welcome to the club.
My club are mental, aren't they?
21 is coming.
You're chatting gas. Embarrassing.
Off, ref!
Most toxic fan base in the world are Arsenal.
Liverpool, the worst champions ever. And we're live.
There we go. Don't know what to say to that. That's taken me by
What's
surprise.
going on? This is the club. We are sponsored by Super 6. We love you, Super 6. More about that later. This is Rory. This is Buvey. We are back with a bang. Miles is joining us later as well. He's late.
He's not joining us later. He's joining us now, but he's late.
He lives in London, doesn't he?
He should
What
be
time do
joining
you
us
call
now.
this?
He lives in London.
What time do you call this? Do you reckon some Tottenham fans have seen him on the way in or something?
You never know.
Maybe he's apprehensive about the result. Maybe he's scared.
Is he scared?
No, I don't think Arsenal
Is
fans are ever
Miles
particularly
scared?
worried
Can we
about
get a
playing
poll going in the comments? Now, we can't wait to have Miles with us on the show. But yeah, we're here for Arsenal Spurs. And I've just seen the
Keeping an
starting
eye on
lineup.
everything as well, though.
Yeah,
Keeping
we're
an eye. There's a
keeping an
lot
eye
going on.
across everything. I've just heard a stat, and we'll get Miles' opinion on this when he arrives. But I want your opinion on this, Rory. Saka starts today. It's his 86th consecutive start. Yeah? No other Arsenal player's done that.
Yeah.
One
We're
hand,
talking here, burnout.
it's an amazing thing.
Yeah.
He's experienced now. He's a young player that plays consistently. Injuries aren't a problem.
Yeah.
Availability is excellent. He's delivering goals and assists.
Okay. So far, you haven't said one thing negative. What's
On the
issue?
other hand,
Yeah.
and we're seeing it with a lot of players. We've heard Rafael Varane speaking recently about fixtures and all that. Could they be burning out a young player, and could he see some knock-on effects later on in his career, maybe?
Probably not. No, I don't think. Firstly, they're not doing anything wrong. You play your best players, you play your best team, and a lot of players thrive off the opportunity to play consistently.
Yep.
Like, if you think back to sort of players that have had those chunks, like bearing in mind, like Frank Lampard had the record, didn't he, for consecutive Premier League games?
Mm-hmm.
When you think that Frank Lampard broke David James's record for this, so it was David James, a goalkeeper.
Keeper, yeah.
It was then broken by Frank Lampard, a central midfielder.
Yeah,
Tackles, injuries, bookings, whatever, and he broke that record. That was when Frank Lampard was at his absolute best. When you're playing consistently, things are going your way. You want to play all the time, and Bukayo Saka is 100% that. There's no way. I mean, I know you're not even suggesting it for today, but you can't take a player out of the team that is not only integral to you, but is also
He's fully fit.
He's the jewel in the crown. He's the personality of the team. I think if you were to say, who's the public face of this Arsenal team? It's Saka, isn't it?
Yeah, Saka.
You know, he's out of Greenford, which isn't a million miles away from being like Arsenal territory.
Hull City are 3-0 against Stoke.
Hull have scored against Stoke. It's 3-0. Elliot Hackney,
God.
have that.
Yeah, I hope he's watching.
Yeah.
It's a shame he's not here. It's the one time I really wish he was here.
Cheers to Dean Windass. Well done, mate.
Little fella scoring as well. Big fan of that. Always
Liam
enjoy that.
Rosino in
Oh, has he
dugout.
gone to Hull? He was
I don't know where he was before, yeah.
Derby.
He's Alex Neil.
Maybe.
But yeah,
It's interesting,
there's
isn't
no
it?
way. There's no way that you
I
talk
see it like
about
the club. I'm on the club every single week, never taking a break. Some of you guys
Not-
maybe taking
not
3 or 4
strictly true,
weeks
is
to
it? Not
back
strictly
tools.
true. The biggest game of the season we could have really done with you.
I'm
You
in
weren't
the
here.
form of my
No,
life.
no,
I'm in the form of my
not
life,
quite
and I
true.
don't want to miss a stream,
That's
lad.
kind of misleading.
I'm
Misleading
the
information.
public face of the
wanna
club.
miss a
I'm the public,
stream.
like Saka, I'm the public face of the club, so I can't miss a stream, lad.
I mean, it's slightly misleading. It's slightly misleading. Your
finally arrived.
Sorry, boys, man.
You
How are you?
What's up, Rory?
Yeah, well, good.
You alright, bro? Good to see you, man. You okay?
Here he is. Miles is in.
The word in
Feeling
the comments was you were running a bit.
you were scared. We thought that you were going to bottle it because you were worried about Tottenham getting a result at the Emirates finally. That's what everyone was saying. That's not me. That's not my fault.
London transport on a Sunday is bad, man.
Yeah.
Isn't it the opposite? Because there's no one usually around on
No.
Sunday
Sundays.
services, man.
Sunday services.
Sunday
Yeah,
services.
yeah.
And we have the North London
You
Derby.
got to get on a line bike, bro.
Nah.
Those line bikes have saved my life in London.
No.
I left early.
You can go like 2 miles in like 12 minutes.
No, me
Honestly,
and Rory
it's
had to
crazy.
share one of those in Brighton.
Oh yeah, that was dodgy.
Yeah,
that was
that
dodgy.
wasn't.
That
we
was
don't
a health
talk
and
about
safety
that.
nightmare. that was.
Me being in Brighton, me being backied by Adam, me holding his waist while he cycles, complaining about strengthen his legs. He's like, my legs are knackered. We only got about half a mile.
Yeah, that was a horrible day.
Yeah, that was horrible. Also, he went over all the bumps, because I can't stand up. I'm just sitting on the seat, going over the speed bumps. I'm like, Adam, I'm dying here. It's just sort of an unrequested vasectomy for me.
Sorry, I'm late, boys.
No, it's no problem. We'll get you straight into it, though. The Arsenal team has been confirmed.
Is it? I haven't even seen it.
Raya in goal.
Okay.
That's a big statement in itself, mate.
Yeah, I
Wait,
think-
you've got to pause there. You've got to pause right there. What do you think?
After I saw the first performance against Everton, I tweeted, I think this could be big trouble for Ramsdale. So I think, Raya. And obviously, that was his number one choice to begin with.
Is it big? How do you feel it is for Arsenal? Are Arsenal strengthening their goalkeeper position?
Yeah,
You
of
think
course.
Ramsdale's better than Raya? Raya's better than Ramsdale?
Listen, how I say it, I'll just give it a quick breakdown. When Arteta first came into the team, obviously his first choice was Raya. He couldn't get him, so the second best choice he thought was Aaron Ramsdale. I think at the time, Arsenal propelled and we did what no one expected us to do, was title challenge. I think it was meant to just go for top four. I think Ramsdale was, i.e., quote unquote, a top four keeper. Now we've jumped, a year or two. Now we're challenging for a title. We think, okay, this is the keeper that's going to make me fight for the title and win more games and win points that we should have probably won last year. I'm not saying it's Ramsdale's fault, but there's certain situations, you need a better keeper. So, yeah, people's making a big.
How do you
big
think
fuss
Raya's
about it.
performed in the games he's had so far?
Yeah, it's good. It's good. He sees the back line is at ease. The performances hasn't dropped off. That's one of the main reasons for me why I think this is a good purchase, because the gulf and difference between Ramsdale and Matt Turner was a complete difference. When you play Matt Turner in goal, you can see the defense they didn't really trust him because they know he's not as good as his feet. So when you got another keeper that's not good as his feet, it breaks down the whole infrastructure of your team. Man City, they've got two good keepers that can play with their feet. So when they change out their keeper, nothing changes.
Yeah, it works for them.
It works for them. So that's what I think Arteta's done with this Raya signing.
It's interesting. It's interesting to see if it works. What's the rest of the team?
Rest of the team: White, Saliba, Gabriel, Zinchenko.
Okay,
Nothing stands out there really. Odegaard, Rice, Vieira.
Okay, so Kai Havertz dropped.
Yep.
Huge. Another
Saka,
statement,
Gabriel,
man.
Jesus, and
He's on
Nketiah.
form, though.
Saka.
Where's
Gabriel.
Nketiah playing?
Nketiah?
On the left.
Yeah, in Martinelli's position it seems.
So
Although
no
Gabriel
Trossard- is
Jesus,
Trossard on the bench?
Trossard's
He's not
injured.
fit, is he?
He is.
He's not fit.
I don't think he's even on the bench. He must not be.
No,
Was he injured
Trossard
against
isn't on the
PSV?
bench.
Was
Not
it
on
a
the
PSV thing?
Huh?
Was he injured against PSV?
I don't know. I think he might have got injured in training.
Right.
So
Trossard, Martinelli,
Big miss.
Partey, Timber are out for Arsenal.
So
Okay.
we've got Eddie and Nketiah on the left. But then again, like Rory was just about to say, they can interchange. Because,
Yeah.
Jesus
Fluid,
can-
isn't it?
yeah,
What if
fluid.
Spurs just win today?
Spurs'
What if they
team:
just win? Oh,
Brennan Johnson
massive.
up top.
Mhm.
Why am I going from forward? Vicario in goal. Udogi, Van der Ven, Romero, Porro, Bissouma, Sarr, Kulusevski, Madison, Son, and Johnson.
So they've gone to was that a 4-2-3-1 then?
Mm.
They've got one up top.
yeah, one up.
Okay.
and Johnson will drop deep.
Yeah,
I think,
yeah,
and
so
Yeah,
obviously-
and Madison will
offer a
go.
bit
And
more.
again, it's fluid, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's going to work a lot harder. No, well, actually, Richarlison actually does work hard, but Brennan Johnson will probably press a
Drop
little
in,
bit.
Yeah,
drop in
he'll press-
Richarlison.
he's got pace.
Richarlison just found a bit of form, didn't he? He had a moment. He was significant.
He is
in
on the
in the
bench.
game.
It does feel like a more tactical thing, though, playing against
For
Arsenal.
Spurs, I think bringing on Richarlison later on in the game is
Yeah.
a bit more
Yeah, a bit
effective.
of physicality.
Yeah, a bit of
and Brennan
yeah.
Johnson was good against you lot for Nottingham Forest at the start of the season.
Yeah,
he had
he
that
was,
opportunity.
yeah.
He scooped it over the bar,
Yeah.
but he's got good pace against you
Yeah,
lot.
he's a good player, Brennan Johnson. That's a good team from Spurs. I think that's their strongest lineup they can go with.
Yeah.
I was kind of hoping they'll put Son up front. Just I don't know, a bit of something. I don't know. I think,
Have we got some score predictions?
But yeah. With Trossard not out. Boy, I was gonna go for 3-1, but I'm still gonna back my team. I say 2-1 now.
2-1 Arsenal.
Yeah, 2-1 Arsenal.
I think Spurs nick it, you know.
Oh, really?
Do you,
What's
what, you
the-
think they go there and win? I don't think
Have
they've
a
ever
go.
won there. I don't think they've ever won at this stadium.
What,
No,
in
they've
the
won.
Premier League? They've
Have they
definitely
won
won.
one?
They've
Yeah,
won.
they
They've
came
won.
back and beat us 3-2. Yunus Kabul.
Kabul.
Yeah, Kabul, yeah, years ago.
They've won one.
Kabul. Is it one? So it's one in 20 years though.
Yeah,
I
and a
think
lot.
they-
And the
I
other one
think they
we
could
drew.
nick it.
But the one that is positioned as a win. That Aaron Lennon, when Aaron Lennon scores
Yeah,
and all
that's
the players
4-4.
fall when a fan runs on the pitch.
Yeah.
That was a draw. That was
a
when David
draw.
Bentley
That's
scored.
4-4, wasn't
Everyone
it?
thinks
4-4.
about that one as a Tottenham win, though. When because of the celebrations,
What a goal that was from
what Bentley?
Oh,
Bet from the halfway line, practically, wasn't it?
He used to have his
Outrageous.
moments, but he scored a hat trick against United.
Yeah,
or
for Blackburn, wasn't it? Yeah.
unbelievable.
He had a good whip on him, innit? But
Yeah,
it's
well,
nothing
at
else.
the time it was like a David Beckham. It was a David Beckham heir to the
2.0,
throne.
Regen.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what we felt. Do you know
Same
what?
initials.
Do you know what? But like, this has got to be 15 years ago now. There used to be a club over on Brick Lane, right, called Vibe Bar, He used to be really good on a Sunday.
I know
I remember going to the Vibe Bar on like a Sunday morning, and David Bentley was playing for Birmingham City at the time. I remember going. I've got a picture of him. I remember going to the toilet, and he's meant to be playing for Birmingham. And he's there. I went, what are you doing? It was the day that he was told. It was the day that he was,
why are you here?
I was like, what are you doing? It was the day that he was told he was a sub. And he's like, no, I'm not. I'm too good for this.
He started at Arsenal, didn't he?
He was at Arsenal.
Yeah, he was at
he's a
Arsenal.
kid at Arsenal, yeah. And he basically just went, I'm not going to sit on the bench. I'm going to Viber.
We don't claim him.
He was.
We don't claim him
He
anymore.
went Tottenham.
Nah, he's more. He claims himself as more as a Tottenham man than he is Arsenal.
Oh, does he now?
Yeah, of course, 100%. He
But you don't even like football, does he? He's one of those footballers who don't like football.
Is he?
That's why he
got
retired so
Ben
early.
White.
He's
Now,
got-
sometimes they fall out of love with it, innit?
Yeah.
Because if you grow up being a kid just playing a game and then you get into it and it's a bit of a...
I'd fall out of love. He got loaned to Russia. He went to Rostov in the Russian league. I'd fall out of love with football.
Some players
You're
don't
not
know.
upset that
Yeah,
Russia-
I ain't doing the club in Russia, I tell you now, lad.
Some players just don't watch it though, do they? Like Ben White kind of famously doesn't watch football. He has no idea. Do you remember the fella who used to play for Tottenham at fullback?
Sokoto.
Yeah, Sokoto. Just didn't watch it.
I think there
didn't
was Ben Foster when he left United. Because originally it was like, it's too serious.
Yeah.
Football over there.
But do you know, I remember I met David Seaman once, it was about 10 years
Ben
ago. I was
Foster would love it
I was
now.
really starstruck. And I asked him a question about Arsenal. I was like, oh, David, whatever. And he went, I don't really know, mate. He's like, I'm more interested in fishing. I was like, how can you not have an opinion on this? I'm asking him, like, who do you think will win the league?
It's
And he's
'cause-
like, I don't know.
At the end of the day, boys, it's a job to them, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a job they love doing, obviously, because they're getting paid handsomely from it. But they don't
Yeah.
have to.
They don't have to watch it all religiously,
I'm going to be honest. I don't watch every podcast I'm on or every show you're on. Probably, Adam. You
No,
don't
I
watch-
would never watch one I'm on.
Yeah, it's exactly.
No,
like, it's
I
just,
wouldn't
and
either.
then someone will
Watch
come to you,
myself back.
Rory. Remember that time you said?
Yeah.
And you're like,
So what did you think of
Yeah.
Sancho playing FIFA on the day, or EA,
Yeah.
on the day when United were playing Bayern Munich? Because Rory was like,
Oh,
That's mad.
Yeah,
But he
that's
wasn't
on
in the squad.
day.
Yeah,
was he playing
it's-
during the match,
yeah,
by
he
the way?
was.
Did we ever
Yeah, he
find
was,
that
yeah.
out? He wasn't playing during the
No,
match.
he was
was.
100% playing
He was playing during the match.
I've won. I won.
He's
I
playing
won.
during the match.
It's
He
on-
wasn't
Playing
not
during the
on
match. He was
stream.
more
Not on
interested in the
Not on stream.
computer games.
It
Definitely.
It depends.
That's the game you lost, obviously. Again, you lost another game.
Like, they lost the
Munich.
Bayern, yeah.
Mate,
Yeah,
we
yeah, you lost that game.
Did you see Jonathan Grant Evans
Yeah,
yesterday?
don't go on about that.
Oh my
Rory-
days, bro. Kevin De Bruyne.
Your
come
standards have
outside.
dropped so
Adam
much.
McKola-
Did you
Adam
see that?
McKola has some
Standards are
man.
so low, bro.
He had a goal and an assist, bro.
Honestly.
Adam, listen. Adam,
Harry Maguire couldn't do that in his
Oh, beat
Adam.
dreams.
Adam, it was a good result. You need the result.
God United.
Just move on.
Oh, I'm
Just-
so happy, bro. You know
Burnley,
what?
you know the bottom
Can
of
I
the
tell you
league.
something?
Don't
You know
even
they're
talk
below
about-
I'm down so
They're below
bad right
Luton.
now. Listen to this. I'm down so bad about. My heart hurts every time I think about Man United. Yeah. And you see when we scored that Johnny Evans goal and it got disallowed. I've never been so distraught in all my life. It was like we just lost the Champions League final against Barcelona. I was just like devastated when we scored. I've never celebrated so hard
the
a 1-0
standards,
against
though,
Burnley,
innit?
bro.
Yeah.
Nah, you know what it is?
They're worse than
I
Luton.
believe in Ten Hag, yeah, but you know when you don't get results,
They'll get less points than
people
Luton
will
this season.
turn and you can't let people turn. You need to get
Oh
the
yeah,
result.
I mean,
They're
also if you don't
shocking.
beat, but the problem is when you end up playing those kind of, you know, when things aren't going well, there are fixtures that you're on a hide into nothing because. If you beat Burnley, we kind of dismiss it. But if you had lost to them or drew, it's crisis, isn't it?
they hit the
Suddenly,
post
Ten
for that
Hag
as well.
out is like the back page of the paper.
Yeah. I'll tell you who's class, Sergio Reguilon. Jesus. We got some popular predictions from Super 6 for this. Remember, the winner of the Club League gets a £100 classic football shirts voucher. Pre-game, 30% of the people that predicted said 2-1 to Arsenal. 2-2 is a popular prediction as well, 20%. 3-1 is also popular. 3-2 have around 10 and 9% each, and 8% for 1-1. So not many people are predicting Spurs to win this
High
game.
scoring draws. Everybody I talk to, not necessarily on the Super 6 app, but everybody I talk to, like my WhatsApp group, high scoring draw seems to be the 2-2, 3-3. Spoke to Flav earlier. He said something along the same lines, 3-3.
I would like that to be the case because I need people to start dropping points.
Yeah, I just can't see a world.
What do you
And
mean you need? What do you mean you do? It doesn't matter for you, mate. There's about 15 teams ahead of you in the league. It doesn't matter. They can't all drop
We need
points.
people to start.
Someone's got to win some games.
Yeah,
do you know
but
what I
he's
mean?
still fighting for top
Do you
four,
know
innit?
what? I
don't
just
know.
can't see a world where Arsenal don't win this game handsomely.
Oh no, definitely.
I
There's
honestly
a world.
can't-
Spurs are so free the way they play. They'll go there and,
Mate,
and,
but
and smack them up.
Tottenham haven't yet played anyone. Tottenham,
They played Man United.
Yeah, but Man United have been losing every game they play. Man United are on an
They're still,
intense
they're
fixture
still a
anymore.
big club, aren't they?
No,
I
no,
think
no,
Arsenal
being,
will fall
being a
to.
big club doesn't
Yeah.
make it difficult. Chelsea are a big club. They're not a
Arsenal haven't
difficult
played
team.
anyone so far. Who have Arsenal played in the league? What, Fulham?
No, that's not the
United.
point I'm
Yeah,
making.
yeah,
Hang on, that's not
No,
nothing
yeah,
to
yeah.
do with the point I'm making.
Yeah.
The point I'm making is I don't understand why people are saying Tottenham are this, Tottenham are that. So far, who have they beaten? Burnley, Bournemouth, Manchester United.
you
But
have to
Manchester
beat them.
United,
You're
a
spot on.
Manchester United team. Fine, yeah, you have to beat them, and they have. But I haven't seen Tottenham play a game that they shouldn't win that they've won.
I think this is a test for both teams, though. To be fair, Because obviously the only test we had that was of any stature, I'd say PSV, and they didn't do anything really. Obviously Manchester United, but they're doing
Fulham at home.
They're doing what they're doing. Fulham,
That was 2-2 draw, wasn't it?
that wasn't
Drop
anything.
points in that one.
Yeah, well, it happens. If you're going to drop points as well, Buvey. So
I don't know. We haven't done
We'll
that
see.
yet.
But anyway, going back to this game, this is a big test for both managers. They're both pragmatic managers. They both want to lead on the front foot. So we're both on the same amount.
You know
of
what
you
it's been
boys
about
believe
Spurs
that,
though
though?
as well. Maybe not the teams have been beaten. It's the manner they've been dispatching.
Yeah, they're playing well.
They haven't been squeaking them towards the end of games. There's nothing wrong with that at the start of the season, but they have been beating a lot of teams comprehensively.
Do you believe Postecoglou? You know the conversation that he's been having about this game. He's been speaking very freely, very candidly, and it's like refreshing to see. I think it's a great gift to the Premier League. But do you believe him when he says that he's going to be true to his system, he's going to play his own way, he's going to go to Arsenal and play an expansive game? Because if he does that, and like he might, they might.
I think
win,
you can see
but
it
I
with
think
Brennan
they could get
Johnson
battered.
playing. I think Brennan Johnson is offensive. Brennan Johnson, Madison's son, that is really
That's
offensive.
just guys who can press from the press. From
Yeah,
the
that's
front.
what I was
But
thinking.
pace as well. I mean,
is
pace
that not?
with the ball.
Do you know what you said? Is that not an example of? I don't know. The first line of defence is the attack.
I think it's
For me, it looks more. I think I'd rather have Richarlison as a defensive unit pressing from the front because I think he's good off the ball. He's a physical unit
Hold it
and he
up,
can be a bit
yeah.
aggressive. Brennan Johnson for me strikes like as soon
You
as we
think
get the
they're there- you
ball,
think they're there to
go
play?
right up the pitch.
See, if they're there to play, I think they're going to get battered.
Do you think?
I think they're going to get battered if they're there to play. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's two ways. I think one of the main key factors is if Arteta lets them play, and I say that because we let Manchester United play, and it played into our hands. Obviously, there was the goal, Rashford, which we knew which was coming. We didn't want them to hit us on the counter, which it did, unfortunately. But when I was watching that game against Manchester United, I was thinking, why are we yielding to Manchester United? We're better than them on the ball. We're a better footballing team than them. Why are we letting them have the ball? So I don't know if he's going to go with the tactic with the same thing against Manchester.
You
let
haven't
them
played
have the
well.
ball.
You know how Tottenham, we've been saying, Tottenham have played very well, but in my opinion, they haven't yet beaten anybody particularly significant. The results have been good for you, and the way that you beat Manchester United, almost a season-defining game. It's like your season started
From that game,
in the
yeah.
91st minute of the fourth game of the season.
Yeah, it did.
But you haven't really played well yet, have you?
I think we've played well in spells, and there's majority of the game we've controlled the game. There's just been, obviously, you lot are forgetting the first 2-3 games, Arteta was tinkering with the formation and different players. So obviously, certain players are out of position and don't know what's happening.
There's also a massive compliment in that. Me saying that you haven't played well and you've only dropped points on one occasion is the sign of a really good team.
Of course, and we dropped the points to Fulham, like Buvey said. It was a corner at home, and it was that could happen to anybody. It should have happened, but it happened. So I like the performance we gave against Everton. Obviously, they didn't do anything, but it was a controlled performance.
Mate, how bad were they?
They were terrible, but we showed patience. We
Yeah.
showed patience and we're going to keep going,
And the
keep going.
quality
That's
of the
true. That is
goal,
true.
man.
You show
The quality of the goal as well. You know, sometimes when you to win the league, you will need that inexplicable bit of
Of
magic.
course.
Well, they have to take their moments. There's a moment coming up. Rodri will not be playing against Arsenal in any capacity in a couple of weeks' time.
Yeah, I
they
thought
have to
this,
take
Booth.
this moment.
I thought that.
That's
They
not
have-
a
because it's not
It
only
is a
it's not only
moment.
Rodri.
He's the
And-
best.
No,
honestly,
but Booth, you're being too
he's the
kind
best
to
player in
Arsenal.
the side, mate.
Booth, you're being too kind to Arsenal. It's not only Rodri. Arsenal were going to have the privilege of playing Man City without De Bruyne and Rodri.
Yeah.
Got to beat them.
Yeah,
Got
but
to beat
that's-
them.
Rodri's been better than Diaz this
Gotta beat
season. He's been better than Haaland.
have
He's
to
been
beat
better
If
than
you want to
everyone.
win the league, if you believe
Yeah,
that
yeah.
you're
You have
Boys,
to.
come on, man.
You
You
have
guys
to.
are just putting this narrative. Just
got to beat them.
It's not at all.
It is.
You're
Come
playing,
on,
you're
Booth.
playing them
let's
without their
get
two
this
best
right.
players. You're
It's
playing
not
without their
at
two
all.
best
Yeah,
players.
of course.
So Rodri's going to miss the game against Newcastle in the
Wolves.
cup, Wolves away, Arsenal away in the league. Pep Guardiola was clearly not happy with him getting sent off. It was one of those red cards where it's like that Casemiro when you're like,
Yeah.
Don't do
let
that.
him not get sent.
Don't do
Pathetic.
that.
But
yeah.
Pathetic.
you can't complain when the red card gets shown. Buvey, how do you feel knowing you're going to go into, because you haven't got Kevin De Bruyne
No.
either, he's not going to be back by then,
No
is
De
he?
Bruyne, no Rodri. They have to beat them. Simple. Like I honestly think that sometimes in football, if you genuinely want to win the league, you're playing the team that are your challenger for it, and they're without their two best and most important players. There's no forgiveness here. You have to beat them.
Yeah, but the
City's
quality.
replacements are
Yeah,
pretty
exactly. The
Foden.
quality. Yeah.
But
But
not- best
but
players,
in,
though.
in the
You've got
defensive
Kovacic in
midfielder
there.
situation, that is,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Calvin Phillips thing never got addressed. We never brought in a replacement for him. The defensive midfielder situation is that's why Chelsea
will it
spent
be?
150 million quid on Caicedo,
Who will it be?
Rice for 100. This is so important, that position on the pitch.
Who will it be, Buvey?
I think as a world, it's Nunes, Kovacic, and Bernardo Silva midfield.
That's
with,
a good
with Nunes.
midfield,
It's a
boys.
very good midfield. Of course
Nunes
it's a
is
very
a
good
defensive
midfield. Of course
midfielder.
it is. But they're a very good team.
On
but they're
some
without
level,
their
in
two
modern
best
football
players.
in the Premier League, that position is the most important. That's why Rice went for 100 million quid. If you can do it right, Calvin Phillips is the only genuine
Will he
defensive
play that?
midfielder.
Do you think he'll play?
He's not been entrusted in any game. I think it'll be Kovacic and Nunes.
Guardiola just doesn't have Phillips at all,
Listen,
does he?
He doesn't move the ball quick enough.
Crap, that's
The
why.
fact that
He's
you're
not
saying
crap.
my thing is
Finished,
He's not finished. He's 27.
He's finished.
He's not finished.
He's got no
He's
desire to
finished at
play
City.
football, bro.
Yes, he does.
He would have been out of City ages
No,
ago,
he's got
man.
desire because he wants to
He's
play
happy
for the highest
picking up medals
standard.
and that, playing 2 games a season. Like, he's happy doing that. And fair play to him. You're making a lot of money. You're getting a lot of medals.
I think he
carry on,
genuinely
innit?
thinks he can get into the side. Whether
No,
that's
he
right
can't.
or... No, but I'm not saying it. Yeah, I agree with you, mate. I agree with you.
Pep don't
But he
fancy
thinks
him.
he can. He thinks he can. That's the
I don't
point
even
that you're
think he
missing.
fancies himself anymore.
He had a great game for England against Scotland and all that.
Oh, have a day off.
It's an England
bruv.
international. That's a national
Have a
game of
day
football.
off, mate.
What?
You two are funny.
But what though?
You had McNonymous.
If it doesn't matter, then
Scotland.
Maguire having a bad game doesn't matter either. And you were slagging off Maguire for scoring an own goal. So
I
it either
don't
does
care
or
about
doesn't matter.
Maguire's performances for England.
All right, fine, fair enough.
I
So
expect them to be crap.
My thing is though, the fact that you say, okay, we have to win that game because you're missing Rodri and Kevin De Bruyne is, I think that's a cop out from you, Buvey. Honestly think that's a cop
It's
out.
a cop out from you. You're the Arsenal.
No. I'm not making excuses for my team. I would expect us to go and make.
So you don't think you should go and win the game?
No, we should go make a valued effort of it. Obviously, it's still Man City. You're still a good team. You're still a great club. You're still the best team in the world right now as it stands. Yeah. So I expect my team to push on a bit more. And obviously, you're missing one of your most important players. And I want us to try go win the game because most importantly, we're at home. We're at the Emirates. But the fact is that you're still one of the best teams in the world right now. And you're trying to tell me because you're missing Kevin De Bruyne and Rodri, your team falls apart. That means you can't get a
I'm not
result.
saying it's going to fall apart. I think we'll beat you. I think that's how far we are away from you and from Liverpool and from Man United and Chelsea and Spurs. I think we're so far better than everyone. But if you're Arsenal, you have to take this moment in time. There are moments in sport where you have to take the
He
advantage.
can just run around saying that and we can't say shit. It's
but
sad.
what bit?
For me,
He's just going,
you know what, Rory?
Yeah, what?
You know what my
He's
thing
like
is?
shit. And and it's like, we can't say nothing, man. It's
But you're right. City should be beating you lot. But all I'm trying to say is there's a moment where Arsenal have to look at it as an opportunity. You got pumped in 3 games last season. The FA Cup was poor by City. You lost all 3 games. You barely laid a glove.
In the FA Cup game. We destroyed you.
We dominated possession.
We dominated
All right,
possession.
the one we pumped you was at the Emirates. We
beat us at Emirates,
Yeah,
yeah.
we
Different
dominated
team,
you.
though.
Haaland and all that. De Bruyne's goal was unbelievable.
Yes, mate. Go on, son.
Love that.
I love that. Big up expressions.
Love that.
But my thing is, what you're saying that we have to win. It's still early in the season. Like Rory. No, seriously. Oh, you laughing at expressions?
Yeah, go on, son. Oh, Pippa. This is
as well.
amazing. What's going on?
It's North London derby,
Brilliant.
man. You got to get the fans that's boots on the ground. You know what I'm saying? These are the guys who's living it.
I need to hear what he's saying right now.
You know what he's saying.
You know what he's saying.
I can tell what he's saying. We
the
have
regular Don.
You already know the rest. We ain't won there since 2007, blah. But today this changes because we've got Brennan Johnson. I big up expressions.
love him.
Big him up.
Love
But
it.
yeah, just quickly touching back on that point. If it was at the end of the season and there was 5 games left and you had no Rodri and Kevin De Bruyne, Arsenal, you have to win this game. But we're playing, what is it, the first 8 games?
No, you have to.
How many games
it's
are
not
left
about where
after
it
that?
comes in the season. You have no experience of beating this side in the last couple of years. You got very little
This game's
experience.
more important this game's more important winning this game than it is beating you. I 100% believe that because this is a
no,
game
it's
we
not.
need to
No
win.
way.
Yes, Buvey, because
No
this is
way.
a game we need to win because we're a point behind you now as it stands.
Yeah, I get that in terms of the maths of
Yes,
it, but in
and
terms of
after
beating City, you have to learn how to beat City.
I'll take a draw. Even if we can't win against City. As long as we take
A
points
draw
away
would be an
from them.
amazing result for you lot.
No, it wouldn't be amazing result. I would take a draw.
No, but for
as long as we
Arsenal
don't
it would be.
lose.
Yeah.
Where is it?
It's at the Emirates.
Emirates.
As long as we don't lose. No, I want to win.
Nah,
If City win comfortably without Rodri and De Bruyne, it's your season over, and you go for the League
It's not our
Cup.
season
You know what
over,
it
but
is?
it says-
You have
it
a go
says
at the
lot.
League
United beat
Says a
City
lot.
at home.
There's nothing wrong with the
last
League Cup, Miles.
season. Like, people, Spurs
it's a derby,
Spurs
though.
beat City.
It's a derby.
Like,
Brentford
you have to
beat
be
City.
able to
Yeah,
get a
but
result.
that's
Like,
their biggest game every season.
You have to try and get a result. No, my point here is like, there's worse teams than Arsenal have got results against City.
Yeah, Brentford last season. Brentford beat us.
there's worse teams that got a result against us last season that did that.
Yeah, Southampton. They got one.
But my point is,
Everton.
like, at home, you got to go into those
No, you
games
can't
thinking
lose
we're
at
the
home.
favourites.
Yeah, you can't
Yeah.
lose
Like,
at home.
at home, you have to think that if you
Yeah.
want to win the league.
Yeah, if you want to win the league, you've got to beat your nearest and dearest at home. And especially when they're without their two best players. But we're getting ahead of ourselves because today, Tottenham. I think Tottenham fans are going into this game at the Emirates
Optimistic.
more optimistic than they will have done for a long time. I think they're doing very well. Their fans seem very in tune with the manager and the project at hand. So this is going to be very, very revealing about both teams. For Arsenal,
I think Spurs win this every day of the week. They've got no pressure on them. There's no pressure.
There's
on
always
Spurs.
pressure in a derby like
No,
this.
there's no pressure for Spurs.
Nah, there's
There's pressure on Arsenal. They have to win. There was pressure from the first game against Nottingham Forest when you nearly drew that game, and they could have taken a point off you.
It's the
There's so
first
much
game of the
pressure.
season. There's
You can
pressure on
see it
everyone
on the
first game
Arsenal
of the
players. In every game, there's moments you see an Arsenal fans crying here in the Champions League anthem on a Tuesday night against PSV.
Was
so
there?
there's so much. Yeah, there's a guy crying on Twitter.
I did see that.
So
But that was
there's a lot of
definitely for
pressure.
that was for the retweets, wasn't it? Nobody actually cries. Nobody cries at music that's not sung by
mate,
Mariah
City
Carey.
fans boo the
They were
anthem, so
forcing
that's
that.
just different.
Oh God.
Forcing that.
We got where, but yeah.
Twitter's wild now, isn't it?
If we win today,
Were you getting emotional hearing the anthem?
No.
No.
I was.
It's been 8
I
years.
didn't get to
You know
watch
what
the game.
summed up United's last
I was
10
working.
years? I think a few years ago, we'd been out the Champions League for a couple seasons, and we went back into it in the first group game at home. We played the Europa League song by accident.
No, I love that.
Is it?
Yeah, I love that. That's brilliant. I love those kind of mistakes.
embarrassing.
Yeah. This is your one
That's
moment.
hilarious.
Yeah. What are you doing? Yeah, you've been looking forward to this for 4 years and you ruined
He's
it.
got to press one button.
Yeah.
He had one job.
Saka, Jesus, and Nketiah.
Ah, yeah. See, that's how it lines up.
So Nketiah through the middle.
But they
That
can
makes more
interchange.
sense.
But they can interchange.
Gabriel Jesus
Jesus on the
played
left
on the
can-
wing.
yeah, for City. Yeah,
Yeah.
he can do that job. I think long term that could be a viable solution if you go and sign a world class striker. I still think you
You
need.
say that a lot. You
I-
think they
they
need that, don't
need-
you?
Yeah, we do.
They need an Osman type, Haaland
100%.
type.
I don't
Even
see
United
that.
have got it. They're ahead of you now with Hoyland.
No, they're not.
I think they will in the next 3 or 4
mate.
years.
No, he's
No, in
20.
terms-
Hoyland can't be a better player than Jesus.
Not ahead of them. I'm saying ahead in that department of a big, powerful number 9. They've got theirs addressed. That's what I'm trying
But
to
we
say.
can still get that though, because I think that's
Your
the only
squad's
part
far
that's
better than United's. I'm just saying that number 9. Jesus is not that
One
guy.
of me and Buvey are completely wrong here because our perception and our kind of calculated appraisal of Gabriel Jesus between you and I is so different. One of us is completely wrong. Because-
he's a 1 in 3. He'll
No,
chip
but
in with goals
you
all the time.
constantly talk about
But you need someone
Arsenal,
that's 1 in
Arsenal
2.
not having that player sorted. They
Yeah.
don't have that position sorted. They need to go out. Hoyland is better in that position long term. Whereas I just think Gabriel Jesus is a class act and ready to.
Just to touch
Ready
on the
to lead the line.
Spurs team, it looks like it's Brennan Johnson out wide, Son through the middle.
Mm.
I think we read it the other way last time. When we
Son
were
through the
discussing it.
middle,
Yeah.
Brennan
Look at the
Johnson
pace,
wide.
though. Look at the pace.
That Madison's
Yeah, they've
son
got good. They've got good.
is Madison.
Madison.
Son.
Madison's son.
Madison's son,
Maddie's
John's son.
Son. Yeah. Madison's son, John's son.
Basuma's having a great season as well. Basuma's really
Sorry.
found his form. Yeah.
What do you not
Romero.
think about?
Agogi,
What
like
could-
they're looking good.
There's been a lot of back and forth between Basuma and Rice. I've seen on social media. What
Yeah.
do you think?
What them two had backup? Like,
Yeah, there's been a lot of
public?
people, like people like trying to get
Oh,
combined
people.
11s. Yeah, people
I
trying to
was
get.
going to say
Nah,
I rate both of them even
You
higher.
can't say Basuma over Rice, can you?
But there's a lot of people
You
trying to
can't be
fit
real.
Basuma into this.
You know what Declan Rice did to me once on Twitter? I
Oh,
I was tweeting about West Ham's academy, yeah. Like, because this was when, about 4 years ago, they were saying he was 100 million. Remember, like, 4 years ago when United would link with him and stuff. And I was like, nah, that's too much money, man. And then I made a comment, like, West Ham's academy has been overrated recently because of what he used to produce in the past, you know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah.
But I made, like, a short... It was like a condensed version. It was just a reply. I never gave the full context of a Rio Ferdinand quote tweeted it, in it, like, with a thinking emoji, like...
Oh, what?
Mm,
Well,
like-
you've gone, West Ham don't produce anyone
Yeah,
half decent.
like-
Rio Ferdinand's like, what?
But like basically my point was now, like it's
Yeah.
based off the past
Yeah,
that
yeah,
everyone
yeah,
goes,
yeah,
their
yeah.
academy is great. Like what's come out recently was my point. And then but anyway, Declan Rice, I was clearly saying Declan Rice is overrated in that conversation, and Rio Ferdinand's made it a thing where now he's seen it in it. And then we played him like 2 weeks later.
Oh.
They beat us 3-0. And I tweeted like a picture from the away end. And Declan Rice liked it, bruv.
Oh, brilliant.
Like it was sly, yeah, but it was like
just a discreet
absolute
little mention. I saw you, mate.
I didn't even
noticed.
at him
Yeah,
or
yeah,
nothing,
yeah.
but it was
Yeah.
like,
He's-
yeah.
they-
So
we're
you
off.
lost at West Ham.
Yeah, these footballers see everything, man.
I rate it.
Believe it or not. But yeah,
They do. I've seen some of the looks I've been given by Harry Maguire.
they see everything, man.
We're off. We go.
I'm going 4-2 Arsenal.
Jesus, I don't want it to be that.
If
kind.
Madison
You know what it is?
finds
Every
space,
time you
you're in a
think
world of
Spurs
pain.
are going to do something, they get slapped.
I went for a high-scoring draw on my prediction, but now the game's come around. You know, sometimes like when you're building up to the game, you
Early
see it in a
challenge.
slightly different way, don't you? You see it in a slightly different way. You view it in a slightly different way, and then it kicks off, and you go, "Hang on a minute, nah." Like Tottenham don't win here. Tottenham don't score loads of goals here. My prediction, I think on Super 6, I think I went for either a 2 or a 3-all. Now I just think Arsenal win the game 3-1.
You see when
3-1.
you see when your team's playing in these type of games, you don't enjoy it. Everybody, you don't enjoy
No,
it. No one enjoys it.
No, until you're winning 2-0, then it's the dream.
Yeah, and like everybody says, oh, Tottenham hasn't won here in 20 years. They've only had one victory. Records are made to be broken.
That's what
boys,
scares
man.
me. Man,
That's
when
what
people say.
And is it
like
going to be this day or is it going to be next
Yeah.
year? Is it going to be the year after that? And obviously they've got a new manager. They've got a new lease of life. Their fans are all optimistic, and like we said, social media. The players see that.
Yeah.
They feed into that. So I don't know if it's going to.
There's been a few early challenges. I'm liking it already. And the manager's been someone that seems to let his players and the fans dream. You know, in his comments that he's making.
You don't have no end like
That's
that.
pathetic.
Social media FC.
Yeah, those guys.
All
innit?
playing fancy dress. There's half a dozen of them.
Also, they all get pictured on TV and then
And
play
then
their
exactly. Try and make themselves look like a mob. Yeah. Yeah. Do you know what? On some level, though, I do respect it because what they've done is a group of fans have come together and have decided that the atmosphere is not good enough and they want to do something about it to improve. So I kind of respect it. I just don't understand why you play dress up.
about the blurred faces thing.
Oh
but yeah,
no, Jesus, don't do that.
Anything people
Yeah,
do
he's
to
gone.
make the atmosphere
He's
better,
gone.
especially nowadays.
If you're
Adam McKola.
trying to make the atmosphere better, you're doing well.
Mars,
No, just
what's happened? React.
Gabriel
What
Jesus.
did you just see?
Jesus, a bit of injuries. He's running gingerly, as they say.
He got a kick though. He didn't. I don't think it's a muscle thing. As he went through there, he just got a kick.
The whole
well
thing,
played.
the whole thing with the Emirates is crazy, isn't it? They went 10 years without
Here's
being able to
Madison.
sign anyone for the Emirates, and then
Oh.
Spurs come up with a
It's the
stadium.
one man
and
that
Here
scares
we
me.
go.
better already.
He always
Here we
backs
go.
off. He always.
Oh.
Corner kick Spurs.
And that's all they got to do all game, really.
Just
It's-
on the break.
On the break.
They got pace.
They have got pace, man.
They're going
They
to
have
score
got pace.
100%.
But Buvey,
They'll beat you.
North
this.
London derbies, there's always goals.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah,
when we
yeah.
had Invincibles, the Tottenham team
Goals,
still.
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
they scored
Rory
against
predicted
us.
a 3-2 win to Arsenal
3-2.
on Super 6.
3-2.
Yeah, that I'm just
Yeah, you can't go-
recalling.
Yeah,
3-2.
yeah.
So,
No, there's always goals. Only
Makes
time
sense.
there wasn't a
It's
goal.
It's a good prediction. I stand by my.
That's a
Yeah.
big
That's a
prediction.
good. Yeah, I'm going 4-2, even though I went
There's
3-1.
always goals in a derby.
On Super
Always,
Six.
and the team that always scores first, it's never over.
Remember the goal that Adebayor scored for you against them at?
Offside,
Offside,
boys.
offside,
Offside,
He's
offside,
way
miles
offside.
offside. Yeah.
Jesus, calm down.
Do you remember that? Do you remember that Adebayor at White Hart Lane
How long did they
scored
check
one of
this
the
for?
best goals I think I've ever seen. He scored it on a volley. I think Arsenal won the game 3-1. Adebayor just like volleyed it in from outside the box.
In the same motion, he volleyed it, bang. Goal.
Yeah. Unreal.
Great goal.
What
that was at the
player
end
he
of the
was.
goal. That was
What
at the game.
player.
People don't really
Adebayor.
put people on the post no more, do they?
See, I don't like.
You play everyone on side, don't you?
What's going on
Because
here?
yesterday Burnley didn't do it, and our goal was played offside by
The,
Hoyland.
the trouble is, if you put someone on the post, you gain
Yeah.
because you've got someone on the post, but then you lose because everybody
Can we not
just stands
bring
on
up the
keeper.
Burnley result ever again on the stream? There's just no need. No one's tuning in to
Yeah,
listen about
that is
Burnley
true.
0, Man
It
United
is true.
£1.5 squad 1. No one cares.
Jack, are you able to keep us in
Hannah-
touch with goings on at
Yeah,
Stamford
no.
Bridge?
Hannibal Mabry's so good, mate.
Oh yeah, Stanford.
He's no
you
good,
lot are
mate.
playing right
He's
now,
no
aren't
good.
it? You lot playing against Villa. Jeez.
It's another loss for Chelsea.
Nah,
I don't know. Villa a bit all over the place, you know.
They'll beat you, mate.
There are-
Villa are a bit all over the place.
Liverpool,
I
West
thought
Ham
Villa were
as
going to
well.
be great. I thought Villa were going to have a really good season. And then you look at some of their results. They got battered first day of the season, didn't
Yeah,
they?
that
Do you
was
know the game where I noticed they looked terrible?
Front.
Liverpool battered
But they've won every
them.
other game.
Liverpool battered them. Yeah, but you can't go every other game. There's 5 games played.
but
and
my
I've
point
just said
is
2
that-
they've
What,
lost.
3 wins, 2 losses?
No,
That's
won
not too bad.
every other
then.
game.
That's
My
not too
point
bad.
is they've
You
lost
say that
against-
after 34 games.
They're above
Lost
you in the
against
league.
2 teams that are pretty good, is my point. In Liverpool and Newcastle.
Yeah, it's how they've looked in those games, though. They've looked dodgy. Also, they're playing off the back of
And they'll
Europe,
beat
which is going to
Everton
be
4-0,
significant.
Burnley away
which is gonna-
3-1, which is difficult,
Which
as
is
everyone
Burnley
knows.
and Everton.
Burnley
What's
away
difficult there,
is
sorry?
probably the most difficult game in the league.
Ooh, bro.
And then they beat Palace 3-1, which isn't...
But there were spells in that game they should have scored though, Adam. You lot didn't look great against Burnley.
Oh, yeah.
Manchester United, you still look shaky.
Yeah.
Do you know what? That's something.
terrible.
That's
Burnley are
something that we
class,
should
though.
factor in here. I was just thinking it about Villa and why I believe Chelsea should win the game. Another reason why I believe Chelsea should win the game: the fact that Villa played in Europe. How significant will the PSV game for Arsenal be, considering that Tottenham aren't in Europe?
I think it was. You know what? I think that PSV game was needed.
You think it done you a
Yeah,
favour?
I think it done us a favour.
At this stage of the season, it can do. Yeah.
Yeah, because the result before that was against Everton, was we won 1-0, and it wasn't the best
Yeah,
of
it was
games.
free scoring,
It
wasn't
wasn't.
it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
these guys, the confidence, the fans was at home. It was buzzing. The patterns of play we was playing against PSV. I think
Yeah.
it was a game that we was needed.
Yeah,
It was needed. It was needed because
Yeah.
if you came off the back of the Everton game and we still waited a long week after that game and the performance wasn't that great.
And also, I suppose
The guys in the box.
when you know when people talk about like the rigorous and difficult nature of playing in Europe and in a domestic campaign, they don't necessarily mean they don't mean in September, do they?
Yeah.
They mean like in May when you've been doing it all week, Thursday, Sunday. They don't mean now.
Yeah.
Are you worried about Luton getting a
Got
point?
your boy Saka in
Because
New
Luton are
Balance.
closer to you now. Luton
he's been-
Luton got a point.
2 years now.
No, I'm not bantering. I'm just wondering.
Yes, you are.
Luton are closer to you now on the table because they got their first point on the board.
So what's your question here?
Are
Tell
you
me your
worried about
genuine
Luton?
question.
Are you
You're-
worried about Luton?
In
They're
what sense?
Creeping up behind you on the table.
The only thing I worry about with
If you
Luton is that
lose-
I ever have to go to that airport. That's the only thing I don't want in life. If someone ever books me a flight,
when
I've
you
got to
lose
go
to Villa,
bloody Luton Airport.
when you lose to Villa and Luton win next week, then suddenly it'll be another 3 points closer to you.
No, okay. You want me to explore? You want to explore this? No, Buvey. Then no. I'm not too worried about Luton at the moment. I am worried about Chelsea.
Yeah.
I'm worried about what's going on at Chelsea. But no, in terms of, I think you're talking relegation here. No, I'm
not saying
not
relegation. I think Luton could
No,
stay
but-
up. That was my prediction in pre-season. I think
must
you'll
have-
stay up
must
as well.
have changed that since.
He's killing him.
I'm not sure.
That's
Two
twice.
times.
Idea.
Been clamped twice, Gabriel Jesus. Saka's been clamped
Are they
once.
targeting him, do you think?
Yeah, give him a little knock.
Or on his ankle as well?
And you know what?
Argentina
It's the
versus
first
Brazil.
6 minutes. The ref ain't really giving out yellows.
Yeah.
That's good though. Let it get
Romero
flow.
should have got booked for that.
No, it's too early in the game.
Mate, that's
If
not
you
how
were-
life.
if you were a
That's
ref,
not how
you
football
should have-
works.
you were a ref, you were in the game. That's the
They're
point.
not making no
decision
yellow
based
cards
on
for
the
10
time.
minutes. No yellow cards for 10
Contextual.
minutes.
No, it's all contextual. It's all
Yeah.
contextual. It's early in the game. You didn't ruin the game, do you?
It's
Yeah, but
prison,
foul's a foul,
prison
though,
rules for 10 minutes.
Free for all.
Yeah.
Come on, you didn't
No
book him that
holds
early.
barred.
You ruined the game.
Nah,
It's a
but if-
spectacle, lads.
Nah, but that's a yellow card.
Entertainment.
Bruv, he's put like four.
Yeah,
of
it's a
his
little bit
studs
late. It's a little bit
in the
late.
side
I
of
would-
It's,
I
ob-
wouldn't
it's
give-
obviously a
good
booking.
tackle.
I'd be the
Regardless
best
of the
ref in the
regardless of
league.
the
I'd be
minute.
the best ref in the league. I wouldn't be giving out bookings for that.
Well,
Then
then you'd be the worst ref in.
No, I'd be the best ref because all the fans would love me.
No, I imagine that Arsenal fans would have wanted a booking there. They won't be loving you.
That is what it is, man.
Oh,
That's the nice
Arsenal
way.
What are they
press
doing-
import
what are they
at
doing
Spurs
there?
That's the way everyone. Oh,
That's a foul.
It's got to be a.
he's riding Saka like Buckaroo there, bro.
Yeah, he just wouldn't give up, would he?
Hey, this stadium's buzzing right now. I can feel it, man. I can hear it. Telling you.
If we,
Yeah.
What, the
Not-
corporate ring?
yeah,
Is the
not
corporate
far.
ring buzzing?
It's a shame. That
Buvey.
Come on, Buvey.
Buvey,
You
1 second. I've been.
You can call us all shit, but you can't start on the
You're
atmosphere.
about me. They spent 10 years of their lives waiting for investment for the stadium. They didn't sign any big players. Kept coming forth for a corporate ring. Spurs a few years later got a better stadium already.
You got
They learned from
They
the
learned
mistake,
from
though.
the
They learned
You've
from the
got a
mistake.
mirrored tunnel.
No
so
one,
people can
you know
watch.
City fans
watch
don't care.
Is that,
you know,
is that them?
you know City fans don't care about our stadium in that way. We go and watch football. We have a laugh. It don't matter.
Oh,
you know,
Oh, now you don't.
now
care.
you don't.
Social
Oh,
media FC are definitely to be the biggest club in the world. They
Yeah,
want to sell
no,
10 million
okay.
shirts in Malaysia,
Oh, okay,
and they got a
whatever.
terrible
understand?
stadium.
The
To be
Blue
fair, we
Moon.
can tell that you don't care.
Well, I'm in a shoe with you. What can I say?
Not you, in general.
I think the Etihad's underrated for atmosphere as well. Complete underrated.
No, it's a shame though. That corporate ring. It's the same as Benfica, isn't it? Stadium.
Yeah, the
Stadio de
Stadium of
Luz.
Light, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. But it is a mistake because you get no continuity. Like you got the away, you got the lower tier singing one song and the upper tier singing a different song, and then the middle ring.
And then the middle tier,
ring
you got
corporate.
Arsenal fans crying and filming it.
No,
putting
they
it on
wouldn't be
Twitter.
there, surely.
I don't know where that guy was sat, but he was
Not
definitely
there.
crying. He was crying.
No, he
I-
weren't crying.
I don't know why you're
wanted to
denying
He
it.
wasn't crying. He wasn't
He
actually
wanted to cry.
Tears on his
yeah,
cheek.
yeah,
He
yeah.
wanted to cry,
I saw tears.
and tears never came.
And they went out and beat
He needed-
PSV 4-0. PSV got a budget of about 1 million quid a year,
He
and
needed-
Arsenal spent 600 million quid to beat them 4-0.
He needed
Congratulations.
to do
do you know
the
what I
old.
mean?
He needed to do the old actor's trick and get himself a tear stick.
Is that
because
what
it didn't actually?
What is that?
You just put a
Put it
little
under
thing
your
under
eye.
your eye.
Is it like Vicks or something?
Like an onion or something?
Yeah, basically.
Chopped onion.
Or just pull a hair
Yeah,
out
because he
his
wasn't
nose.
actually crying.
There you go.
Yeah.
He's a tear to your eyes.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, for real.
That's what you should do next time you want to cry for the Champions League.
Yeah, if the
anthem.
guy watching who was desperately trying to cry during the Champions League anthem and the hope that he would be retweeted consecutively by millions of people,
Which he did.
which, yeah, mission accomplished. You don't
achieve
need our
that.
help,
He did
actually.
achieve that,
Forget the tear stick, mate. It works. Well done. We're talking about you. Yeah.
Oh my god. I don't know how this game's. I don't know how.
Oh,
we're pressing
lively,
well.
innit?
Yeah, we're pressing well.
I love watching these big games. It's like,
Yeah.
like it's just so good.
Tottenham played good.
Especially
football,
this
though.
fixture is like
They're playing good.
one of my favourite fixtures in the Prem.
yeah, it's a big game. Very big
Is it the
game.
biggest derby in the
Remember Harry
country?
Kane's goal? Was it from there?
Yes.
What's
In the
bigger?
country?
From the
In Premier League football? Is there a bigger
in the
derby?
Premier League at the moment?
Yes.
I don't think
At the
you can
moment,
say
it's
City
always been
United.
the
I don't
Man
think you
City,
can
Man
say
United,
that.
Liverpool, Manchester United is a
It's
derby
not-
in the
is it-
non-traditional
yeah,
sense.
but you can't say it's a derby, can you?
You-
I don't count it as a derby in that way.
Counts as a derby.
Liverpool, Manchester's. That's not a derby. I'm talking about same city derby.
I think Man
It's the-
City,
it's the
Man
best
City,
in-
Man
it's the best
United
in
will
the-
always be more at
No
the
way.
moment. At the moment,
Brighton
because
Palace is a
the
derby.
game
They're
means
nowhere
more.
near each
No
other.
way.
But the game means
I don't
more.
consider that a
No
derby.
way.
It's a
When Man
terrible
United,
derby.
Man City are generally going for the league, Arsenal, Tottenham are generally
It's
not
more of a
there for-
sporting derby than it has been for you two. Is more of an atmosphere
Yeah,
derby.
it's a big game.
You can't say it's a sporting.
for
You're
you.
both going for fourth every year.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's,
Well, you know when you
you
think
haven't
of
won
the
the league in
quality of
20
the
years.
games that
Yeah,
we've
but-
seen over the years.
We beat them 6-1 to win the league.
This is the best
Yeah.
fixture.
The goal difference for that Aguero season was because we beat them 6-1.
But you know what? When
but
you
that's
look
a
at the
one-off,
best
though.
fixtures over the years.
Yeah, but it's,
There's been massive games with them where Pogba stopped them winning the
3-2.
league, and
yeah, but there's been massive games for us. Obviously, it
but it's
hasn't
never
been.
had an impact.
not
like
since we had the
Pogba
internet
stopped
to
them
do
winning the
YouTube
league.
live stream.
Pogba stopped them winning the
Yeah,
league.
it's the league.
This
Okay.
doesn't. It's never.
Yeah, but it's still the biggest derby because I'm like you said, it's both teams that are right next to each other. They're down the road. They're in the same city. They're in the same town.
I think it's huge to
It's
you.
huge. No, it's
But
huge.
it's not huge.
You shouldn't even be in this derby. You should have been in Greenwich, Woolwich, and all that. Your derby should have been with Charlton Athletic, historically speaking. You didn't even move to North London until the early 20th century.
Here we go.
Okay,
But yeah,
but we're here now.
I don't think. In terms of
London
the, in terms
2
of
minutes,
the, in
that
terms
was all
Spurs
the
fans
history.
hate that they came up, don't they? They hate that you
in
used to
terms
be in
of in
Woolwich.
terms of the biggest derbies in the country, though, like maybe Premier League, you could argue. Like I'd say Manchester, but you could say this.
No.
But Manchester because it counts for the league title. This
No,
doesn't.
it counted once or twice.
No,
No.
I'd say 5 times.
But
4 or 5 times.
But how many
Every
games?
time they played each
When
other,
they beat us with Van
Manchester
Persie with
United
the free kick, that's 1. When we beat them company head against Skulls, that's 1. The 6-1.
Pogba stopped you winning the
us
league.
being the
Yeah.
earliest
Boys,
ever
you lot-
winners.
You lot are going from a time where like 10 years ago. This derby's been happening since 92, 93.
Yeah,
I
but
think-
it
Since
was
the Premier League started. What do you mean?
That's interesting.
Man City, you've never even been in the league for the. How long have they been in the league? How long have they been in the
You've had
Premier
more of a
League?
consistent derby, that's for
Yeah, of
sure.
course.
You've had more of a
you
consistent
played each
derby.
other more. It doesn't make it
Yeah.
more significant, though.
Yeah, but
But I
you've not
do
been
think
fighting
they've
for
had the
anything.
best games.
Of course, because there's always
Because
goals.
They're both crap. Can you stop rattling every time, every
over
game?
there.
Fucking hell,
Every
man.
game.
That little borrowers in the corner just eating.
Borrowers. That was a great film, you know.
He was class.
Well, the little people and all
Jim
that.
Broadbent was in it.
film.
No.
Yeah.
They should do a Borrowers too. Is there two?
Broadbent,
Oh,
Ian Holt.
Yeah, that'd be good,
They used to like nick the thread and like climb.
Yeah. That was a great. It was creative. It was so
It was really
creative.
good. I watched it in the cinema.
It was a very
Yeah.
good film, man. If they did that, yeah, they should do
There's
a
a
remake.
book. It's based off a
Yeah,
book.
it's a
innit?
book. Yeah.
Oh, referee!
You got
Yes!
the ball.
How's that not a
You
foul?
got the ball.
Mate, what's
It's
wrong with you
football.
today? You don't know what a foul is. That was a
I
completely
do.
clean tackle.
Yeah, I've done
we
my
watched
refereeing
Gabriel
badge. Have you,
Jesus get cut
have
in
you done
half.
your refereeing badges?
We watched, yes. We watched Gabriel
where?
Jesus
Where?
get cut in half.
Where? I'm
Lily
officiating.
Shaw.
Lily Shaw? Where's that?
Oh, you don't know what
Lily
Lily
Shaw.
Shaw?
Never heard of that.
Oh, you don't know where that is.
Oh, it's embarrassing for you. Look, he's cutting now. Look. He knows
Lily
he's
Shaw.
made a...
Oh, Lily Shaw. Yeah.
Oh, that Lily Shaw.
I love Lily Shaw. Yeah, it's a great part of the country.
Yeah, he tried to-
What a part of the country.
Yeah,
That's
you let
beautiful.
yourself down there, mate.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Unbelievable.
Arsenal won the ball back here in Spurs' half. Here we
Oh my
go.
God.
Go
Bit
wide.
of quality now, bit of quality.
I want to see
Saka's-
Saka take on this young boy. He's only 20, Saka, man. Show him what you're made of.
Go on.
Best right winger in the league.
Here we go.
That's a ball. That's a
Work.
ball.
Great work.
1-0.
Oh,
Save!
What a
Vicario
That's a save.
What a save.
What's his
Mate,
name? Vicario.
Vicario.
Hugo Lloris could never.
He's on his back.
He's done well, Saka,
Oh,
hasn't he?
Saka.
Yeah. Fantastic
well there.
there from... Is that Saliba?
Saliba
winning the
won the
ball there.
ball,
That's
yeah.
Who's that?
fantastic.
Who's that?
White.
Who's this Brennan Johnson,
Johnson.
guy? Get him out of here, man.
You know, Chelsea should have
That's amateur.
Chelsea could have
Clever
signed
that
Johnson and we chose not to. It's so annoying.
Wow, yeah, tell him.
But you would have
Tell
ruined
Ben.
him. I'm so glad you didn't.
That's
That was a
different
superb
question.
save by Vicario. 'Cause
Done
that
well,
was
Saka,
1-0
I think.
to
Saka-
Arsenal.
He's a good shot
Look
stopper.
at that.
Look at this.
Oh, it's a
Oh,
great
what a
save,
save.
man.
Straight at him.
Was it?
No.
No, it's a great reaction.
Was it going in or
save.
going wide?
Ramsdale doesn't save
Straight
that.
at him, boys. Come
It's
on.
No,
a
that's
very
a
good save. We
save.
can't say that's not a good
7 yards
save.
down.
You got to remember the replays are slower,
Yeah,
right?
you know that slow motion.
Ramsdale don't save that. A million
The save he
percent.
should be making.
Fantastic save.
No.
I kind of get it though. If it goes in, we go. Oof.
Yeah, it's straight at
Yeah,
him, kind of.
It was
You know,
7 yards
because
out.
it would have to go through him to go in, but it was a great reaction save.
That's it's
I don't.
gone,
It might not have been going in though. 'cause
it's gone
seemed
under
to
the
go
radar,
across.
that whole Lloris situation. They've had him for years. He was shocking.
Ooh,
Jesus, ref.
Saka clamped again.
What is
He's
going
goalie.
on?
Oh, here we go.
referee?
Here we go.
Start getting his
He's on the
cards out.
touchline, throwing his arms around
Our
Arteta.
first yellow card.
Is that a Dogie?
Yes.
He's good
He's
player.
on
Gotta be
toast. He's
careful
good,
now.
though. He is good.
Good player.
That's the third time Saka's been clamped.
Why are they trying to lift him up?
I hate that.
Yeah, I
Don't
know.
touch
Yeah,
him.
Don't
yeah,
touch
yeah,
him.
yeah.
You're not my
But you know,
player.
some man do that squeeze your armpit hairs.
Oh,
Do
is
they?
it?
They're picking
You're not my
Very
player.
sensitive under there as well. You know, if someone
Yeah,
pinches you under there, it's very annoying.
Whereas you know your elbow.
Yeah, you
Squeeze
can't
it,
got
don't
no
hurt,
pain,
'cause
and
it's
then
like-
and inside
like
your
ball
ear as
bag
well. You can
skin.
squeeze that as hard as you want. No nerves.
Boys, I couldn't captain Arsenal Football Club.
You couldn't?
No, I'd be so emotional.
Really?
Yeah, boys, I'm telling you, I will
Sent off
fight
every game.
every tooth and nail for my club and my team.
Would you? Yeah.
Oh, and if I see anybody running his mouth at my player, I'm over there. I'm over there. I'm over there. I'm telling them, shut up. You're rubbish. Shut up, man.
Shut up, you're rubbish.
Shut up, man.
When we do our 11
You've done it
So
there,
emotional.
Miles.
Yeah,
You've
mate,
done
you've
it
done
there.
Are you going to play for our 11
I tell you,
side?
shut
We've
up,
got an
you're
11
rubbish.
side.
Ooh, I heard a guy. Why did he get booked?
Descent.
Descent now.
Yeah.
When are we doing our 11 side? Because if you win our mini
End of
league
the
at the end of the season, you can play
Why
for
is
us.
Miles
can't
in
you?
our team?
Yeah, left back in the changing room.
midfielder.
No.
Oh, it's gone there. It's gone there.
I've heard that one before.
We have to beat
Left
pitch
back
side.
at Liverpool.
We have to beat pitch side. For God's sake, they got Louis Bolden. Or what's his name? Lewis Bolden. Can't
You
be
know
losing
his
to
name.
these lot.
You know. Oh, he's putting
Got
me in
to
the dog.
score.
He's putting me.
Oh.
He had no angle. He had nothing there. There was no.
Can
there
you
was
got
no
this?
more
You
than
had man
that,
running in the box,
Miles,
though.
Miles.
there's no. Listen. Look.
No.
Look. What I'm
Make
saying.
the angle. Make the angle. Pick the pass.
Okay.
You can't just play it
There's
into
no
dog
leg
is
run up.
played in
There's no leg
MKF.
run up. There's nothing there.
Wait for one. Cut in. Be more
You have
original.
to
He's a
score.
professional
Through his
footballer.
legs. Through his legs.
Yeah. Do something else.
Nketiah's not ruthless.
Don't just bang it. Don't just bang it at the keeper.
He's not ruthless.
Far post.
It's not
as
even.
well.
It's too
I
high.
think that's unfair, boo.
Far
It's
post.
not rude. You got to
He
put it through his
scores a
legs.
lot of goals.
You have to go
Nah,
to
he
the
does.
far
He does
post
score a
as well.
lot
Because
of
if the
goals,
keeper
does he?
touches it, he pushes it into
Is he
the
better than
danger
What's
zone.
a lot of goals? No, he's not. For
Not
God's
better than
sake.
Alvarez. Come on, man.
Close.
No, he's nowhere near. He's nowhere near.
Yeah,
I've
it's
got
good,
to
but I
make-
like
worse than you bet the
Nketiah. I
shout
like
out.
Nketiah, but he's not.
Come on, boys. We've got to make this.
Comparable.
I've seen this story before, Adam McKola. I've seen it. I've read it. I've lived it.
Yeah, this is
The counter is coming, boys. Come on, Man United done it to us.
Son
That's offside.
on the counter.
See the touch,
Just wanna
little things
go.
like that, little things from Jesus,
Have
little
we-
things.
We need a goal,
Great
man.
game, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lovely. I love it. That's what I mean. It's
Oh,
fucking good.
this is
It's
it.
gone,
Had a break.
Was
Yeah.
that it's offside?
What's-
Yeah.
No, that's not
He's in his own half, wasn't he?
Offside.
How can he be
That's a
offside?
foul.
It was
That's a
offside.
foul.
It was
Oh
offside.
Can't be
Offside.
offside. He's in his
There
own
was no-
half.
there was no
He's in
flag.
his own half. He
It's
can't be
offside.
offside.
Look, the ref's saying, look.
He can't be offside though.
Look,
He's in his
he's in
own
his own half.
He's in his own half. He can't be offside.
Is he?
I think so.
Oh, for God's
It must have been a
sake.
foul.
He's
Looked
worse
like an
too.
offside.
They're desperate to give everything to Arsenal in this game. Everything's going Arsenal's way.
Oh, no way. What's wrong with Buvey?
I'm sick of it.
What?
I'm not
Arsenal.
going there yet.
I
I'm not
think
going
Buvey's-
there.
I'm not going there yet.
Not yet.
I'll get there in my own time, Rory.
But that was why is that a foul on Son? I don't get
Mate,
it.
your definition
It
of a
didn't- yeah,
foul
it didn't
is
look like a foul.
mental.
But we're on the same page just a minute ago.
Yeah, no, a
why
minute
are you
ago.
flip flopping?
That didn't look a foul.
No, in that
Fucking hell.
exact example, you were correct.
Yeah, exactly what I'm
But
saying.
that's the first one that you've got
No,
right
I've got
today.
everything right so
15 minutes.
far.
7 fouls, and you
Everyone
called
in the
6 of them
comments
wrong.
agrees with me, by the way. Everyone in the comments
Yeah, but it's
agrees.
past the 10-minute mark now, boys.
Yeah, exactly.
here we go.
Prison rules is off.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
So
Bit of quality
lucky.
now. Bit of quality, lads. Just relax. Get out the pitch.
Whoa, why
Well,
did
we
you fist
pinged
that
it
at him
at
so
him.
hard?
Yeah, Lucky
you
Madison's
touched
got a touch. Yeah, pinged it.
Why do you want Tottenham to win so badly? I don't understand. What
Yeah,
is it?
right.
You're right.
Oh,
You're
Madison,
rivals, aren't you?
stop
So
it.
winning the league.
Who's rivals to win in the league?
You are. You are.
Okay, so if they win, are they rivals now?
No.
Okay.
No,
cool.
no.
But just okay.
No.
Spurs will have a very enjoyable season
And
could get
finish
top
5th.
four.
5th would be great for them as well. They take that.
They need a League Cup. They can't do that anymore. An FA Cup.
Yeah.
can't.
They need something.
They
That's
do
strange,
need.
that.
They do need. Yeah, I can't believe they went out of that cup. This
Yeah,
could
but
be.
Fulham are
This could
good.
be
It's
it.
not-
Isn't it penalties or 1-0?
Oi!
What is the
Pens.
keeper doing there?
Oh,
Is that
Raya
deflected?
there?
Is that deflected?
Bit sus.
They looked like a deflection.
It has to be deflected. That can't be the shot.
that
that was a shot by
That was a
the.
shot.
Wow.
That's what Miles was doing if he was Arsenal
rapid down the
captain.
wing. Look at his pace. Look, what?
As Arsenal captain, would be winning this.
Whip that in.
What's the keeper?
Ray's a bit out.
What's Raya doing?
He was like
Thing
diving.
is,
like,
though, do you think
randomly.
if Raya's given the shout to leave it, it's there's lack of communication, isn't there?
Well done.
There's no way Ben White's saying leave that. No way.
No, the key.
Because he doesn't know who's behind
No.
him, Ben White.
Oh,
Oh,
what is happening? Tottenham are winning every second
Go on,
ball.
go on, go on.
Watch the
Give
Oh.
edge.
it.
Watch the edge.
here we go. Oh, Raya. Ooh.
Ooh.
Liverpool 1-0. Salah penalty.
Oh, okay.
Against West Ham.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, that'll be good this
Are
season.
they at home?
Again.
No, it's at West. Oh, is it at
Liverpool at
Liverpool?
home? Yeah.
okay.
That's
Why did I see a West Ham fan on the train?
That's his third goal of the season.
Oh, feet!
That was
Unbelievable.
naughty. That was naughty.
Lovely.
Is that Saliba?
Yeah.
Go wide. There we go, boys.
Did he do that at PSV? He beat 2 men, didn't he, against PSV? Am I
He
thinking?
does it every week.
Yeah, but it was a moment that I saw on TikTok.
You're lucky he wasn't
Unbelievable.
playing against you. Would have done it to Haaland.
You think? Yeah?
Oh yeah.
Hopefully.
Spurs have shown a bit of quality in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah.
They need to get on the ball though. It's not. It's all about. It's not. Can't be all about.
It's not easy
attacking.
though, is
Got to
it?
be dominating
It's-
the ball a
it's-
little
but
bit.
It's very difficult to go to the Emirates and dominate possession.
Yeah, but even 5-minute spells you can get. You can
I
certainly
agree
do
with
it.
that.
Yeah, but it's not easy.
Madison's not really.
That's
had
like
much of a
anybody
game.
saying going to Man City, get on the ball for 5 minutes. It's hard.
Yeah,
of
it's
course, yeah.
difficult. Also, though, 20 minutes in, they've had quite a lot. Considering like the first 20 minutes at home, the point would be to take the sting out of the Emirates, make the home support slightly more concerned, and I think
This
they've
is an
probably
erratic
succeeded in
game
that.
as well, and they probably like that.
Yeah.
They
Also,
need it to be like this,
Tottenham
yeah.
aren't 1-0 down yet, which I think is like good news for them.
Nah, boys, listen. Like this game, it needs a goal, innit? Either way, and then the floodgates floodgates will open up for both teams because they're both going to want to play, innit? So this is chess at the moment. This is a chess game. See who can unlock.
Udogie being on a yellow is a problem for Spurs.
Yeah, it's early, isn't it?
Yeah, but we need Saka to just go out.
Just run at him all the time. Yeah, can't foul you, can't risk it.
If I'm being completely honest, I wanted Reece Nelson to start this game and Jesus down the middle. I think Reece Nelson.
What?
Really?
Reece Nelson's still there.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's not good enough, is he?
still there. Still there.
He had a
Did he
massive,
score that
he had a
goal?
massive
Bournemouth.
moment last season. Yeah,
Yeah, no.
yeah, 90.
I was in an
100th
Arsenal
minute or
pub
something.
celebrating, thought they'd lost the game, and then they'd score last minute.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, this is the kind of time now where Tottenham just need to look
Offside.
after the ball. You can't be offside
You're
there,
an idiot.
son. You
Why are
idiot.
you offside
You know when
there,
you
man?
have the same view as a
stiff.
linesman.
Yeah.
Like Son is looking across the line with the linesman. He must go. Oh, tight.
Guys, isn't it? He's going to Gucci shows. Get on side.
Yeah,
You know, man.
I mean, I don't see how those two things relate, but I agree.
Yeah, I don't know what.
Yeah,
I don't
I
understand.
agree.
Fashion Week and the North London Derby has
I just keep
nothing
seeing him
to
at all
do-
these
I have
London
no idea
Fashion
how
Week
they
shows.
relate.
Like,
Yeah, why
he
not?
doing
Buvey,
here?
I'm with you. You're at Gucci, now you're offside.
Didn't he go with Saka?
Yeah, I know, yeah,
Isn't
yeah.
that a bit weird?
Yeah, well, he should have scored as well.
Yeah,
He's
stuff
at
like
Gucci
that, yeah.
and he missed.
Oh, good tackle by Ben White.
He's offside.
They're winning the ball back a lot here, high up the
A
pitch.
lot of the game is being played in Tottenham's final third as well.
Yeah, but we need to be careful because that Brennan Johnson guy is quick.
Yeah.
He's
They
very,
got to look, mate. It's pacey. Their team, their side is pace.
That's
isn't
all
it?
they do, yeah. They're looking to win it
Also,
back.
with
Get
Madison, Madison
on
can
it.
play the ball through the eye of the needle, and then you've got Johnson and Son kind of running
What's
onto
going
it.
on there?
What the
That's-
fuck
Oh,
was
Lord,
that?
who was that?
What the
Like Gabriel.
hell?
That was mental.
Saliba.
That's a one-off.
That was mental.
If he could get, listen, he does one of those every 38 games.
No.
No.
Well, he's already used it up. It's only 5 games in.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
He's going to
yeah.
have a good season
There's
from
going to be a
now.
lot harder
Yeah,
games
yeah,
coming
yeah.
up, I can tell you
100%,
that.
I ain't seen him-
100% pass completion from now.
Yeah, I ain't seen him do it. That
He just
that,
scoops
that
it
was
out.
crazy.
That's a Ryan Shaw cross pass.
That was crazy.
That's a poor throw, that.
Yeah, you got.
You know, throw-ins
Give it to
really
your feet.
frustrate me.
Play it to feet.
Remember when Liverpool got a throwing coach? I got it. But you get so many throws. Why are you giving the ball away?
Have you seen Arsene Wenger's theory about throw-ins?
Was he?
Wenger was saying that we should actually change throw-ins and make it a kick or something
yeah.
because a throw, it actually penalises the team who win it.
Yeah.
You're better off to not have the throw because you've only got 10 men on the pitch, they've got 11. Like, you're better off not to have
That's
the ball.
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wenger was, when Wenger was like talking about like changing football, loads
Yeah.
of things. One of his things was
Yeah.
a throw-in. You win a throw-in and you're actually in a worse
And all the
position.
other
I
stuff
like
he
the
was saying was
novelty of
terrible,
it.
wasn't
We
it?
should keep it.
Yeah, I should keep it, man. It's football.
No,
man.
I don't want to
He
change
needs
it.
to
I
stay
don't
out
think...
of football. He needs to retire, go to a retirement
He
community.
is.
I'm sick of his
Because
little
if that-
things.
It's a
Little-
retirement community.
Yeah, retirement community.
Because if that's
Just let him go now. He's
that's-
gone now.
if that's the
You had
case-
your time in the 90s. Well done. Now stop talking about football throw-ins and all that. What are you on about?
if you got rid of throw-ins, that means Rory Delap doesn't have a career.
Well, exactly.
It is a little bit... A lot of his tweaks don't chime with me at all.
He said something about, what was it about more football
minutes.
matches or something? He
Yeah,
said something about
he wants more. Well, he wants a
more
World Cup every 2 years.
Yeah. The guy needs to retire.
He needs to just let.
There's nothing wrong with retiring. You can do
retired.
Stop it.
Sudoku and all that. You can do loads of
He's
things.
retired.
Nah, you know what?
But he's
I
not.
never
He's
want
not.
to retire.
Do you know where he was the
working
other
for
day?
FIFA.
Do you know where he was the other day? I couldn't believe it. There was this massive dinner for the King Charles from here in France. Right, so the King from here is in France. They had this mad dinner, and the camera goes round. Right, the camera goes round, and it's all like politicians and all these people, and it goes to the end of the table. Arsene Wenger's sitting there. It's like, what are you doing?
That makes sense though.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Because he's a big
Where is he high up? Is it UEFA or FIFA?
FIFA.
Yeah,
He's
that-
a
What's
big.
he got
get
to
into
offer
those places, those
geopolitically
rooms.
for the King of England? What's he got to offer?
It's a
Bro,
dinner, isn't it?
you
How
know,
he
like
played
when you
forward at
think
the
of-
back with how he signed Sol Campbell from Spurs on a free. I mean,
FIFA get into those rooms because the money and the politicians that they're all paying off, bro. Haven't you seen a documentary on Netflix
what documentary? There's loads of
about
documentaries.
FIFA?
Oh, yeah,
You know what?
What,
About the
you know
thing
what
we're specifically talking about.
No, we're
Yeah.
talking about the Malaysian Airlines one, mate.
Murdoch murders, you idiot.
Yeah.
No.
Do you think it might be the one that would correlate to the conversation?
Adam just said there's a documentary. I don't know.
Yeah.
Which one?
About the thing with
Give
the-
the
we're
fucking
talking
name then.
mental.
Give the fucking name then.
So what? We're talking about Arsene Wenger. We're talking about FIFA.
So what's it called?
Have you seen a documentary about
Arsene
the
Wenger.
basketball?
I've not seen an Arsene Wenger documentary on Netflix. No. Got to just give the name.
But you
You've got to
understand
be
how
specific.
conversation flows,
Nah,
right?
yeah.
Conversation
Yeah.
will flow.
Yeah.
We stay on the topic. We all
Yeah.
talk about the topic. We don't flag the topic every second that we talk about it. It's just the topic.
Well, I didn't know there's an Arsene Wenger documentary. Like,
There isn't. It's a
There isn't.
FIFA
It's on
documentary.
FIFA.
We're also
About
talking
FIFA.
about FIFA.
Okay, well, yeah. Fine.
FIFA Uncovered.
Okay, FIFA Uncovered. I've heard of that. Yeah.
Although
it's good-
there
it's
are-
good.
Oh, so you have heard of
Yeah.
it. So you knew what I was talking about.
They are doing too many documentaries.
There's so many.
Yeah, there's
The Beckham one looks
I
good,
reckon
though.
we get
Oh, the
one
Beckham
too.
one, I can't
The
wait for
Beckham one
do
looks
you know-
amazing.
I love Beckham.
On the FIFA one, it's where they do that Simon Brodkin thing where he got up and threw all the money over Sepp
Yeah,
Blatter.
yeah,
innit?
That was amazing.
That was amazing.
I hope the Beckham one focused on how good of a footballer he was, though.
It won't. It will focus on brand
Because
Beckham.
Yeah, I don't
was
want to see
so
that
good.
one. I don't don't want to see that.
He was
Because we all know
so
how good of a footballer he was. I want to see the ins and outs
Yeah,
and
yeah.
behind.
No,
and
but you shouldn't
the
just
brand
focus on
deals
a
and-
celebrity.
No,
That's when people forget how good.
It should be a football doc. He's one of the best players.
That's
of the
why
league.
Rooney's.
Yeah.
I was a bit disappointed with how short it was. He could have had like
Wrap it.
like a last.
Yes! Yes!
There we go.
Yes! And you know what? All week,
Romero.
everyone's been saying, oh, Romero, he's better than Gabriel. He's better than Saliba.
Rubbish.
Rubbish. Yeah. Star boy.
Romero own goal.
Can
for
you do
Arsenal.
that celebration for a deflected effort?
Yeah, who's
It's a
going?
derby.
No such thing as a bad goal, mate.
One sec,
No,
boys.
no, but that suggests it's pinpoint.
One sec.
Yeah, that's true.
Rory, now that we've scored, I'm just going to open it.
It's
open
You
now.
were a bit cautious there.
No, don't
Yeah.
suggest
You
that.
wait for the 1-0 up.
Yeah,
always
come on.
gonna be Saka
Head in the
as well,
game.
isn't it?
Come on, boys.
Is it an on goal?
Haylender. I don't
No,
know what it is.
no, it's on
It
target.
was going wide. I thought it was going slightly wide, but
No, that's going on target.
It's
You think?
a Saka goal.
This is going to open
He's
the
the
game up
main
now.
man, isn't he?
I need another goal, boys. If we get another one, then I think they're in.
on.
It's so easy. Look.
that's going wide.
It's going well wide. It's cross.
Yeah.
Going straight
It's cross.
to the
It's a complete cross.
You couldn't tell that originally. You had to watch the replay. That's the difference, you see.
That's,
Mate,
that's a
top-
shot.
wait,
Top
what
level
goal-
referee, and I knew it
Wait, what
instantly
goal
was
are you
going
talking
wide.
about? There's been loads of goals.
This one.
No, in the history of football, there's been loads of goals. What goal are you talking about?
Nah, that's
What
going.
one?
Nah, that's
What
on
one,
target.
Buvey?
That's on target.
This one specifically.
Oh, this one, sorry, I
Yeah,
didn't
I just said Saka's
He
goal.
does.
I didn't realise, mate.
That's just how
No, no, no,
conversation
no.
flows, mate. All right.
Nah, that's on target though.
Yeah, no,
Nah,
it's
keeper
wide, mate.
saves it.
Mate, how wide do you want the net to be? 50 yards wide. It's going miles wide, bruv.
But I've seen him do that against Manchester United. I've seen him do it
definitely
handfuls of times.
Definitely.
It's going wide. Why do you care? What is it? Your fantasy thing? What
It's
what don't make a
darts.
difference?
Oh.
That's not a good. That's a poor celebration.
He must have been playing darts all week.
That's a poor celebration.
Yeah, but if you're playing darts,
Oh,
all that's
Madison clamped by Declan Rice. You got to book him there.
how you got to
They're
play?
best
yellow.
mates as well.
That's a
aren't they?
yellow card.
You got to book him there.
That's a yellow. That's how you do it. You get the card in your hand like that. You got
Oh,
to show it
Fabio
like that.
Vieira, sorry.
Oh, he
Hurt
could get booked.
himself.
Yeah, I'd rather
Oh,
Fabio
he-
get booked than Rice. It's gonna make.
See, this is the problem with Tottenham. I told you, they ain't played anyone yet. Everybody getting carried away.
Yeah, but that's the
All
thing.
that
You know what?
Ange ball nonsense.
Game's
Yeah, it's rubbish.
Fair play to
Ange
them.
was rubbish.
Ange ball.
Fair
Yeah.
play to them. It was a deflected. It was deflected.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. The ball's in the back of the net
There's
and then
been a
1-0 down
goal
in the
at
Stamford
Emirates.
Bridge.
Brighton 0, Bournemouth 1.
Wow.
Dominic Solanke.
Brighton.
Wow.
Brighton. What's the
I thought they were a good team when they
Brighton
got a
lost
point
in-
against us.
Brighton lost at AEK Athens, didn't they? AEK?
Yeah, mate. The English
Yeah.
clubs didn't do well, man.
Yeah.
Brighton.
And their manager was an old Man City player.
Who?
For Athens, who?
Yeah, I think it was the AAK manager.
Who is it, Booth?
I don't know.
He's
I
he
don't
was
watch
from Norway.
Conference
He
League.
was Norwegian, a Norwegian striker. He didn't
Alfie
play.
Inga Haaland.
No.
AEK's coach is Argentinian and
Oh.
he's called Almeida Mateus.
Not him then.
Never.
So Rory,
A Norwegian striker for
Norwegian
Man
striker
City.
for Man City. Not
We've never had one except Erling
Erling
Haaland.
Haaland.
oh man, where did I get? That's a stinker, man.
Norwegian striker. This is a
shock,
great
yeah.
game. Let's think of Norwegian striker.
We've not had a
Who could it
Norwegian
be?
striker in my
Could
life.
it be Torre Andre Flo?
No, he never
No.
played for City.
No, I know. I'm just trying to
For
think.
Rangers and
Chelsea.
Chelsea.
And Tromso.
Yeah, but I mean, relevant to us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who's been the best Norwegian player in the Premier League?
Morten Gams Pedersen. Up till Haaland.
Oh no, social.
Solskjaer, innit?
Solskjaer, yeah.
That's
Torre
the
Andre Flo gets
Gams
on.
Pedersen's a better player in terms of what he could do with the ball.
No.
Pedersen was
What he could do with the ball.
Sticking the ball in not in your bag's the most difficult thing to do, and he did it on a regular basis.
What you're saying is David Bentley's a better player than Erling Haaland.
No, I didn't say that.
No,
Also, you're
that's
way
the
too
same-
young to
no,
have
no,
an
no,
opinion
it's the
on
same
Solskjaer.
theory.
Sorry, when did I say that?
No, it's the same
no,
theory.
it's not what I'm
So
saying.
if you're saying that Gams Pedersen was a better player
Yeah, but
than
Haaland
yeah,
starts
yeah.
for
It's the same
City.
theory.
Solskjaer was a professional
You've got it, yeah.
substitute.
It's the same
You know,
theory.
Nah,
Ferguson
put some
would go to him on
respect on his
Thursday night. Your sub. He's like, "Oh, I'm so gassed to be involved.
David-
you haven't got a
Thanks
clue.
so
Bentley's
much. Thanks so
better
much
than
for
Haaland.
making me a substitute.
You haven't
David
got a
Bentley's
clue.
got
He
better
was a
technique than
professional
Haaland.
substitute.
He started a
and
lot
it's
of
embarrassing.
games.
David
Started a lot
Bentley-
of games.
He
Have
was
some
a sub.
respect. Have some
His biggest
respect.
moments of his career is for being a substitute.
Yeah.
Right or for
So
wrong.
loads of
Exactly.
footballers
started
have
loads
them.
of games.
It's
No,
the
no,
biggest moment of
that's
his
the
career
truth.
because he came on and won the
I'm not-
game,
I'm
the
not-
European Cup.
You apply judgment to it. I'm
How
just
many
saying
moments
facts.
do you know of
I'm
Ole Gunnar
saying
Solskjaer? Zero.
No, I know
Apart from
one.
the 99.
No,
I know,
you
I know,
bang on about
exactly.
it because you bang on
Exactly.
about it
Didn't
every
he score-
single
I know
fucking
five
week.
goals. Didn't he score 5 goals against Forest in one
Four.
game? 4 goals against Forest in
20
one game.
minutes.
Yeah, man.
4 in 20 minutes. That's a big
Yeah, he's
moment.
a good finisher.
He scored the winner in
I'm
the
not
FA
denying-
Cup
I'm not
third
denying
round,
he's a good-
90th
he was a
minute
professional
against
substitute.
Liverpool.
He was a
Same
professional
99
substitute.
season.
He was
Nah, bro.
Cardiff City's worst ever manager, and he's a professional substitute.
Nah, come
If
on.
He's
he,
a fact.
if he played
He's a
for
fact.
City, there'd be a statue of him outside the ground.
Yeah,
bro.
he'd be your best ever player
He would,
for the
he would.
last 10 years. Yeah.
Haaland ain't got nothing
Idiot.
for Solskjaer right now.
So would
Right
Torre
now.
Flo,
Right
man.
now. No.
Remember, you
Yeah.
can call us shit right now,
Yeah.
but don't mess with the past.
I'm not.
That's all I got.
I'll leave United away. He's Cardiff City's worst ever
Got
manager.
nothing left.
Got nothing. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Saka's played
Here we go.
in.
Here we go.
What can
Not a
Paul
good
touch
touch that,
Oh.
man. That was a
But
great cross though.
Who was that?
It was Jesus.
No, who was it that crossed it in?
Jesus.
Oh, was it Jesus?
Yeah.
No,
was
the
a-
touch. No,
That was Jesus.
was it
wasn't
Vieira?
It looked like Jesus out
It looked
there.
like he had a number 20 on his back.
That touch here.
That was
Who's
Vieira
that?
then.
It's a
It must have been-
terrible first touch,
Vieira.
but a fantastic second touch.
That was
In
terrible.
fact,
Where did that
if
hit the
Jesus had attacked the ball
And
more convincingly,
And this is touching on Rory's point, not Rory, Buvey's point. Osherman probably gets on the end of that. That's what I'm saying. We do
You need
that.
someone like
We
that.
need
Yeah,
that
yeah.
kind
Tony
of.
or someone
Yeah,
like
we
that.
need
I
that
see
kind of
what you
striker.
mean.
I love Jesus. He's a great player, but just that extra. Okay, we're gonna go toe to toe.
But you don't play that way. Like generally speaking, you play in a different system, don't you?
City didn't. We had a false 9 for 2 years.
Yeah.
Then Haaland comes in, we win a treble.
Yeah.
I think we can.
Football's always changing.
Yeah, yeah.
Osherman can play. He can play. He linked up well. with
You're never going to
Kvaratskhelia.
get him, and that's not your fault because Napoli are.
Isn't the
Yeah.
fact that
200 million quid.
when Jesus was at City, they went, we haven't got a number 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that tells you
Played him as a
everything you
right
need to know,
winger.
Yeah, like
Yeah, facts. Because there was games they played Kevin De Bruyne on the false 9 and left him on the bench.
Ilkay Gundogan is.
Foden once.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
yeah, that's the difference, man. But you know, hopefully we could do what City
Well,
did.
you're winning
and win this.
today, so
Could have gone anywhere, couldn't it?
Could have gone anywhere. Yes, well done, Jesus.
I like that little elbow.
Lock him off.
Keepers can get away with so much that you know.
Lock him off.
So deep. Oh.
They're really confident on the ball, but
They're
boy,
confident, but they
getting
give it
themselves
away,
into
mate.
some
I
I
think
think
trouble.
Brennan
very well
Johnson's
being
not been a
confident,
good
but he's
addition.
giving it away.
It's not a good addition, Brennan
Well, of
Johnson.
course it is.
For Tottenham.
No, in this game, I think Richarlison would have done a little bit
Oh,
more in
he'll
terms
come
of
on
the
though.
get out
Yeah,
bit.
He'll
you
come
know.
on, and because remember at the end of the day, at the end of 90 minutes, there's probably another 20.
Yeah.
So
Well,
there's still-
exactly.
so there's time for him to impact
I mean,
this game still.
yeah, exactly.
Came on the other day and won it for him as well,
Yeah.
didn't he?
Yeah, exactly.
So, boys,
Also, I
What are
think
they doing?
he does look.
What are you doing?
I was missing.
and this is why.
This is why he's a 1 in 4, lads. He's 1 in 3.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
need a-
that-
you need a-
Mate,
Jesus just
can we
skies
all
it.
can we all just take a moment to appreciate
Explain
the
what happened
praise
there,
that was
Rory.
going to Tottenham? Well, Tottenham for the last 2 minutes have been knocking it around their back line, constantly knocking it around their back line, looking for that moment. They've basically got pickpocketed on the edge of the box. James Maddison loses out. He's out
No wing mirrors.
He's out muscled. He's out fought. He
All
gives the
right.
ball away. And Gabriel Jesus has made a pig deal of it.
You just got to
and
finish.
it's made me look very foolish for saying how good he is.
Bottom right.
Side foot, bottom right.
Mate,
Henri.
do you know what?
can't
All
go
this
high
talk
there, bro.
off the
You
back
can't
of
go
this,
high
off the
there.
back of this though, all the talk about Tottenham, Ange Ball and all that, everybody was getting so ahead of themselves. This is poxy. Like doing that on the edge of your own box is really idiotic.
Yeah.
It's all very well going, you know, we want the ball, we want to play the ball to feet. We've got a philosophy. You can't do that. You ain't got to play it.
What is that? How is that a foul on Vieira? What world are we living in? Somehow Madison's foul Vieira.
That's so much.
Yeah.
No, but
He's living it. I think it's rubbed off on me. I've started saying it.
What's that?
What world are we living in? I don't even know what it means.
but there's a foul there on Vieira.
First universe.
You're getting the rub of the green, aren't you?
Oh,
You're
there's
getting the
another
rub of the green.
There's another one. There's another one. I'm going to start talking about puddings in a minute.
I wasn't going to say that, but now I am. You mugged me off. Yeah.
Arsenal are just
How is
setting
that a foul?
traps for them in the press.
Arsenal too good for him. Simple as that. All
The
this
Spurs are still in this
Ange
game.
Ball,
Spurs are definitely-
Ange Ball. We beat Sheffield United. We beat Burnley. We beat Bournemouth. Bollocks.
No, but it's still
A lot of these teams.
It's only
Chelsea haven't
1-0,
beat.
boys.
Yeah, but we crap. That's got nothing to do with it. Nobody's telling me that Chelsea are going to win the league and Ange Ball, Ange Ball, Ange Ball.
You're
Yeah, but
you're
Rory-
only 3 points above Luton.
Rory,
Mate, it's not about Chelsea. I'm talking about the game that's on the telly. What's what different?
There's nothing wrong with Luton. They're allowed to be in the league.
Mate, do you know when you talk about this game, I don't go City won or City lost or whatever. I just talk about. I just respect your opinion on the game.
Yeah, of course,
Where
of course.
Chelsea are in the league,
on,
absolutely
yeah.
no impact on my
That is true.
opinion
That is true. That is
on Tottenham.
Yeah, fair enough.
But it's funny to point out.
It's still 1-0 though,
But
boys.
if we do that every time you speak, I'm just going to go, well, Tottenham beat you,
Yeah.
and then it makes the show quite
You know
boring
what
as well.
does my head in?
Tottenham beat you, mate.
When we chat about something and someone goes, "Oh, if you're going to talk about that, bring a Liverpool fan." Like, bro, we don't just chill with 20 people that we can just call out the back for over there every time we discuss something. And also, when you're in the pub with your mates, don't you talk about teams like
Teams
on
you
your
go
own?
to-
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Idiots.
Here we go.
Boys, do you think if Harry Kane was in this team, there'd be...
They would have scored by now, yeah.
Yeah. They're,
Mate,
got
how good is Kane looking over there, by the way? He's made
Oh,
Robert Lewandowski.
no, no,
all that
no,
Robert
no,
Lewandowski.
Rory.
You know when Robert Lewandowski, when Harry Kane was here and Robert Lewandowski was scoring goals over there, I remember having a massive argument with my mate Addy, right? And I think Kane should get the Ballon d'Or. He went mad. He was like, Robert Lewandowski, he's been doing this. Kane could never. He smashed up his record in 6 games.
Boys, do you know who else?
And Muller's record.
And Muller, yeah.
Boys.
what's the number now? Like in terms of goals in
The hat-trick last night, 7 in
I
5.
saw that.
Come on,
7 in
man. He's
5.
paying for Bayern Munich.
And one of
boys,
them's
man.
20 minutes.
Look at this league.
One
Look
of
at
the
this
game, one of the
league.
appearances, 20
Kane
minutes.
is so good. He's
If he does
so
it,
good.
if he
So
does
good.
it, if he does it consistently on a Champions League level, I'm not taking anything away
Scored
from
against
Kane.
Man United the other day.
That was the whole stream.
Adam, I didn't even line it up. That wasn't even meant to be lined up.
I don't know why.
Oh, yeah, he scored against United when you lost 3-2.
I don't know why Rory's talking about Champions League.
Oh,
If you bring up Chelsea, this whole stream's going to be boring. Okay, we cannot bring up any other club.
You should
okay,
talk about it a lot now because you're going to be out of it in a few months. Yeah, get it in now. You still
you'll
can.
lose to Galatasaray and Copenhagen.
Get out of the way.
You'll lose to both those away.
no.
United get 0 points away in the group.
I
Is
think
that fair?
Galatasaray would be
Is that
tricky.
fair?
Sometimes you got to
they'll-
not wind
they'll
people
qualify.
up.
I'm not
So
winding
when you
you
do
up.
wind people up.
They'll
here
qualify.
we go. You know when it's really
you don't
obvious,
get any
I go,
points away.
fuck you, baby.
Yeah, but you won't get any points away.
They'll qualify. They'll qualify.
We'll beat
What?
Copenhagen.
Europa League, third.
Nah,
We'll
they'll-
beat Copenhagen and
they'll
we'll draw against Galatasaray.
They'll qualify.
And we'll
Okay.
beat both of them at home and we'll go through.
Yeah. The home games, Man United will beat
And
them.
by
at
the
home.
time we play Bayern Munich
Copenhagen at
again,
home.
we won't have to worry about that game.
Hopefully, the time you play Bayern Munich again, the games.
Because that's the last game.
Yeah, it's right. Yeah, so they're
That's
already,
worked
then
out
we'll
well, actually.
absolutely
Yeah, that's
pump
worked out
them
well.
up.
yeah, they'll already be through.
Don't you know? Pum pum. Do you ever hear Everton doing that? Do you know when Everton got to the semi-final of the cup? But they looked like they were going to go down. It was brilliant. Like the whole of Goodison was rocking to "Going Down, Are We Fuck? Stay up and win the cup. Going down, Are We Fuck?" Mate, did you see what Jamie Vardy did to Bristol City?
Yeah, so good.
Amazing,
So good.
amazing.
No.
He had a
And he
by order,
by-ordered
man.
Little shit house.
What did he do?
He scored against Bristol.
The penny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at the other end. Bristol City fans down the other end of the stadium. He literally ran the length of the pitch.
Adebayor.
Give it all that
Yeah.
Vardy
Why
on
did
the
he do
back.
that?
I think
They were
Bristol
giving
City
him
fans
big
were giving him a
round of
headache.
wine.
Also,
Yeah.
everyone thinks about his wife and that. Like,
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
stand her, but someone's thinking about your wife was why'd you up?
Do you remember when I hit 100,000 subscribers and she sent me a message? Do you remember that?
And she was wearing a weird wig.
Remember?
Who?
When I
She's wearing a weird
just suddenly remembered when I hit 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, I got a message from Rebecca Vardy going, "Congratulations on 100,000 subs." I need to find that video. Where did I get that video?
Does she watch your content?
I'm sure didn't.
No, what happened was she was on Strictly Come Dancing, and my missus works in telly. My missus is a TV producer. She was
Okay.
producing Strictly.
Oh.
So I hit 100,000. My wife was with her. My wife went, "Will you do the thing?" But it's Rebecca Vardy sitting there in all this mad makeup because she's about to do Strictly.
Oh, it
And
was a
she just
video.
went, "Rory, congratulations on 100,000 subscribers." I was like,
All right, thanks.
yeah. All Tottenham are in.
Yeah,
Can they make the most of it?
1-1.
4 against 4.
Yeah, it's 1-1.
Nice, really nice.
Game over. Game
Really
over.
Nice.
Bang.
1-1.
Brennan Johnson!
Save, Rhea!
What a save!
That is an
Don't mess
unbelievable.
around with it
You
there
have to
now.
score that. You have to score that.
Well, though.
No. It was. You know what? To be fair,
Don't go
Brennan
back,
Johnson
just
he was a
switch
bit
it.
behind
Long,
him. He
long.
had to come back.
Mate, that was a brilliant save.
But
That
he's
was
hooked it towards goal. Great
Aaron
save.
Ramsdale sitting there going, bollocks.
It's over now. It's over.
Like he wanted
Yeah,
to make
yeah.
a mistake, but Arsenal win.
Yeah.
Boys, let's not concede before half time.
You're right over there.
I don't care.
Huh?
Well, you're right.
Focus on the
What are you
game, mate.
doing? Are you hiccuping into the mic? If you're going to hiccup, turn your
Yeah.
head around.
I didn't know I was going to hiccup,
Mate,
mate.
you can't just... Mate,
Can't stand us
Is
winning.
that what I did?
do it on camera.
Is that what I did? Well, I was focused on doing my job, which is watching the football for the audience at
Yeah, but all
home.
you got to do, if you're
Okay.
going to get like
You
caught
were
out,
you were looking around, not really paying attention.
not-
I was actually paying
did you
attention
not know
to
that the
the
hiccup was coming?
incredible
Was it a
David Raya
stealthy
save.
ninja-like hiccup
I
that you
didn't know it
didn't
was
know
gonna
was on
happen.
its
Great
arrival?
ball. Great
Oh.
tackle.
All you need to do is go like this.
Yeah, that's
Come
true.
on, boys,
That's
get it
true.
under. Well done, Rice. Come on, boys. Yeah, man.
Oh, I should have scored that.
Don't you know, pump it up.
We need to get the game under control now.
Mate, that was a fantastic
That's a
save.
great
That's
save.
an absolutely brilliant move from Tottenham. Sensational play, open. Look, here we go.
I thought it was a goal.
Look at that pass of that the timing of that pass from Kulusevski.
Oh, my days is already there.
Oh, yeah,
Poor,
you're right.
poor
It was-
defence. Is it Odegaard who kind of tracks? But look,
Brennan
Odegaard,
Johnson.
look, runs past him. Gets
It
caught
is
out.
very
It's an
Scuffed it.
amazing
Scuffed it.
save,
Good
though.
save, though.
It was a good
Look, I
save,
think
though.
Johnson
Because he's
could have
coming for a
been.
crowd as well.
I think he could have been a little bit more ruthless with the finish,
Go on,
but it
the
was
ball's
an
gone, the
amazing
ball's
save.
gone.
Behind him.
That's not gone.
Adam, leave me alone.
It was an amazing save.
Come on, boys, man. We got to see this half
That-
out,
do you
man.
know that kind of save? It's season defining.
Yeah.
It's,
He's had a perfect
Oh,
start.
but-
Clean sheet
yeah,
Everton,
it
clean
it
sheet
is, that kind
PSV.
of, mate, that kind of save.
No.
It,
is.
what did Fergie say about a goalie? A good
No.
goalie's worth 9
9,
points, or
10
something,
points,
right?
yeah.
9 points a season. That could have. If Tottenham get one there just before half time, suddenly come out second half, it's a completely different game. That
still
is
can.
such
I think
a-
Ramsdale
of
saves
course,
that,
Of
though.
course. But that is a sensational
It's
save.
a good save. Oh, what's going on, Eddie? Oh,
There was a
boys.
chance there, wasn't there? Slightly off kilter.
Spurs getting more
Great
possession
games.
here, which is a
They've got nothing to lose.
bit better from them. Is he wearing Dele Alli's old number 22, or did he wear 20?
Who? Reyes wearing
Brendan
22.
Johnson. Brendan Johnson. Dele Alli never played for Arsenal.
Do you know?
I know, man. That was a good save, though.
I think
Scuffed
Odegaard.
it, man.
Odegaard doesn't do very well there defensively. He gets back, but he just sort of runs past him. It's a
save,
fantastic save.
That's
My
a good
God.
save, man.
It's coming
It
through.
But why
really
is his jacket
is.
on the?
Don't lie.
He's such a virtue signaller, man. He's signaling it. Oh my.
There's no way that's not for the camera. He's hoping that he gets picked up on camera there, isn't it?
Yeah, but boys, at the end of the day,
And
I
he's going
think,
to see him bus.
Yeah.
I think Aaron Ramsdale.
He's doing it for 20 minutes, waiting for the cat.
I don't like this though. I don't like this though. I don't
Yes.
like the fact that they cut to him every second. Leave it, man. He's a keeper. He
It's
wants us to
it's
win.
the
He
first
plays
time
for
I've
our
seen him in
club.
40 minutes. It's not every second.
Yeah, but because he made a good save, he cut to the next keeper.
When he makes a howler,
Yeah,
they'll
but
cut to
it's
him and-
part of the.
He'll
Ramsdale
be
be
laughing.
laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like leave it, man. Come on, boys.
His time's over. His time's over. At
No, it's not over. We got plenty of
I
games
think
to
it
play. How
could
many
be
games
because
we
he'll
could
wanna be
potentially play
number
this
one.
season?
He can't. All right, League Cup games, fine.
FA Cup games, Champions League games,
no.
Premier League
Arsenal
games.
won
The
the ball
FA
back
Cup's
into
too
the
important.
first
You can't be playing him in the FA Cup, man.
No, man. There's loads of games.
You've got to be going for
No,
the
but you
FA
need two
Cup.
number ones, just like you, though, Booth. It's like City with
Ortega, yeah, Ortega's but he's class, man.
But you need, but Arteta's spoken about the
Ramsdale's
need
better than
for two.
Ortega.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, honestly, he's not.
Yes, he is.
He's not.
then-
Ramsdale's not a better.
If
Bayern Munich
If
tried to
Ortega
sign
was
him,
better
bro.
than Ramsdale,
Bayern Munich tried to sign
Ortega
him.
would leave City and be
Yeah,
someone's
you know
number
he
one.
did it in the summer. He's going to go next
nearly
summer.
did.
You know he joined to Bayern Munich.
Booth, can I ask you, why do you think that Ortega's happy to sit as a number two, but Ramsdale won't be?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And he's meant to be a better keeper.
Oh! My
Brennan
God.
Johnson!
What a save again!
Raya is moving like a mad.
Ray's
save.
just
That was a lucky cross, wasn't it? That
the
wasn't a
first one
shot.
mistake
It was a
by
cross.
Raya when he's like,
no,
let it fumble.
Unless it was a
But then he's
shit
made a
shot.
great save.
Madison's done really well there.
I don't know why.
Oh! Madison's created
Madison
that for
has
Son.
done well there.
Now there's going to be a check for
unbelievable.
if that ball went out of play.
Did it
Much
go
like Rashford with Hoyland. I'm not sure.
No way.
before that, I went out of play.
Madison's
Definitely
done
out
really
of play.
well to keep it in.
I don't
if he has.
Raya done so well.
Saka was on the wrong side of him though.
Mate, Raya did
I
so
knew it
well on
just
the
before
You know,
half-time.
the goal came from that cross that Raya had to sort of tip over. Was it a shot or was it a cross? Was it a cross that went wrong?
I think
It was a cross.
It was a cross that went wrong and nearly went in.
And it kind of like, it looked like he kind of did well to keep it out, but
Just
I think he
before
made a mistake.
half-time.
But then he made a great save
I
after
knew this
it.
game was far from over, man.
What are you doing?
That's what he did.
The rocks in the building. He did
Boys,
that.
look at Saka's position in here. Look at Saka's position in here. Saka.
That's a
Great
good save.
save.
This is look.
Then
Saka's
it's
on the
too
wrong side of
panicking.
him.
Everything's panic after that.
Yeah.
Look, Saka, why are you on that side?
yeah.
Madison's
Get
done
goal
really
side.
well.
He's done him though.
No, you should just go
Yeah,
round.
yeah,
Just go on the
yeah,
other
yeah.
side.
I think Saka,
Oh,
needs,
he's
to,
kept it
Saka
in.
needs to foul him
What
as
a
well.
finish as
Nah,
well.
it's a good
Beautiful
finish,
finish.
man.
Great goal by
He did well.
Spurs.
Like I said, anyway.
And it was
2-1.
just a moment after.
You've got to
Arsenal
just
had
run
that
there.
glimpse
Cover
of
the
it.
space. Cover the
Madison.
space. Well played,
Where
Where he
Madison.
said Saka
Great
got to do
finish
better
as
there.
well. Yeah, Saka's
Yeah.
got to do better.
It'll be goal side.
He has to go goal
His
side of
position
him.
all wrong.
Position's all wrong there.
Yeah, no chance.
Beautiful finish.
That's a
Fantastic
great
Great
finish.
finish. Great finish.
Off the post as well.
Great finish.
And I want to see the first bit again. You know, from the cross that it came
Came
from
up.
that save. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like because that sets up the whole panic.
Yeah,
doesn't it?
exactly. And it was either an incredible effort, like a chip, or it was just a poor effort.
That's a great finish, man. I knew this was going to happen. I said, let's try to get to half time.
Yeah, you had to get to half.
Have to get to half time.
Yeah,
And Jesus he should have took that chance, man. If that's 2-0, then
Yeah,
heads drop.
that's
That's
it's
pivotal.
so frustrating for me. I remember Nketiah did one against Palace. I don't know if you remember that. He kind of scooped it over the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not ruthless enough. You're not
It's not.
ruthless enough
It's not.
up front.
It's not.
But Spurs for the last 10 minutes there kind of
Yeah, they've been knocking on the door.
settled down a little
Yeah,
bit
yeah.
because they looked really erratic before that.
Yeah.
Arsenal's press was really good. They were setting traps for them.
Also, Arsenal had their warning signs, didn't they? Like that Brennan Johnson chance. Like
Yeah.
if you get away with one like that, you have to make sure that you close the door firmly.
Stats don't say all the story, but Spurs have had more shots on goal.
But we've got 3 shots on target each. So
Yeah, like I said, it don't tell the whole
Yeah,
story.
it does.
I have to bite my head off. Just say it.
You have to win this
Nah,
game. You have to win
it's
this
a
game.
derby, Adam. I knew it. I don't enjoy watching these derbies. I'll tell you that for free. I don't. I don't know about this
West Ham have scored.
Who?
I could.
I'm not sure yet.
What's
But
Villa
Liverpool
Chelsea?
won, West Ham won.
What's Villa?
It must
Chelsea?
be 0-0. We haven't seen any updates.
No updates.
Good score for Chelsea. That
0-0.
against Unai Emery's
I think
mighty
I think
Villa.
we need to. I think we need to win at home. Any
Oh,
fixture
definitely,
at home,
definitely.
Jared Bowen scored.
I just said
He's having a
that.
good season.
Jared Bowen.
Jared Bowen.
Does he go to the Euros?
No.
No debate.
England are just too strong.
Whether
It's
he
not that- it's
should
not
or
that
not
he's
is a
not-
debate,
Yeah.
but Southgate is Southgate.
But England are so strong on that side. He's just
Yeah.
very unfortunate. The
Isn't it
position that he
right?
plays. Yeah, the position that he plays. I don't think there's any
Got
chink in the
Saka.
armour. I just don't think that you can get in. I don't think.
Foden could play there.
Yeah, there's just too many options.
Might have to.
Foden has to go through the middle, man. But we don't. They don't. Well,
Got a
England
funny
don't play
feeling about
attend, do
this
they?
one now.
I think they nick
I still think you'll be fine.
I don't know. I think we just
You've conceded a goal at a terrible time and a terrible goal to
time.
concede as well. Very preventable.
and I just think we've just taken our foot off the gas. Like, come on, boys. Like Tottenham are on it. Look,
Yeah.
Here we go. Here we go.
It's a very
That's
good
a
pass.
great ball.
Right.
Oh, it's terrible. I thought it looked like a good ball, didn't it? It looked like a good ball. We both said it.
come on.
No,
boys.
I agree.
It was the right ball.
I know, I agree.
It was the right ball.
If we could
It was just very funny. The quick appraisal
The
change.
poor
Come on.
execution.
Pass it, Saka. Just pass it. He's there.
Yeah,
Pass it,
yeah.
He's
Saka.
lost the ball. He's
Just
lost
give
the
it
ball.
away.
You know what it is? I think Saka.
Saka's head's gone.
Do you know what Saka's doing?
Jesus.
He's suffering from that thing because he knows he was at fault for the goal, where he's desperate to make up for it
Well
on his
done,
own.
Jesus,
Tackle by
man.
Jesus.
He's gone.
He's desperate
Big
to make up for it on his
foul.
own.
That's
Big
not foul. That's
foul
not
there.
foul.
That was a foul.
How is that
Bro, he's
foul,
grabbed him
man?
round his
Rory,
neck.
that's not
man.
a foul.
Stop being
Rory.
silly.
And we're breaking.
That's Buvey.
Buvey.
No, I agree with you, mate. Yeah, I agree with
That's
you.
not
It's
a
a
foul.
foul. Yeah.
Let me
grabbed
see the
him, bro.
replay. I don't know if that's
We're
a foul. I don't know. I'm having a look. I need a replay.
A minute ago,
I need
you
a
didn't need
replay.
replays because you were a top
Buvey,
flight
we're on the break.
referee.
Buvey,
Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I'm looking now.
Look at the arm.
All
Right?
right, all right. That's a foul. Calm down, lads. It's a 1-1 draw. You have to win this, by the way. If you don't win the game,
Yeah,
you're struggling this season.
I don't think we'll struggle, but it's not a good result.
Oh, that's dangerous.
What's that, Booth? You think?
Well, half
That's the yellow card, isn't it? For,
we're going to score before
for
half.
Saliba, I think it is.
Knowing Arsenal, you will.
If we score before half time,
Knowing Arsenal and Spurs, you will.
He's been
Pape's our
fantastic. Sar's been fantastic for Spurs this season.
even last season he was good at spells.
Yeah,
He was good.
But Madison's been player of the league so far, in my opinion.
Brighton have grabbed an equaliser as well.
So it's 1-1 everywhere.
Yeah, well, apart from Chelsea, where it's 0-0.
So everyone's drawing.
Mm-hmm.
What if Villa win that game? Is Poch, a
No,
couple
you
of games
can't.
away from being sacked?
Half time now at Chelsea.
Nah, far from.
Ready?
In defense
Oh,
of Poch.
boo. Liverpool
Oh.
2-1. Boo.
Is it?
Boo.
That's
And
ruthlessness, man.
Has Gakpo scored?
not sure who scored, but it's Liverpool 2-1.
That sounds like if Jota started, that sounds like Jota. Let me see if I can call it again.
Liverpool's
Gakpo.
front line today was Salah, Nunes, Diaz.
That's Nunes.
It's definitely not
McAllister,
Gakpo.
It's going to be
Szoboszlai,
tricky for it to be
Jones.
Gakpo, isn't it?
He said
Yeah. You said Gakpo. I don't think Gakpo scored.
it's going to be
today.
Nunes.
I think it's Nunes,
That's
yeah.
chaos there. Something's happened there.
Here we go.
And I tell you, he's going to score for us next. Odegaard.
Spurs still being brave, playing out from the back.
Yeah, they've got to stop
bravery,
it.
stupidity.
Stick to your philosophy.
You got to stick to your philosophy.
But
Ross.
you've conceded it and played yourself into trouble countless times doing this, and they've done it again. Like at some point, surely you have to just accept that.
Jesus one, you should
That it isn't
But
working.
they can't pump it long because they don't have Richarlison.
No, I'm
They've
not,
shot themselves in the foot.
I'm not
They've shot
suggesting
themselves in the
necessarily going that long, but playing the ball
Into midfield,
play-
maybe.
yeah. Like remember, if Gabriel Jesus doesn't blaze that
I
one
don't
over
think
the bar,
Madison's that kind of player. They don't have much power in midfield. They got Basuma technically gifted, Sar quick.
But-
They don't have power in midfield.
no, but you
Spurs.
know the Madison. You know when Madison was caught on the edge of his own box
Mm.
and Gabriel Jesus blazes it over the bar.
Yeah.
If that goes in,
Mm.
that would have been a direct.
Guys,
VAR.
offside. Way! 1-1 still.
Liverpool, right?
Yeah, I know.
If Gabriel Jesus scores
a little
that,
joy,
it's
that.
all off the back of them playing out from the back and they're losing this game.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Lovely.
I think it's all very well having your principles, and you should, but you have to be you have to be slightly flexible, don't you? Like,
No, City pump it long every now and then.
yeah, you
Well,
have to be
Down the
slightly-
channels.
Yeah, but you've got a big striker you can hold up the ball.
That's true. Yeah.
That's the difference.
Yeah, that's the difference we use like that.
Yeah.
Even before the Guerrero used to do it as well, but yeah.
Yeah,
We've got
Guerrero's
mad
great
over
at
here.
that. Guerrero's great at that. Play it into his feet, and he won't give you the ball back.
Oh, Rosed.
Should have had a shot.
That
there.
Go for a
Declan
throw in.
Rice.
We need a goal, man.
Yeah,
We
but
got-
That's where the criticism is. His goal is
Yeah,
kind of
goal
ability to
return, yeah.
score out of nowhere.
Yeah.
But playing for Arsenal will mean he gets presented with more opportunities.
Yeah.
Getting into the box and stuff. Playing for West
West
Ham,
Ham
he was asked to do more defensive
Yeah, of course, he's going to get more opportunities, but he still has to add the goals to his game, which he's yet to do.
Scored the
really.
winner against Man United.
Yeah,
That's a big one.
That's a good start.
It's a
isn't
good
it?
start,
It's
yeah.
like
Of course
it's
it is.
because not only is it a goal, but it's a significant.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
now, man.
Just to explore the point more.
It's his only goal in it, that's why.
Yeah, but if the point is, it's his only goal in 5, and it's a big goal.
That was a
It's
good
kind
goal
of
as well.
Season
That was a
defining.
great little
1 in
finish.
5 for a midfielder like him isn't bad.
Nah, it's decent.
Yeah, it's not
You
bad.
don't- yeah,
no,
you
no,
don't
it's not bad.
expect-
I think you'd want more though.
Hmm.
Like over the course of the
Like,
season.
Or at least
I mean,
if he
he
shoots,
scores
it goes
2
on
in
target.
5, he's getting
Still in
some
his place.
striker numbers.
Yeah,
He's getting Eddie Nketiah numbers with
no,
2
but
and 5.
when you're playing for Arsenal as a box-to-box midfielder, the chances are going to present themselves. You
Yeah.
want more than 1 in 5.
1 in 5 over the course of a season, about 8 goals a season in
Yeah,
the league.
8 league goals.
That's good for a midfielder.
That's good.
That's not bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd want more than that.
Because he'd
from
probably
him.
then have double
Right.
figures over the course of
Granted,
all
Xhaka
comps.
got like 7 last year.
Yeah, and you got rid of him.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
but
about
he's
look at the
playing
position
deeper
of
than
them.
Xhaka.
Yeah, he's playing deeper
Pardon?
than
Not
Xhaka.
ev-
He's playing deeper than
like,
Xhaka.
Like Erdegaard will get 15.
Yeah.
Like, so Declan Rice.
What did
weight
Partey
is-
get last season? 4 or 5?
But that's
Yeah,
a
three,
flaw.
four,
That's a
four.
flaw in his game as well.
Yeah, I
It's
agree.
a
by the
huge
way.
flaw.
I
It's
agree.
not like Partey
Yeah,
got
but,
5, so it's all
I
right.
agree. I do agree. by the way.
Partey got 5, and we need
He
someone else.
absolutely has to be better at finishing, Rice.
Yeah.
100%.
How much
Because
is
the amount of players that are going to get man marked, the front three, when you go to Nottingham Forest away and Villa away, these tough.
Yeah.
It's the last man, like Rodri.
I think a midfielder should be here. A
usually him.
midfielder at Arsenal.
So how much goals did Rodri get last season?
He got quite a few. Yeah,
Yeah, but it's more.
Did he?
I don't know the numbers.
How many did De Bruyne get? Well, I don't expect you to know the numbers, but what's De Bruyne hit in a season? About
Yeah, but he's more advanced
15,
though.
15, 20.
He's more advanced. That's Kevin De Bruyne.
I think if you're playing midfield for Arsenal, the amount of chances that they create, the dominance that they have over other teams, I think you need to be looking at 15 goals a season, somewhere between 10 and 15.
Yeah, bang on.
Declan Rice should be hitting 12, not 8.
No, he
Bang on.
shouldn't.
Bang on. Yes.
Arsenal fans we don't ask of Declan Rice to get 12 goals for us. We ask him to
Yo.
solidify the back four and keep the ball ticking. And
Well, if that's his role, if he ends up
That's what
playing,
we asked
if he
him.
ends up playing a deep role, then obviously we can
Yeah.
reappraise this. But
if he plays advanced, if he plays in the 8,
if he's playing as a box-to-box midfielder, if he's going to be kind of pushing on, finding himself in shooting opportunities like that, you can't be hitting it into the upper tier. You've got to be hitting the
Oh,
target.
that was come on, man. That was just
But that was his one opportunity.
Yeah,
and
that was a
he's gone for a throw in. It's gone backwards.
I think 12 goals is a fair
I'd say around
request
8
from
goals is
Declan
8
Rice.
to 9 goals, if that
Or
is
comp.
good enough.
Oh no, Premier League goals, man.
No,
Oh, that's
man.
hard. No, I thought you meant all
League
comps.
goals.
He's saying Premier League
goals.
That's harsh, Rory.
Premier League goals.
Rory,
That's harsh,
how
Rory.
many is?
Fernandinho wasn't getting that.
No,
Fernandinho.
Fernandinho was a total and utter holder, though,
I
wasn't he?
think Gundogan
No,
would've got that.
Fernandinho would press up
Last
a
season.
little bit as well, just like Rice does.
Yeah, maybe.
There's only a handful of midfielders that get more than 10 goals in a season.
I thought
Yeah,
you meant 15 in all comps,
Yeah,
and then
all-
you're
all
suddenly, I think you're
comps.
bang on. But
Okay.
not in the league alone. No
So what do you think?
Gabriel
All comps?
Jesus probably
15
gets
or
15 all
15
comps.
all comps.
8 in the league, a couple in the League Cup, a couple in the FA
15
Cup.
all comps, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gabriel
15 all
Jesus will
comps.
probably get 50.
And by the way,
lucky to get
he's
15 Premier
capable.
League goals.
All comp.
And everybody tells me that he doesn't score enough goals. Like,
No, but what I'm saying
I
is
say
he's
he's
a
a good
striker.
player. You go, he don't score enough goals. Now it's like Gabriel Jesus scores.
No,
that.
I don't say. I just don't think he's a number 9. I don't think he's leading the line.
He's
for
not a number. He's a squad player for a good
Champions
side.
League.
That's how I
top
see it.
4 Premier League. team.
He's leading the line, but he's not what we need. We need a bit more.
You
from
power.
Jesus.
Are you afraid of play? If you're a centre back, are you afraid of playing against Jesus? I don't think you're afraid. You're afraid of Kane. You're afraid of Lewandowski, Haaland. I don't think you're afraid of
No,
Jesus.
but you're not supposed to be.
afraid,
But that's
are
not the
you?
way they play, though. It's slightly unfair as a comparison because you're supposed to be afraid of Lewandowski. The way that Arsenal play is, you're not supposed to be afraid of Saka or Odegaard or Jesus or Martinelli. You're supposed to be afraid of the 4 combined.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the interchange.
Yeah, you're supposed to be afraid of the front line rather than
Also,
the front
Gabriel
player.
Jesus does things which make centre backs really uncomfortable. Like
but-
dragging them into positions out
But
wide.
football is littered with moments of individuals
Would you
taking
back
things
goal?
on. And Arsenal don't have those individuals to win big cup finals, in my opinion. Do you know what I mean? Arsenal had they had Pires, Lundberg, they had loads of Bergkamp. Who was the guy that was taking it on half the time? It was Henry, for example. Chelsea had amazing wingers, and it was Drogba. Arsenal don't have that figurehead yet. That's what It depends. If you're happy being a top 4 side, a front 3 of Martinelli that scores a few beautiful goals against Fulham and all that's beautiful. But to win against Inter Milan, for example, in a Champions League final, you need these big guys to step
Your
up.
striker never scored. It was Rodri.
Yeah, but he scored
No, but
against
that's my
Bayern
point.
Munich.
I-
He
Yeah,
scored
but
against
part of the
Bayern
reason
Munich.
that you're there
he
is
was
the striker, yeah.
He was massive against Real Madrid. It depends what Arsenal's standards are this season. Is it to win the Champions League? Is it to win the Premier League?
Well, we're trying to go for both, isn't it?
Exactly. So, are you there yet? I don't know.
Oh, well, we're in the competition. I'm
You
not saying
should
we're
be with
going
the
to
money
win
you
it, but
spend.
we're here now.
Yeah, of course.
We're trying to go for both, obviously.
But there is a narrative within Arsenal fans. Maybe I'm wrong. That a few Arsenal fans, maybe 50%, think it's just happy to be participating in the Champions League.
yeah,
Versus
we're happy
winning
to,
it.
Yeah, we're definitely happy to be there because we haven't been there in such a long time. But now that we're here, we're going to compete and go against some of the best teams in the world, and it's going to show us where we are.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and it's bruv, you see with competition football, cup football, anything could happen. It's luck of the draw.
Yeah.
No one expected Inter Milan to get to the Champions League final.
That's true. Napoli and all that.
Yeah,
AC
yeah.
That's what I
Milan.
was saying the other day. Arsenal have more chance winning the Champions League than the
Yeah,
Premier
it's,
League.
it's,
No, yeah, that was crazy, man.
it's one of
It's not
football, man.
crazy.
That was crazy, bro.
Not crazy, man.
It is crazy.
Anyway, we are sponsored by Super 6. Thank you to everyone that has joined our league. If you haven't joined our league yet, then join the league right now. The code is Club23. Download the app from Play Store, App Store, all those kind of places. We're going to have a run through our predictions and our points at the moment. I've got 4 points, but if Arsenal score again, I'm on for 5 points in this game. And I've also gone for Newcastle to beat Sheffield United 3-1 as well, which is a little later on today. I'm on 4 points. What's Rory on? Oh, everybody is on 4 points.
Wow.
So I need a 3-2 Arsenal win here.
Yeah.
Has anybody else gone 3-2?
What have I predicted? I can't remember on the Arsenal game. I don't have my phone on me.
I mean,
Let's have a look. Beautiful. Look at the graphics there. 3-3. It's possible, lads.
Wait, you're getting points at the moment.
Yeah,
Wait, that's
look at
two
that.
of your points.
Yeah.
So a goal either way, and you've had it.
I thought Burnley were going to beat you as well. Vincent Kompany's let me down.
Manchester United aren't going to lose every week.
Well, I'm hoping so, mate.
You can't just keep predicting us to lose every
Super
week.
6, that is my prediction on Super 6 every
like-
single week. So maybe I'll never win 250
like-
grand. Every week, yeah, of course.
He's like Mark Lawrenson. Did you see that?
He never made Liverpool lose. Yeah, he did a prediction column for 18 years, and he never had Liverpool lose.
Never.
Not one
Biased
game.
is highest.
I like that though, because I'm the same.
highest thing.
I can think we're going to lose a game, but if you ask me for a prediction, I think we're
3-0.
going to lose. Like, I think we're going to lose a goal 1-1. Yeah. Like, I think we might draw. That means I think we're going to lose when I say that. But yeah, join our league. Club 23 is the code. Thank you to Super 6 for sponsoring us and all that. We're absolutely loving it at this moment in time. And if you top the league this week, you'll get a £100 Classic Football Shirts voucher. Super 6 will be in touch with you. Boys, how do you think this? There's that thing there moment. You just missed it. So I won't come to you on that. But
What, the chip?
yeah.
Was it clearly a cross, or was it?
It was clearly a cross, but
he
it was still
flapped it?
dangerous.
Mm.
It was still caused some danger. Here's the goal.
Finish.
Now, Miles
Also, there's too
feels
many-
Saka
three-
could have prevented this.
I think
think he
Saka, but also Miles. If you see when Son finishes it, there are 3 Arsenal players around him,
yeah.
and nobody makes sure that they take the ball.
At the same time, I think he's probably thinking Benjamin White's there to cover the
Look,
space.
3 players around Son. Watch 1, 2, 3.
He moves, he's the only one who moves to the ball.
Look,
He's
3 of them.
quicker. Look, he's moving to the ball.
Listen, it's solely. It's
They're
not.
flat-footed.
Fantastic finish. but-
Listen,
Yeah.
it's not solely Saka's fault. But at the end of the day, you need to get onto goal side, man.
Let's
He was a fullback at one point. You know about defense, like
yeah.
to
absolutely.
some degree. You need to get on goal side, and if you're not getting goal side, you have to nick the ball for a goalie, for a throw on, or you need to get the ball back.
Yeah.
Why aren't they at the Emirates? Why aren't they in some
Sheffield
empty
United's the next
stadium?
game. I think
Yeah,
Sheffield
go
United.
to the Emirates. It's a North London derby, bro.
But traditionally,
there.
they always. Yeah, but every club deserves representation of.
No,
the
I'm not saying
studio
their
going
game
there
shouldn't be
No,
on.
but you
Yeah.
can have 2 studios. You
Yeah,
can
yeah.
have a team there and a
Why
team.
But they
aren't
never
you-
do that, do they?
I don't know, mate.
Nah,
Oh,
they
I
never-
thought-
they
I thought
never
it was
do
always
that.
I don't
just
even
one.
care. I don't even know why I'm chipping
Like,
into
we're
this
always
I don't know
in
why
London.
there's so many
We're
games
always
at
in
2
London
p.m. on a
if you
Sunday.
want
What's
us
that
to go
about?
down to these places, you know what I mean? Me and Rory will go do it.
Why can't I come?
You can
What do you
come
mean?
as well.
What do you mean?
We don't want you. We don't
I'm not
want you-
invited,
We
mate.
don't want you at the Emirates.
Why is that? I'm not invited.
Emirates predicting stupid score lines.
Why am I not
We
invited?
don't want you at
Because
the
if we
Emirates.
brought you to the Emirates,
You want a bit of money in the UK
Cause
IPT,
a-
now you're Billy Big Bollocks. All right, mate.
Cause a riot if we brought you to the Emirates. You know
No,
that?
no way.
Do you know how much stuff would be thrown on the pitch if you were pitch side at Emirates?
No,
Yeah, no,
no one
no.
knows who
Oh
I am.
my
What do you
God.
mean? No,
What do you mean?
No one knows who I am.
The whole
All
stadium.
those little kids that
it's
are
Buvey.
over-
It's Riker. It's Riker. Like 20,000
Neil
fans.
Warnock, yeah.
20,000
Yeah, yeah.
fans.
And he will love it.
No.
You'll stand there.
My videos aren't good. No one knows who I am. What do you mean?
No, you're that guy.
I'm
you're
only
the
known
guy
in
from
this
the Riyad
community.
Mahrez
I'm only
video.
known
No,
in
you're
the-
the guy from the Riyad Mahrez
Yeah,
video.
You're the guy from the Harlem video.
You're the
aren't
guy
you?
from the Riyad Mahrez video.
Yeah, you're the guy from the Harlem video.
Mate, you're making it about me. I'm talking. Okay, fine. Yes, I am. Fine. But you're the guy from the Riyad Mahrez
Yeah,
video.
you're the one from the Harlem video.
What's up with this bloke? You can't have a conversation.
While these
No
lot
one
are talking about
no
their
one
biggest,
would know me at the Emirates.
They would.
No,
The
they
Riyad
would.
Mahrez
their
Honestly.
worst opinions. What's been your worst opinion, Miles? And
Yeah,
prove
but if
it.
you're being totally honest, have you had one? Like Adam admitted his, I've admitted mine. Well, the world caught it. But Buvey, what was your? Have you admitted one yet? So Adam's was Jordan
Jordan.
Henderson will not win. When Jordan Henderson was made Liverpool captain,
Yeah.
Adam tweeted and went, "That's brilliant news. Liverpool won't win a title now while he's captain." And they obviously won
And
everything.
they won the
I
champions.
said Erling Haaland will do very well to score 15 goals when he.
No, I saw it.
Cool. Thank you. Buvey, have you admitted one, Booth?
I can't think. Not
You've had
the
a lot, Miles,
virality of yours. But
Yeah, I know.
few
Can you
big
think
ones.
of? Yeah, he can't think of one. I can think of 4 of his.
yeah. He's there like, oh,
Oh, let me.
yeah, you have a lot of shockers.
I've had a few shock, but I've got some that's pinpoint as well, though. So
I went big on us. I thought we'd absolutely smash you in the Champions League final. I remember
Did you
doing a
go
few
big on
videos,
that?
but
Yeah, yeah.
they didn't go major numbers.
But you went
I
big on it.
thought there's
You
no way
thought-
we're going to lose to these lot. No, no offense. I thought
You know
I
what
thought
it
you were
is? You know
dross.
if you're wrong about Liverpool, Arsenal, or Man United, the internet will let you know.
Yeah,
About
But
it.
I wasn't
If it's
wrong about
Chelsea,
Liverpool or Arsenal, Man United.
No, but that was on such a massive platform as well.
Yeah, exactly.
it was crazy.
Sky
It's on
TV.
TV, weren't it?
I don't know
It
why
was
you
on-
said that.
People were eating their breakfast around
Yeah.
the country watching Rory say.
For 20 years,
you
they
know
were watching
why?
Soccer AM. Instead, they had that
Nah, I get
opinion
it.
you know
on there.
why?
I'm with you.
Shall I
Bring
just
back
tell you
Soccer AM,
why?
guys.
Yeah, honestly.
Just so you
It nearly
know,
brought that opinion nearly brought Soccer AM back with tubes and all that. Honestly.
mate. Do you know what it was? Do you know what my logic was? I was conditioned and hurt by watching one of the worst, most profligate strikers I've ever seen in Timo Werner. Everybody, when Chelsea signed Timo Werner, everybody went to me. This guy's done it in the Bundesliga. This guy's this. This guy's scored goals in the Champions. This guy's gonna do it. And he was honestly, he would make my worst ever Chelsea team that I've seen ever.
Yeah,
Ever.
He was bad. He went good.
And then a year later, everyone's saying exactly the same stuff about Erling Haaland. Scored goals in the Bundesliga. I was like, okay, calm. I've heard all this about Kai Havertz. I've heard all this about Timo Werner. This is my opinion on Erling Haaland. Didn't play out like that.
Yeah, you should have let it.
Do you know my prediction was over in August?
Yes,
Back-to-back hat-tricks and all that.
Back-to-back
Very,
hat-tricks.
very quickly.
It was done. It was
happened very, very
Painful.
quickly.
Painful.
Yeah.
I love that you still can't think of one.
Yeah.
No, you must have so many, bro.
I'm sure people will let us know.
Yeah, someone will definitely let me know. It will come to me. You know what? It will come to
Okay,
me.
let us. We'll get you on the next show.
No, it'll come to me during
What
the
do you think? Okay. Yeah, 'cause we'll get a clip.
I saw
we'll
one
play
on
it.
Filthy Fellas a few weeks ago that I couldn't believe. I can't remember who it was with, but there's a couple of mad shouts on there.
I enjoyed your Rio Ferdinand thing.
Oh, draft.
Yeah,
That was class,
good.
man. Rio Ferdinand's a great guy, man.
Oh, I saw a clip from Filthy actually.
Shout out Filthy.
What
Go
were they
subscribe.
say? It was something. Were they talking about Javier Zanetti or something? Have you done like a?
Oh, yeah, we did a draft. We did an Italian draft, and Zanetti, if he was a good left back or
That's right.
Good centre
And there
back.
was like a lot of debate about where he played,
Played.
wasn't there?
Yeah, he was right back.
Yeah. It was a good. Yeah, Lippy was right.
where?
People have
Everyone
that
said
with
he was wrong.
Maldini.
He's
as
right.
well.
Everyone said
He's
he was
right
wrong.
back.
Yeah.
People
He's
have that with
But he had
Maldini.
played.
Yeah, he played across
yeah.
the back
Yeah.
four.
Yeah, I think Tigo said that he was a
He's
left
a right back, wasn't he?
Played left back, but he's
By
never
trade.
played
Yeah.
left back.
Because Maldini used to play left back as well, innit? And
He
people
goes
have
under the
always-
radar, Zanetti. What a player.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
incredible.
ever present as well.
He won the treble, didn't he?
Yeah,
He was
very,
part of Jose
very
Mourinho.
much. So. Like
Was he part of that 11?
He was like almost. You know, if you think back to that team,
He was
you
part
kind
of
of go maybe Snyder, Eto, Zanetti. It was
Yeah,
like
Milito.
yeah.
God, what a player Milito was for like a couple of years.
Yeah.
They had some of them like just proper bastards as well, innit? You know what you want in your team? The water.
Quarterback.
Well, also
Marco Materazzi.
Yeah.
Or Samuels.
Also,
Yeah.
like Mourinho. It's Mourinho.
Yeah, that's
Actually,
why
it's
he would have riled them up.
absolute. Yeah, it's
At his
Mourinho.
finest.
When they went to the new camp, and he's
Yeah.
he's like,
And he turned the sprinklers on to get him off.
Totally gone over there, and I think it's Victor Valdez is trying to get him off the pitch,
and
Mourinho is just going mad in the.
And Piqué went over there. I think, as well.
Mourinho at his best, isn't
One
it?
sec. The OGs in the chat are saying, what was your Emil Smith Rowe prediction?
Oh, God.
Thank you very
What
much.
is it?
Thank you to whoever has done that. Thank you so much. I need
said-
to hear this now.
No, there was a time where Emil Smith Rowe wasn't getting any games. And
Yeah.
you know what? I kind of gave him a career, to be fair. Because, I was banging on about, play Emil Smith Rowe, play Emil Smith Rowe. When
Yeah,
he
I
played,
get that.
same season, he scored like 10 goals and got all the assists.
Because of Miles.
Yeah, because of me. He wasn't playing. But I was saying that he was better than Madison,
Aye.
Mason Mount.
Okay.
I think the only person I said he was just about better than him was Phil Foden
Okay.
at the time. But
Yeah,
I was saying he
that's
was
crazy.
But I was saying he
What has happened to him?
I said he should be in the England team. I
Because
said,
he's gone a lot taller, so he's had a growth spurt, it seems.
yeah, that injury, after he came after that injury, it hasn't been the same for him. And I think Arteta, the team, has come leaps and bounds
Yeah.
since Emil Smith Rowe's
Outgrown
been
him,
out.
innit?
It's outgrown, to some degree. I think
He was
Arteta's
linked
thinking
with Fulham.
he was linked with
West
he
Ham.
was linked with Aston Villa, but the season before last they wanted to give us 30 million for him. We said no. He was linked with Chelsea just
Oh,
at the end
yeah.
of this, just before
Chelsea
this,
really wanted him as
yeah,
well.
just before
Was
the.
that then you went
season
Cole
And then we
Palmer?
went Palmer. Yeah, we didn't want Palmer. We wanted Smith Rowe, but they wouldn't have it.
because we wanted big money for Smith Rowe. I think they wanted like 50 million. Or
I mean, we
something.
paid 40 odd for.
Yeah, he's worth that, isn't he?
Palmer.
Smith Rowe's
Yeah.
worth 45. He
Listen-
came on against PSV, didn't he? Didn't he
Yeah,
come
he
on?
came on against PSV.
I like it. I
Can't believe
really
that.
like it.
Madison on his own box. God.
Smith Rowe, I think there's still a chance for him. I think he needs to show, and if he needs to show and be accountable for himself.
Is he worse than Vieira? Really? Not for me.
I don't think.
There's not much in
Well, it's
between.
not players,
difference.
different
Yeah.
players.
Because
No,
They're very
yeah,
similar.
where-
They're both
where-
left-footed.
No, but
Like,
Right,
Fabio
would it
Vieira
not-
played
right foot?
keeper.
Is he?
He's right footed, yeah.
Would it not? Whose position would he be after in the
Ødegaard.
team?
Ødegaard.
I'd say Vieira
Martinelli?
is more
Really?
the fit for
Oh,
Ødegaard.
Martinelli. No,
Martinelli?
What-
What
Smith Rowe?
position?
Yeah, left. He's left.
Ødegaard,
Left
yeah.
or an 8. You could play the left wing or the 8.
I think Smith. Yeah.
Right.
Smith,
He does not
Very
the 10.
difficult to get in the
Ødegaard
team
or-
for Arsenal
Yeah,
in those
it's difficult.
positions
It's
because
difficult.
But
Martinelli's
Havertz
a
is.
class. Yeah, but
Smith Rowe will be thinking, I can play where Havertz is
Ødegaard's
playing.
their
he has
best
to be
player.
thinking.
And
that.
Why
Vieira's-
does Havertz get in ahead of me straight away?
Vieira's
That's what he'll be thinking.
Vieira's thinking the same thing. Why does Havertz get in front of me?
Yeah, exactly,
So
exactly,
he needs to
1,000,000%.
fight for 2 positions, as well as he's not getting in front of Trossard and Martinelli.
Yeah, 100%.
So it's tough for him. It's tough, man. I'd love to see him break back into the team, but he needs to take it to a next level.
He's talented.
He's bringing on
so
Jorginho and
talented.
Havertz.
We got a super chat. Got it, read it.
Oh my god.
He's going for stability. The game's running,
Miles
so-
saying we making moves when Arsenal signs Cedric.
Yeah, that's another one.
Mo, thanks, Mo.
Mo, go away.
Cedric Suarez.
Yeah, when we signed Cedric Suarez,
What
I said,
happened to him?
Yeah,
Stop baiting up Miles.
I said, we're making moves. I said, this is a big signing, boys.
Who is Cedric? I can't remember.
The right back from Southampton.
We signed him injured.
Went to Fulham.
Oh,
Cedric-
Jesus.
Is he at Fulham? Where is he now?
He's still at Arsenal.
Yeah.
He's still there. I don't know how he's still there.
I can't tell. We've had a
Why are
lot
they
of-
doing a team model? Every 5 minutes he's got doing team models.
the
It's just
big
boring, isn't it?
Games this second half, bro.
Yeah, no,
I
man.
do think they're a bit performative.
It's
because
performative.
It's like
Yeah.
you could have
Yeah.
done it, but then it's like
They,
you kind of
yeah.
had that moment away from the manager where
yeah,
you can.
they could have done that in
rally
the tunnel,
for-
but they chose to do it in the middle of the
no,
pitch.
because then look,
Where all the
but
cameras
it's a
are.
lot more private for them when it's in the middle of the pitch because
Yeah. There's no.
in the dressing room you got your coaches about maybe there's some things you want to say to each other.
It's very performative,
Like,
Arsenal.
let's ignore the gaffer.
Oh man, I feel sick. I feel sick, boys.
Yeah, I love watching a game without that.
Oh man, there's nothing better than
Here's
watching a derby when your team's not
in the
playing.
box.
I feel sick.
You know what happened? Christian Romero just slammed someone down to the ground in the 85th
Penalty.
minute and penalty.
Yeah, yeah.
I just
You
honestly,
can always count on it. Wait, Havertz is on for who?
yeah, Havertz and Jorginho came on.
For Vieira and
I didn't see this.
I get the Vieira. I
Don't
don't
tell
think
me
Vieira's
Rice.
been very
Don't
good.
tell me Rice is off.
Rice, baby.
Was it Rice? He must have been. Is he injured?
He must be.
Rice and
Must have a knock.
Vieira for Havertz and Jorginho.
Rice
Yeah, he must have a knock. Must have.
has
a
to
knock.
have a knock.
Yeah, but Jorginho's not the worst. Keeps it easy.
Yeah, I know,
He
but
won't lose
Rice,
the ball.
Rice is a player I want in there for the legs.
Of course.
And,
yeah.
and he's the engine in there.
Havertz though. So.
Mitoma scored 2-1 Brighton.
Oh, they came back.
Yep.
Havertz, this is it. This is Havertz. If there's any time you want to say to the Arsenal fans, I'm an Arsenal player and boys, I'm
Or
here.
winner here.
You score a winner or you make a big impactful. I don't even know what I want
Although
to say.
to be fair, yeah, you could have said that at Chelsea. You could have went, all right, Champions League final goal. If you ever want to make your moment,
But like,
There you
but
go.
you know what I mean.
yeah,
Adam.
get your season going.
This is getting your seat. If you get a goal here or assist here against Tottenham and it's 1-1, the winner as well, you've got your season going. We're gonna. Oh God, come on, Havertz, man. I'd love Havertz to score. I'd love
And
it.
a Spurs win here, I don't think they're going to win the league, but it could really set their season off on a different tangent where
Definitely.
they start to.
I think it
Champions League becomes like an expectation
Yeah.
rather than.
gives them that confidence to go on to break it to the top four. 100%. 100%. Even though it's still early in the season, you still say to the rest of the teams, okay, cool, we went away to Arsenal and won. So what that gives, what that does for them. Go on.
How many games at home did you lose last season? Was it just City?
I think we just lost to City. Oh, was it Brentford? We drew to Brentford 1-1.
Southampton.
I think we
You lost. Didn't beat
City.
Southampton. Lost
I
to
think-
Brighton, or drew
Brighton.
3-3 Brighton.
Brighton. We lost to Brighton at the end of the season when it was
Oh
Brighton
yeah, and
and City.
Yeah.
Everyone else was just draws. Newcastle was a draw. Southampton was a draw, and Brentford was a draw, which we got robbed for VAR when they
That's
did
true.
the lines.
That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
So yeah, man. If Tottenham do win this game, I think it's big for their season. I think it's going to give them the confidence to go on and push for top four. It's a big statement for them if they go to the
Yeah.
Emirates, especially this Arsenal, not any other, because this is the Arsenal that's going for the league. Well, yeah, theoretically. So, but the thing is, for us, if we win this game, I just think it's like, okay, Arsenal beat Tottenham on to the next, and that's the thing with these like, Buvey, you know, the pressure's never. It's never for you. It's always against you. If City lose a game, oh my God! But if you win, you don't really get the praise.
Yeah. 100%.
We're expected to win this game. That's where the pressure
Yeah.
comes from.
Yeah. But that's because you spent a load of money on quality players. Like,
Yeah,
there's no smoke that fire. Do you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like
I'd rather be in this position because
Exactly.
another one.
Oh,
There's no smoke without fire. There's another one of.
You want to know another one? Saliba just gave away the ball again. Brendan Johnson's fast. Look at his
Go on.
Kulu.
oh, he knocked it too far there.
Should have slid.
Rory, you want to
played.
hear some news?
Go on.
Havertz and Jorginho on. Rice,
Tottenham win 3-1.
Rice and Vieira
Buvey,
off.
is that yours? I've had to put my phone on charge.
Rice and Vieira off. Doc Booth.
Duck, mate. You can actually do it. No, duck.
Duck.
Literally duck.
Duck.
No, literally duck. Duck. Oh, wow. He's nimble, man, isn't he?
He's nimble. He's a ninja.
He's a nimble
Why did
man.
you switch to the wide?
Yeah, Jack, never do that. When he's trying to crawl in or out, don't switch cameras. Just make him duck because it's very amusing.
Go on, boys.
Yeah, Havertz
Havertz and Jorginho.
for Rice and Vieira.
Oh God!
Mm.
Oh
He
God!
must have got a knock or something.
It can't be tactical.
It can't.
Can't be.
Well, he's on the bench. He doesn't look happy.
He doesn't
That
look
could be
happy
because
at all,
he's injured or
Rice.
he's been taken off.
No, but
Could
if he
be for
was
two reasons.
injured, you assume that he wouldn't be sitting on the bench.
Nah, of course they get injured. They get strapped. They get strapped.
Has Arteta overthought?
He wants to see the game. He still want to watch the game.
Yeah, but if it's serious enough to miss half of a North London derby. You're not having treatment.
You know what? Well, you know what? We'll find out after this game because if he loses, there's going to be loads of questions.
Arteta could be
about them.
like trying to put a rocket up in and be like, that wasn't good enough, bro.
Yeah, but you
Yes!
got to handball.
That's handball. That's
Smack
penalty.
it, top bins.
That has to be a penalty.
That has to be a penalty.
What's going on
It
here?
has to be a penalty. It's very close, to be fair.
Romero again.
Very, very easy. Romero again. I
Has
did
to
say. It's very close. That's the only thing I'd say. That one wasn't it. No.
Penny.
No. It's taking a deflection. It's taking a deflection.
don't care.
Adam, he stopped the
It's
ball
taking
game.
a-
Adam, he stopped the
Adam,
ball
look at
game.
the
You
balls
No,
were
it's taking a
hand.
deflection.
But he stopped the ball's not
It's
going
taking a deflection,
Doesn't
bro.
matter. It doesn't matter. He stopped the ball going
Adam,
with
the
his
ball's
hand.
the ball's changed direction.
Adam, the
Adam.
ball doesn't
Wait,
matter.
watch.
The ball is going into the net. It doesn't
unfair
go
is
in
what I'm
because
saying.
Adam, look.
it's unfair.
Oh, Adam,
the ball
get
is
out.
going
Adam
in.
McKola,
It's a
allow me.
goal. It's
What I'm saying is,
Adam McKola
the
stopped
shots
it.
come like he's gone to block a shot that's going this way.
Yeah.
And then Madison's deflection's taking it that way.
Yes.
So he's not putting his arm in the way.
Oh,
where he thinks the
Adam.
ball's
No,
going.
but the ball is not in the back of the net because of his hand.
Yes.
I know.
And his hand is flimsy.
But
and
you could
around.
argue Basuma could be there.
You could argue it, but you
could argue, the ball-
it wouldn't be.
You could argue the ball could bounce over Basuma's head and goes in. Oh, this is football.
Or hit Basuma's
I just
hand.
think it's so close, the deflection, although the deflection coming off a Spurs player probably means... Because normally it's if the deflection comes off you. We saw one
Mate,
given...
Adam, it's a penalty. This is the most clear-cut penalty that you can see.
Even if
The ball is not going into
no,
the
I
net
agree, but
because it's
I
hit his
think
hand.
it's unfair if it's given because...
Why, Adam?
It's took a
So you think?
deflection
So
of
do you think? So
Maddison.
by that extension, you think that it would be right for Arsenal to not have a goal because of the hand
the-
of Christian
yeah,
Romero?
If
You think
that-
it's right?
That argument is
if it was the
gained an
other way,
unfair
if it was the other
advantage,
way, even I would say it's a penny.
It's a penalty. Like I don't even think there's a conversation. It's a penalty.
But it's taken a deflection is my
Has he
point.
given it? How do we?
He's gone
Oh,
to
he's
goal.
going
Look
over.
at
Once he
it.
goes over, he gives it, right?
No way.
Because there was a penalty yesterday given.
Tell
I forgot
Buvey
what
to get a
game it
move
was
on.
given in. But there was,
you know what,
it was
what-
it deflected off his leg and came up onto his hand. And everyone was saying that shouldn't be given because it's taken
If
a
the
deflection.
ball is going in the net and it doesn't end up in the net because of a handball, it has to be a penalty. You can't gain
Yeah,
an
I know.
advantage
I know.
of not.
Your point is the one that matters.
Yeah, you
But
can't.
I think that Madison tackle changes the trajectory of the ball, changes the direction of
No,
where
but he
it's going.
shot though. Ben White got the shot off. Look.
Yes, but look, it's a tackle from Madison.
Yeah. It does spin up into the hand of Romero off Madison's foot.
Yeah, but why is your
That's
hand
what
there?
I think they're discussing. He's going to give it.
It's a penalty.
Why is your hand there?
That's
Yeah,
very
man.
harsh.
Yeah.
Very harsh.
I don't even think it's slightly harsh. You've stopped a ball. You've acted as a goalie, as a defender.
I want Jorginho taking this. I
But
don't
that's the
want
thing. I
do the
don't
hot-
think
you
he
want him to.
acted
No.
as a I don't think he acted as a goalie.
No,
I don't think he went
he
like
didn't.
that in front of the shot.
He didn't, although his hands were a bit dangly,
Yeah.
man.
That's the yeah.
Buvey, quick, penalty. You got a duck, though. You got a duck. Well done. Excellent. Nobody knew you were there.
Who's it to Spurs?
No, penalty to Arsenal.
Oh,
I'd be interested
Handball,
in
we needed your
thought.
opinion. In fact, nobody give ours. Let's just see what Buvey says when he hears the opinion. Buvey, be interesting to hear your thoughts on the penalty because Adam and I have been in big disagreement. Penalty. Who
No,
takes this?
ultimately, I would have given a penalty.
Saka.
Who takes this? Saka. Saka's better than
He's
Jorginho,
missed a
right?
few.
No,
Missed
penalty.
West Ham, didn't he?
Yeah.
penalties.
If he misses this,
No, Jorginho
wowzers.
can miss as well, you know.
No, I thought he always does that
Jorginho's
thing and
hop,
he's
skip,
quite
and a
good.
jump penalty can miss.
Yeah, I don't want that.
I've only seen him miss one ever, and I hate those skip.
I hate those skip
I
penalties.
did say Romero will
just
give a
whack
penalty
it.
away.
Oh, boys. Oh, I feel
Saka
sick.
needs this, you know.
If he misses this is it. You know.
What's it? What do you
I
mean?
think that's confidence.
Season over.
It's no-
Confidence
yeah.
for Saka though, because it
Oh, there's no run up.
it did hit him when he missed the West Ham one.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
There we go. Easy, easy as you like. Absolutely easy. That was a glorious
2-1.
penalty.
Boys, can I?
And no one's taking
That
that.
was a
goal, I think.
glorious.
Please, Adam.
What do you need?
Water.
Yeah. There's cans about.
Anything.
Can I get one as well, please, mate?
They're in the box. Yeah.
Now, can we get another goal, boys, please, and switch on? We're still losing.
5 points for my super.
We're
six.
losing, boys.
Yeah. So
Having your head, the
you are
mentality,
right.
we're losing.
You are right. The mentality changed when you went 1-0 up. You allowed Tottenham back into the game.
Yeah,
You
come
can't do
on,
that
you
again.
can't do that
Oh look,
again.
and Ketty is saying exactly that.
Come on, switch on, boys. They've given
Romero's had a meh.
You should have gave us a penalty as well.
Romero's had a meh.
You should have given us United a penalty. Remember when he got a stonewall handball that wasn't
Cheers.
given?
Thank you, mate.
Thank you, man. I'm shaking. No, look, Adam.
It's a big. I want Buvey's take on the penalty because Adam and I were in deep discussion.
I would have given the penalty eventually because of the point that you made. The ball was going in the net and it's unfair
one more to
advantage.
top
But
What's he doing
why is he
there?
jumping up like that?
Very
That
nice
was weird.
penalty.
I
Just
did
sort of
feel
chips
it
into
was
the net, just like
harsh on
caresses
Romero.
the ball.
because of the deflection off
Oh,
Maddison.
stop doing that, man.
That's a dead.
Yeah, no.
You got Bellingham doing this to the Bernabeu. Got
that's
80,000
class.
people coming back, and he's got.
That is one of the best celebrations right now. In
He's doing the
football.
Phil
What,
Taylor.
Bellingham
That
just standing
Bellingham
there.
one is
It's the best.
It looks. Buvey, what about this?
We're getting some news from Chelsea. Malo Gusto
It has,
has been sent off.
he's terrible.
No, he's got Buvey. What's this?
Let's have a look. Oh,
Did you see it?
is it? Yeah. It bounced up. Was it going at?
It was going in. Well, it was going on target.
Oh,
my
Arsenal
God.
giving the ball away
Oh
here.
my
Got their
God.
goal.
Go on.
It's 2-on-1.
Oh
Son's
my
in the
God.
box. It's 2-2.
Oh my days!
Arsenal have given the lead away straight away.
done
My
it again,
Super
man.
Six is
Everything that you
F.
said.
My Super Six is
game
still on.
My Super Six is
2-2.
on.
I'm 3-3. Come on.
I had 3-2 Arsenal.
That is. I love these. This is what I was saying. I think the North. Obviously, my emotions are in Liverpool United and Man United, Man City, so I don't enjoy them. I enjoy these games every time.
Yeah.
They're great games.
Every time. 60% of the time.
Who gives
I
the ball
enjoy
away
them
there,
every
mate?
Time.
Who gave the ball away?
I don't need to see it again.
Going on,
Mate, that was what? 10 seconds after
stop.
scoring. 10 seconds after scoring.
Son's been fantastic, man. Son's been
Like
unbelievable.
the J Links on, isn't it?
Yeah.
What the hell's going on here, man?
If we're doing shit celebrations, Miles is crying.
It's Jorginho.
Like a Kodak camera. Look at that.
You boys are pissing me off.
Yeah, Rory's in the Illuminati.
Who's that?
Oh,
Who's that?
what are you
Who
doing?
is that? Who is that?
What are you
Saliba.
doing?
Is that Saliba?
Jorginho.
Is that Jorginho?
yeah!
Let's have a look. Let's have a look. What's he doing?
Oh,
Jorginho,
pickpocketed.
I've got to get my phone.
That's
Oh,
so
it's on
good.
charge. I need to text
And
people.
he's pointing at other people as well. He
Oh,
points at other
Jorginho.
people. He's blaming other people.
Well played, sir.
That's so
Terrible.
good.
Seen it all
Maddison.
before.
What
I've
a
seen it
finish.
against Arsenal.
What
We did
a
it for Chelsea
finish.
against Arsenal.
Could do better than that.
Madison's done really well.
Madison's done really well.
Because he could have got
Waited to pass.
excited.
Waited
Yeah,
to
he
pass.
could have got
Bernard.
excited.
He made it an easy goal.
Yeah.
Made it just, Son just strokes it in. What a game.
Arsenal there.
I don't think we win this game,
Horrific.
boys.
No, it's over now.
I
We're winning
can't,
it.
mate,
I don't think we. You know why? Do you know why? Like,
that was a mental
Havertz
challenge.
booked.
That was a mental challenge.
do you know why we? Do you know,
Jorginho and Havertz have made it.
Yeah, Jorginho and Havertz doing well.
do you know why we don't
Oh,
win
I
this
really
game?
need my phone.
And I'm.
I really do. I'm going to have to get it.
Only if you read out your messages that you send it.
The mo-
That's
Oh,
so bad.
not a
from
red card.
Havertz.
Dude, let's not.
No, I'm not saying that, but I was
It's
getting
clumsy.
close. I was getting close,
It's
mate.
clumsy.
The reason why I don't think we're going to win this game, though, is because the guys, they've emotionally invested in the game.
Yeah, it's too emotional.
It's too emotional.
Yeah. City would have dispatched this side 3-0. Easy.
It's too emotional, boys.
Yeah, it's too
When you
unfair.
win that, it's amazing. When you lose that, it's like,
Come
oh my God,
on, we're emotion. We're playing the occasion. We're not playing the game. I think Tottenham's actually playing the game.
What did you say?
I said exactly what you said.
Yeah.
Jorginho and Havertz looking good. I've got a WhatsApp group. I've got a WhatsApp group full of Arsenal fans where I play football on a Friday. I have to get.
It's clever from the defender, but I hate when them ones.
Come on, man. I said, boys. Let's just get ahead in the game. The game's
yeah, all that.
finished.
That was the worst celebration, bro.
Oh shit!
Michael
Yeah.
Van Gerwen.
3.
I love the floor.
103.
Shit, where's that?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, bad dodgy flights on them.
Boys, my head's going.
Yeah.
The thing,
My head would be going too if I was sat next to us mopping through.
no, it's not. No, it's not even that. It's just.
Yeah.
It's the fact that we're
No,
handing
you've
it.
been dreadful. You've been dreadful from two.
God, here's
If you
Romero
let
again.
it
He'll give you
bounce, if
something.
you're winning at
Don't
home,
fly in again. What's he
Mate,
doing?
he's weird. He's weird, man. I think there's something weird about him.
he's
an
not
odd
even
guy.
as a footballer
He's an
anymore.
odd
He's just a
guy,
weirdo.
innit? I just don't
Yeah.
get it.
How do you rate Havertz as a footballer?
He's just
Weirdo.
a weird guy, innit? No,
Probably
in a
going-
bad way, but I'm just like,
Probably got in his head. I'll show him how much I care. I'll get sent off.
yes,
in the derby.
that's like, fucking leave it out, mate.
He does that. He comes on the second half and gets sent off. He's
Gerrard,
done.
isn't it? Gerrard.
What,
Gerrard
Jorginho's
against
just
Man
giving the
United.
ball?
No, it's not even Gerrard.
That was
gets
so
sent.
good.
Gerrard
like
did it after
16
about 50
seconds.
seconds. Yeah.
Nah, it's
Was it that quick?
really quick,
16
yeah.
seconds.
Listen, Gerrard has got umpteen amount of credit in the bank. He could have had 16 red cards in a row. He would have been fine. Havertz does that now.
Can't believe
He
Jorginho,
is
man.
finished.
What was
There's
he trying to
nothing
do?
he can do.
Jorginho.
There's nothing Havertz could do to bring it back. Nothing.
So
Unless he scores a hat-trick.
Havertz has come on and got booked, and Jorginho's come on and scored for Tottenham.
Chelsea.
Great business, Chelsea.
Chelsea. Well done.
They won a European Cup with us.
Well done. Well done, Chelsea.
They won a European Cup with us, and they come on.
What a ball that is. Oh, no.
And now we're guiding most of the games so far. It's obviously 2-2 here, 2-1 to Brighton, 0-0 between Chelsea and Villa, 10 men Chelsea, Liverpool 1, West Ham 1.
10 men.
If you lose that game, by the way, Rory, you'll be on 5 points.
Yeah.
Everton are on 4.
But we're all right, man. We're
Wolves are
averaging
on
a point
4.
a game. Say safety.
Yeah,
Safety.
that's a good.
Point a game should keep you up, right? It's not 40 points anymore. 38 should see you safe.
Yeah.
Especially this year with some
Luton
dodgy
and
teams. We'll be
Burnley,
all right.
yeah.
Wait, he's picked up a book in a game.
Who?
Nicholas Jackson has been booked, and he'll miss a game.
That's 5 bookings now, him. Do you know
In 6 games.
do you know what he
More
can't
bookings
do?
and goals.
Mate, more bookings and shots.
Yeah, on target.
Mate, do you know what he
That's a
can't
striker.
do?
That's crazy.
Descent. You know, it's all descent. You know, like if a ref gives a free kick the other way, he can't help but go mental.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Did you see that video
Getting
on
involved
Twitter where they enlarged the goal
Yeah.
by
I seen it 'cause
5,000%?
of
He
you.
still would have missed it.
I
They
think
put it in Photoshop. If they made the goal 5,000 times bigger when he was against Bournemouth and he scooped
It's
it
still
wide,
wide.
it still would have been wide.
Do you know how big a 5,000 times Premier League?
Yeah, it's like the whole. It's the
Like
whole
the size of a
It's the
stand.
whole world.
Yeah.
They still would have missed.
So
Yeah,
What?
That's not
How much bigger
5,000
did they
times.
make it though?
5,000.
it was like
5,000.
5,000.
They made it from that, and it was like up to like row Z of
wasn't-
the Bournemouth. It was 5,000.
Boys, I want the game to
How
be
do you
over.
know it's not
Can we-
5?
can we-
Do you take a point now?
Yeah. No,
Brennan Johnson is down.
I want to get out of here, man. Because we're just, my head's gone because of the.
Is that a good game today?
Yeah, but if
Magic comes on and scores.
Mate, it's going perfectly for Tottenham.
If
because this is-
Richarlison
We'll call him
scores-
Magic Johnson if he scores.
Oh, I'm in heaven. I'm in heaven.
you know why it's going perfect for Tottenham? Because they've never been in a winning position, but they're still not losing.
Yeah.
So if they score now,
Yeah.
what do you do, Arsenal?
Yeah.
How do you react?
Yeah, give them something to worry
Yeah.
about. Yeah.
And both your goals have been very lucky.
Bro,
Yeah.
we're not
Well,
playing that
actually,
good today, man.
You've not been good today.
Like you say,
Yeah.
it's
we, haven't,
going
we
in.
haven't been great today, man. We've played better football than this. But like I said, they're playing with too
can't
much
believe-
emotion, man.
I just can't believe that Jorginho on
Well,
the edge of the.
Just turn,
Yeah.
just
Just
turn
so
back
much
and give it to the
time.
keeper.
Give it to the keeper.
So much time.
Just turn and give it to the keeper.
Is
do
it
you,
cramp?
do you know what he's tried to do? He's tried to beat the man. Like whatever you think. Like I don't rate Jorginho at all, and I don't particularly like him. But you know, if you do rate him and you acknowledge his qualities, nobody even who rates him thinks his qualities are beating a man.
No.
Like, what are you doing?
His one thing is giving it off to other people.
Look,
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Look.
What?
Ben White's there. Ben White's there. Ben White's there.
Oh my god!
Rusty. Looks really rusty.
You know what it is? as
Look,
well?
he's
You've
fuming.
got to
He's
be
fuming
aware.
with Saliba.
Yeah, he was pointing at other people.
Is it because the pass
Pathetic.
hasn't come through him?
I think he
I
wants
imagine they
Saliba
have a
just to.
system where he has to move into a position so he can pass to
Yeah,
him. He
but
probably hasn't
if you're a
gone there.
professional, if you're a
you got
professional
booted.
footballer, though, man, come on, man, use
Make
your
your
brain,
own
use your
decisions,
initiative.
make your own
Yeah,
decisions.
No, you boot it out and then you call him a twat.
Yeah.
we'll just
You know,
turn and give
like,
it to
yeah,
the
yeah.
keeper.
What are you doing?
Ben White was there. Give it to Ben
Yeah,
White. Ben
you
White.
got Ben
Yeah.
White or the keeper.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Ben White could give it back to the keeper.
Or do you know what you can do as well? Like, there's no glamour in it, and it's not what Arsenal want to be doing. But there's nothing wrong with if the pressure's on, just boot it. Like, go long. Just go long into the channel and hope that Saka or somebody can chase it. There's nothing wrong with just being safe.
Bad news from Anfield. Nunes has scored 2-1 for Liverpool. Well, bad news unless you're a Liverpool fan, obviously.
Told you Nunes was cool.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
But I just can't predict. I can't predict who's going to score for this. So annoying.
Solomon's on
Solomon.
for Brennan Johnson.
He could play. He had a decent season up for them.
Yeah,
went
Fulham
through that-
fans
he
are
had
livid,
He
aren't
had that
they?
little
Livid.
purple patch, didn't he? He scored like, I don't know, 4 games in a row or something.
He weren't doing too bad.
But he got injured. Didn't Fulham offer him a contract? He just chose to leave after like a bit of loyalty.
Did he?
shown
He
would
from
go to
Fulham.
Spurs,
Fulham
though,
fans
right?
hate him.
You would go.
Yeah,
to
100% you go to
Yeah, but he was like Fulham offered
I think
him.
off the back of Mitrovic leaving as well, isn't it? It's all going to kind of compound the pain.
Look at this. How did he
Yeah,
get out of there?
Wow, who was that?
Sorry,
Busuma.
you
Basuma.
don't have to move house. He plays for a better team.
Yeah,
better
mate.
stadium. I'm gone.
I kind of understand why he did it.
His wages are probably.
You got to go in there.
Go on.
Jorginho, man.
Jorginho.
Can't go do 50-50.
Go on, James. Go on.
Where's Dick?
Give it.
Ping.
Oh, yeah, I felt, you know what? He
got
bobbled
so
it.
many
He bobbled
men,
it to him.
man.
He bobbled it to Madison. He had
got
to
that
just
in the
roll
locker,
it out.
though.
So many men forward, man.
No, you got to have a shot there. I reckon.
Bro, Jorginho.
If the ball's better back.
Rice
back
is
to you.
injured. Rice is injured.
If Havertz
Yeah.
just
Rice
did
is
that,
injured.
we're laying
Rice is
into him for
injured.
that.
I'm not.
Yeah.
There we are.
No, I'm not.
Rice
That's
picked up a knock.
stupid.
Rice is
felt,
injured.
he felt something.
Rice has to be.
100%.
Rice is injured. You don't bring Jorginho. And look, now he's doing it. Just laying it off.
Bro, you bring on Jorginho in the 80th minute, 89th minute to see out.
Yeah,
the game.
yeah, yeah.
Not,
Yeah, not
He's
to-
injured,
not to
bro, he's
win it.
injured.
not 1-1.
Rice is
Rice
injured.
is injured.
Rice is
bro.
injured 100%.
Well, you've seen-
he didn't even have a bad game.
Yeah.
Has to be injured. Has to be.
You're a whole different side.
Sky have
What ball?
reported that Declan Rice was substituted with a calf
Handball.
complaint.
Substituted with a calf complaint.
Yeah. He's been managing a
Yeah.
calf issue since pre-season.
Pre-season, bloody hell. But a lot of these bowlers do play with niggles and injuries, man. And listen, we got to take him off for the bigger picture. We got
The
Champions League
trouble is,
games.
though, this is the game to. I don't know.
Yeah, but we still got Man City in 2 games. The
Yeah,
next
that's
2
true.
Premier League games is Man City at home.
Yeah, you
so
can't go into the game with.
So
against
Rice
City.
might be injured for that.
Could be.
Wow.
Well, that's why they're probably saying, take him
Nah,
off now.
take him off now. I imagine that's why they take. That's why they take the hit today.
Yeah. If there is going to be a
Yeah,
hit.
it's a protective move.
Yeah.
You don't have to beat City if Rice is injured.
Yeah, but
if
this
Rice
game-
is
mate,
fit, then you have to beat City.
Do you know
with
what,
Rodri
Buvey? It's
injured.
getting to the stage now, though, with Arsenal dropping points to Fulham, potentially dropping points today. A draw could do you.
Yeah.
A draw could do
Oh,
you.
a draw would definitely do them, man. I
Yeah.
take a draw. Anytime Man City drop a point or points.
No,
3
a draw
points.
against you though.
Oh, yeah, of course, because they're brothers.
They can take a point
yeah,
against.
of course they can take a point at the Emirates.
when you
They're
play
brothers.
your biggest rivals, as long as you don't have to win, you're happy.
Especially away from home.
Yeah.
100%.
I think we beat him anyway. It's just a point as an Arsenal fan. I expect him to beat City.
The history of Tottenham says Arsenal score here.
Yeah. The
Oh,
history
yeah.
of this fixture says
You know what?
Arsenal
I
win the
don't
game
know about
3-2.
this fixture because the history is that we've just been bottling this up, man.
Trust me.
Look at this.
Romero might give you another penalty.
Yeah. No, the history teaches us that Arsenal win this game in the most weird, controversial way and laugh at
Did Saka get given the first goal?
No.
Oh, he was given as an own goal.
It was an OG. It was an OG.
I was going to say
So-
Saka hat trick.
So was it Romero? Was it who did it actually go in off? Romero. So it's a Romero own goal, a Romero assist with the penalty.
Yeah.
He's on for a hat trick as well.
He should have given us. We should have had a penalty for that as well.
Huh? What's going on
He's
here?
gone back to the foul.
Was that a
Free
foul?
kick for Spurs.
Kulusevski. Keeping him fit is good.
He's
for
been
them
good
as well.
today. He's been good
Yeah.
today. He's a really exciting player.
I feel
Kulusevski.
like Conte, when Conte lost him and Bentancur, Conte's job was done
yeah.
from there.
And Bentancur must be coming back soon. Must be back in a
Yeah,
few
where
months.
is he?
He's been out for about a year, hasn't he? Was it ACL?
That's a shame that.
What a player he
He
was.
might not be the same when he comes back.
Yeah, that's the issue, isn't it?
I don't think we come out of here alive.
Imagine they whip this in and they score. What would you say, Mark?
Huh?
What would you say if they scored this? What's your preemptive kind of prediction for this moment now? What happens if they score Spurs? What happens? What's your reaction?
Arsenal does.
The impact on the title race is terrible.
It's over.
Yeah. The impact on the title race is terrible.
Oh,
Jimmy. Oh.
that's a good ball.
Or maybe it keeps it going with both teams.
No.
I'm not enjoying any of this.
It,
There we go.
if Adam, I believe, look, I thought Arsenal were going to be a lot better than they have been this season. But if they don't win this fixture, and then City beat them
They'd have been very
in 2
fortunate.
games, and City beat them in 2 games' time, it's a horrible league, but it's over.
They've been very like against United. They were losing that game 90th minute.
That's true.
Yeah,
True.
exactly. I don't know, man. I think
Still
the pressure.
pisses me off too.
I think the league's soft. I really do. I think City are the only real side in the league with real quality throughout.
Oh yeah,
throughout.
ref! He's going to get sent off.
Are you?
He's gonna get sent off.
Rolling.
It's a yellow. It's a yellow. It's a yellow.
Why is
There was
the keeper rolling
Does that
so
have it?
much?
Yellow card for
Nketiah.
Nketiah.
playing
You take
emotion,
that.
man.
You take that in a derby.
This is what you need leaders on the pitch to tell all these young boys, calm down, man.
Is that
relax."
not what Jorginho's supposed to have done?
I don't think Jorginho
He's
has
just older,
dressing room
he's
like
not-
that.
Yeah,
No, but
exactly.
Jorginho
To be able to walk around and go, "You calm down." Never go.
Jorginho's an older player. He's a
Yeah.
senior player. He's won more. He's won. He's won a Euros. He's won a European Cup. Fuck,
Boy, that's a red card, you know.
mate.
That's a red
Mate, that
card.
could easily be a red card.
That could have been his ankle could have got caught under there.
Mate.
Yeah, but he's trying to go for the ball. But it could have
It's
been
not
a
a
red.
red.
I'm not
Not-
trying.
An inch higher, I mean, it's a stonewall red. Like that
Yeah,
was
yeah.
In where?
like an inch higher.
Oh,
above
inch
his leg.
higher. Yeah.
Or an
yeah,
inch
yeah.
or an inch closer to his leg. Oh, that's bad play. I don't think he's
Been a messy
ref
game.
isn't
Been a
very
mess-
good.
yeah.
Messy game. It's
We
the
were
derby.
just talking about that fixture between Arsenal and Manchester City, and we touched on it earlier with Rodri being out. How much of a miss would he be for City? And is it similar for Rice? I know we've had less of a sample size with Arsenal and Rice, but could Rice's absence be a
Yeah.
bigger impact?
The issue for Rodri is we City fans don't know because Rodri's been ever present in the Champions League run, the FA Cup run. He's been incredible and he's played so many football games. And actually, City fans think the sending off could be a blessing to give him a rest because it's his first red card in his professional career at City. So it's a tough one. I think he's been our best player this season. So I don't know how we
It was
replace
mad
him.
to hear that it's like your first red card in like 80 games or something.
Yeah. It doesn't.
And to
Oh my God.
Son.
You like are the masters of the professional foul. Like you should have had way more red cards.
Yeah, but they give it around the squad.
Yeah.
Mad,
So they
isn't it?
know
Yeah,
when
they-
Stones is on a yellow.
Yeah, it's your turn
Laporte
now,
used to come
Ruben.
in
Yeah. How good is Rodri? Like in terms of like ranking in his position in the world at the moment.
Or in
He's the
league.
best in the world. And
In
by-
the world,
in his position.
do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no one better. Unless you can give me someone. No one in the German league. No one. Real Madrid. No way.
He might be gone.
Ooh, that's
He might be.
innocuous for
I don't
Madison,
even
but
look- I
it
don't even
did not
He
look.
got the ball.
Oh,
Nah,
his
you
knee
know-
went the wrong way.
Nah, he didn't go the wrong. It's kind of straightened his knee in the.
Oh, it jolted horribly.
Oh,
the poor
that's
geezer.
horrible, man.
Could
Oh
be-
my God.
That could be ligament damage.
I hate to see that.
Oh, it's horrible.
I don't like.
That's
I
not
don't
good
wish
for
that upon any footballer,
Oh.
any team. That's bad, man. That could be ligament damage, and that's just one of them ones.
There's been a
Yeah.
goal at Stamford Bridge,
Please.
1-0 to Aston Villa.
Yeah,
Thoughts, Roy?
well, Rory, if we listen,
I just when is there going to be a Bowley Clear Lake out protest? We need rid of this ridiculous ownership. You know, since they have come in and totally radically changed who
Ollie
the club
Watkins.
are, there is just no recollection to our former greatness. Like, we are not the same club, and it's amazing that they've managed to destabilise us and erase our entire history over the past 25 years, 30 years, in the space of 2 years.
Yeah.
It's
grim.
unbelievable.
Grim.
It's sickening. Because do you know what, as well? You know, when there's been bad times for Chelsea, even under Abramovich, we could always have faith that they would get it right because there was proof that they could get it right. They would always win trophies and find a way around it. This bunch of idiots, they have never, ever succeeded. Even Pochettino. Pochettino's not exactly got a great track record of building a trophy-winning machine. Oh, good, he's up.
He's walking around on his own.
Good.
And he
Mate, I
seems
thought
like
that
he
was
wants
curtain.
he-
Precaution.
You know what
I
it
think
was?
that's
I think he just
precautionary.
straightened his knee, so he's jarred it.
It
a bit.
looked terrible.
No, like when
it
you
looked
air kick it,
horrible.
he'll be all right. He'll be all right.
Yeah, but it did look bad. It looked
Oh,
worse.
they got a corner. Jesus.
But you know, for Spurs this whole season, I felt like it's run through Madison.
Yeah.
It's been like
Yeah.
the positive vibes
That's
with
the
the
risk.
fans, with
That's the
everything.
risk.
Oh,
But boys, you don't do that every time.
that looked weird. No,
Literally
it was-
nothing happened there.
No, I thought I was going to get
You know what
yeah,
it-
no,
I thought
get
it hit
it.
his head and went the other way.
Oh.
Sorry, I just call it. You got to call it.
Oh,
I just want it to be over. I don't even care. Just get out.
Nah, you do.
I
Care,
want it to
man.
go on for as long as
Yeah,
possible.
but Adam, my head.
Look at Ben White's stupid little beard. What's he doing? No offence.
That's why I looked at him.
I was going to grow a beard, but I'm not going to do that now because I might get slagged off by Rory. So,
Can you?
what do you mean? Can I? What do you mean? Can I can fucking grow a beard? What world are we living in?
No,
Of course I can grow a beard.
Where are we living in? Some people can't grow beards with you.
No, you don't. I don't think you can.
I definitely
It
can.
would be very
I can grow
patchy.
more of a beard than you.
Unlike,
Where's Red?
be very
Unlike-
patchy. Your beard. I've seen it.
We had a comment earlier on our chat, which I screenshot because I found it so funny. It said Buvey's password is cider99
Why are you screenshotting that?
because it's funny, isn't it?
Cider 99.
Have you got your own chat to use? Use your own chat. Come up with your own lines, mate. Why are you bringing that up? It's
Oh, you
dead
got-
chat.
Got to read them.
Yeah, if it's a super chat, fair enough.
At home to Villa, off the back of
Ollie
Bournemouth.
Watkins.
Do you know this season is now what, 6 games old, right? Which is not an insignificant percentage of the season. Do you know we've won 1 game? And do you know who it was against?
Luton.
Luton. We have beaten a team who are on course to be one of the worst Premier League
And they had
teams that we've
chances in
ever
that game.
seen.
They should have beaten you. Maybe
And we
got
were
a
beaten
point.
3-0.
Or maybe they should have got a point.
Yes,
And they
boys,
got a
that's
point
well
now.
done.
They got a
Press.
point, didn't they? Against Wolves.
We are.
Well, you see, that's what's happened there. That's what happened to Jorginho.
Yeah, he got pressed
Like,
away.
Yeah.
His teammate never came with him, so he just.
What is that from Havertz?
Yeah, come on.
Havertz can't beat a man. He's got no power in his cross. He's not left-footed, is he? He's right-footed.
He's left-footed.
He's predominantly
No,
right-footed.
he's
He's
not.
He's
He's
left-footed.
left-footed.
He's left-footed.
He's definitely left.
right-footed.
No, he's left-footed. He's left-footed.
I don't know why
No,
I'm
he's
thinking
like-
that.
You should know because that's the
I
foot
should-
he scored with when,
Yeah,
when
why
he
do
beat
you,
you in the European
why
Cup
do you have to bring that up? You bring that up every stream.
Beat
It's
you in the
boring,
European Cup
Rory.
final. What
Yeah,
world are we
where are
living
you
in?
now?
What
Where are you
world
now?
are we living in?
You're
He scored with his left foot to win the European Cup
You're
against us.
16th.
We saw Aguero crying,
You're
mate.
16th.
We
Adam,
saw him cry.
I was just saying to myself, no word of a lie. Just now, yeah, I'd hate to lose a cup final. And I just, oh yeah, Miles, you did.
Yeah.
What cup final?
Like, you giving this banter. But luckily, we lost to
Oh, you lost
Barca.
to Barcelona.
We lost
So-
2
when
to
you were
Barca.
1-0 up.
Yeah, but I don't
We were
get-
never 1-0 up against Chelsea. You were 1-0 up.
No, but that's fine.
And you had a better side.
No,
You had a better
Buvey,
side than
Buvey, that's fine, that's cool.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know any Barca fans, so I could.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You
don't have to sit
true.
next
I'd
to
have
one
to
every
sit-
week.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
true.
But we beat you in the Champions League.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
bad enough when Chelsea say they beat us in the
Oh,
European.
God. Spurs are away.
Oh,
Kulusevski's
my
put.
God.
They get us
Please.
on the counter, you know.
Please.
Oh,
Bad pass.
great block by
Bad
Gabriel.
pass. Got to do better.
Great
Got
block
I
to
like
find his
Gabriel.
goal.
Good defender.
We're playing emotional.
Great block.
Every game's emotional. You're
No,
bang
but-
on. Every game for Arsenal is.
Arteta, it's Arteta.
It's like
But listen,
When you
I think
win,
it's-
it's top of the world.
Drama.
I think it's an Arteta thing. I think Arteta's emotion on the touchline has an impact
Do
on
you
the
think he
fans
does
and
that for a
Too much.
reason, though?
No, because I
Like,
think he gets too emotional
reckon
too
there's-
early.
No, what I mean
Do you
is,
remember when they played Villa last year and they got that win? Do you remember Emi Martinez,
Yeah, yeah,
little
yeah.
cushion header in off Jorginho at the
that
bar?
was 90th minute.
Yeah, but Miles, it was in like March. You can't have these cup finals. You can't have 10 cup finals towards the
you
end of the
can't,
season.
you
You can
can't.
have one.
I get it.
Remember,
But
Fergie used to sit there in the game for 80 minutes at a time, just sat there like that. And then, you come up for 5-10 minutes. But
but not
Arteta's on the
every game
touchline
either.
every
he'd
time.
send out his assistant and he'd only come out to bollock people.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
but not every game.
Yeah,
either.
yeah.
Not every game.
Mancini was the
No,
same.
but I think Arteta wasn't like that as a player, was he?
No,
like a hothead.
no, he was calm.
So, like, is it
Measured
something
football.
he does to like? And again, you could say there's positives and negatives.
Nah,
to
he's
galvanise
making
his
up- he's
energy.
making up
Adam,
a
if you're
deficiencies.
trying to explore whether Arteta is like cleverly using the
You know
power
how
of
Conte does it sometimes.
no. I don't think you can opt into that kind of display. I don't think you can switch it on and go, today I'm going to be emotional.
Stop
I think
talking to
you
him.
are
Yeah,
that
you.
character.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I'd
Like
probably,
Conte
I'd
is
probably
a-
be the very
Conte
very
is a
same.
lunatic. Conte is a lunatic and therefore would
Away.
be a lunatic
Away.
on the touchline. Mikel Arteta is clearly a very emotional manager. It means so much to him, but I don't know if it does him any favours. There's a break on here.
Sambo, innit?
go away, Buvey.
Kulusevski's done well
the ball.
there.
Yeah, he's
Give the
Because he
ball.
could have just
Faster
kept
than
calling for that
Odegaard there.
decision.
What
and
is
didn't.
going on?
Simple now.
They're going to
simple.
score, boys. I'm
They're
telling
gonna
you.
score, man.
Good
They're going to
football,
score,
bro.
man.
They're
They're
getting in between the lines.
they're on a
as well.
ride.
Here
They're
we
on a
go.
ride.
Hey.
Pump that in.
Look
There
at
we
this.
go.
Got it. How's he got?
Oh,
Oh,
unlucky.
shocking.
Unlucky.
There
Couldn't
was.
get it out his feet.
It's hard.
got to be a break on.
All
him.
these
Clamp.
Good
Great
challenge.
tackle.
He got the ball.
Man,
Can't
give him the first one. Give him the first one to
the first one,
Jorginho.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
first one,
yeah.
the first one.
I was going to say because that was never a foul.
No, the reason why I say it's emotional because there was times last year when we was going for the league and Arsenal would control a game like this. Even last season we
Here's your boy,
controlled.
Miles.
Huh?
Reece Nelson's coming.
Yeah, big boy. We controlled games. We controlled games, and we was just playing football. Like
Yeah,
we was
yeah,
winning
yeah.
games purely basis of our football.
Yeah.
This game just feels like it's all emotion.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You got caught up in it. as
Yeah,
well.
we got caught. And last season, even when we went away to Spurs 2-0,
Yeah.
it was no emotion.
Nah,
it
you
was
were
just
so good that.
yeah,
day.
we were just playing football.
You know
Ramsdale
what
had a good
Spurs
game,
have
didn't
done from the start of the game? Previous seasons, they never laid a glove on you.
yeah.
Yeah.
In this game, they've been catching you
But-
with late tackles. Like, you know,
But do you know where Arsenal have let themselves down? They've had two opportunities where they've been winning twice. When you take a lead against your like nearest rival, you know it's an intense opportunity. Take the sting out of the
Yeah,
game.
don't dilly-dally on the edge
Do you know
of
what
your
you
box
do?
with
Do you know what you do for 10 minutes after going 1-0 up? You do nothing. Nothing happens. You do what Mourinho
that's
would
what
do.
Jorginho did.
Just look after the ball. Look after the ball. Go down for an injury. Take a bit of time while you're down. Punt it long. Nothing happens. They've conceded a goal almost immediately. Well,
Straight
it was
after.
immediately.
Yeah.
If this remained a draw,
Good pass.
Brighton would be
Touch.
returned on 15
Bad, man.
points.
Touch, man.
You think he's the answer, Eddie Nketiah? Yeah? Fucking hell.
Is that
isn't he?
Primp online then?
He's like shit.
He is.
Oh, see? If villain.
If this is a draw, Brighton will be in third place with 15 points.
Is it?
Liverpool second place with 16 points if it remains 2-1. Brighton are 3-1 up now. And obviously City are top of the league.
So
on
where does that put? Where did it put Arsenal?
fifth, 4 points behind City.
Blimey,
4 points behind
blimey.
City. So we could lose to Arsenal and be a point ahead of them
Be a
already.
point ahead. Yeah, a draw.
I think it's
becomes
a
dr-
long
draw
old
becomes
season
a
for
dream. Boo for you. Go in there. A draw becomes fine,
Yeah.
and a win pisses.
I
the
don't
league.
think City are thinking about anybody like that.
No, I think we.
You not think?
We
I
go
don't
there
think
and
they're
beat
thinking
them.
about Arsenal.
What a point or nothing.
We'll beat
I
them.
don't
We'll
think
beat them
even
3-0
with
at
the
the Emirates.
injuries.
Mark my
We're
words.
gonna win the league.
We beat them 3-0.
Yeah, but even with
Bernardo Silva.
surely when Guardiola's looking at the fixture going to the Emirates, he'll be looking at Arsenal being the nearest challenger, and he'll be looking at De Bruyne and Rodri missing and thinking a point. Am I being too conservative here?
No, you bang on.
No, I
You bang
think
on.
you-
Yeah, a point is a good point for you
oh,
there.
Son and Maddison
Yeah,
are going
yeah.
off.
He's bringing on Perisic.
It's a new
and Richarlison.
system, isn't it? They go Richarlison and Long.
Perisic got
It's a
an
new
injury, didn't he?
dawn.
It's a new day.
It's a new
Also,
dawn.
Madison's got to have a look at that. I know he's
At
walking.
le- least he's played 5 minutes after
Yeah,
it. 'cause
that's
it
good.
can't
Yeah,
be
yeah,
something
yeah.
too serious.
yeah, you've got to
you
have
know
a
what
look at that. Bloody hell.
I mean? Højbjerg and Richarlison.
Son's
Højbjerg
really-
had that purple patch under Jose, but then
Just combative, isn't it? Just
it's the perfect narrative for Richarlison to score
Yeah.
this winner.
If he
Totally.
scores and does the
Offside
chicken
goal.
celebration.
No, not even offside goal.
well,
just-
it'd be
yeah.
funny if it was.
Yeah,
though.
handballs it in
it'd
and
be
gets away with
lovely,
it.
but
The
just-
club's
you
peak.
could
If he
just
does the
see it.
chicken celebration in the next 12 minutes, it's the best moment in the club's history.
What if
History.
Richarlison?
It's the best moment in the club's history.
Recent times of that, I'd say not history, bloody hell.
Well, the club's only been going for less than a year.
No, he means this club, not Tottenham.
Oh, no, not in the club. I mean, the club,
Yeah.
this club.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought
He
you meant
means
terms of
our,
our-
he means our show.
Oh.
Yeah.
Our stream. Yeah.
He's thinking about
Yeah.
Tottenham.
Although it would be one of the most glorious moments of Tottenham for 15 years.
It would be.
It would genuinely would. A win at the
would, it
Emirates
would.
is the closest thing to a trophy they've had since 08.
And beating City. Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to win the Emirates Cup.
The Audi Cup and all that.
That's what Brighton.
Oh, I still think Arsenal score it. This is how it's supposed
know.
to be in these
I know.
games.
I know.
Nah, just Richarlison, man. I don't know now.
A similar scrappy goal to the one.
I just
Declan
can't
Rice
believe
got.
how bad Arsenal have been.
Against
though.
United.
Like,
Yeah.
honestly, I just thought Arsenal were going
soft.
to come out,
They're
especially
soft.
after going
That's a
1-0 up.
foul. That's a foul on Richarlison.
That's a foul.
You know, going 1-0 up like that, you've got to make the most of that.
Richarlison versus Gabriel is a
Yeah,
battle,
physical, yeah. Physical.
and it stinks. It's a
Is it
stinky
Gabriel
battle.
or Gabriel?
Gabriel.
Gabriel feels very dreams can come true, innit?
Yeah, it's Gabriel Magalhaes. They're all Gabbies. There's three of them. We've got three of them.
The word
She was a
Gabriel
legend.
has
Man.
to
She was
have...
blind in one eye, wasn't she?
Yeah, it's why she used to wear the patch.
Yeah.
They can come true.
Yeah. big tune.
Bruv, look
Where's
at
she
that.
Take a
these days?
step
Is she still with
closer.
us?
Yeah,
She's alive.
No, I'm just
She's alive. She's alive.
Still with us.
Ah, she's still a legend, man.
Tell by your eyes that
a legend,
you want me to.
Yeah, she's a
How did she
legend.
go blind in one eye?
Dreams.
I'm not sure.
On a go-kart.
Is it?
Why
are you
laughing?
laughing?
Why are you laughing at?
Don't laughing.
Boo, why is that-
You're the one
It's so
laughing.
random.
We're supposed to say don't.
He started smirking as if it was a joke. What do you mean go-karting? She went go-karting and lost her eye.
And you think that's funny, do you?
No.
No, it's just the way you said it. You know it straight away. I
Why are
didn't
you
expect
why are
you
you
to say
why are
go-kart.
you laughing, Boris? Go-karting. What was she doing going go-karting?
Why can't she go go-karting then?
Just
What, you got
random,
a problem with that?
You know what's mad? She's born in Hackney.
Oh wow.
Wow.
A place where I first
She might live round here.
Jumanji.
Uh,
Why? We're not there.
Well, no, I mean in London. In London.
We're in Hackney.
Yeah, terrible area.
I wonder what she's up to. It's my favourite.
If I had to have a studio anywhere,
No, she never,
Gabriel.
it wasn't that.
Yeah, it couldn't have been go-karting. How do you lose an eye
No,
go-karting?
You make
hasn't
it
lost
up.
her eye. She hasn't lost her eye.
Oh, it's just a
She has
an image.
a condition which
Oh, okay.
leaves your eyelid.
If I was gonna have a studio anywhere, it'd be in Camden for me. That's if I had to have a studio anywhere, it'd be in Camden. What? Well, no, Kentish Town.
Yeah,
What?
this was a mission, isn't it?
I would.
Coming all the way to where? Are
It's
we?
Central Northern Line.
We're in Lewisham.
Yeah, come to Lewisham.
I wouldn't have it west of
Boys.
the motorway.
1 second. He took off Jesus.
Yeah, he's had
You're
a
going
knock.
for the point.
Oh my
You're trying to
God.
you're trying to
but you've
secure a
got
point against
Nketiah on,
Angeball.
Reece Nelson and Havertz.
You're trying to nick a point against Angeball at home with a
And
600
Gabriel
million quid
Jesus.
squad. It's embarrassing, isn't it?
Oh,
Bro's just spitting everywhere today.
yeah, he's having a mare.
Oh, that touch again, man. He's got the worst touch, man. It's terrible.
It's like IMAX 4D over here with Rory.
Oh, mate.
See it out. See it out. I don't even touch it. This is.
There are people saying Eddie Nketiah is the answer. He's absolutely rubbish.
Why are we getting onto Nketiah?
He's
I
had
don't know
two
why,
touches in dangerous areas, and they've both gone 5 yards away from him in a crucial game. He's just terrible.
The one you should be getting on.
How is he
Gabriel
playing
Jesus,
for England?
He's the one that was bought to do that job.
He's honestly
Nketiah
rubbish.
came through the academy and he's a reserve striker.
Alright, yeah.
He's a backup striker.
Coming through the academy, it didn't make a difference to me. I
No, but
still
that's
think
my
he's
point.
terrible.
They spent big money on Gabriel Jesus to be that striker.
Yeah, and he is.
to
He's
be
better
that
than
man leading the
Nketiah.
line.
He's better than Nketiah.
Jesus Christ.
He's not a better goal scorer than Nketiah.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Oh my God, man. Yes, he is.
Pure
Look
goal.
at his record in the
Just
Champions
finishing.
League. He's 1-3 in the Champions League.
I'm on about scoring
Talking about
goals, bro.
scoring, man.
If you put someone one-on-one,
These two talk about
Nketiah
Jesus-
scores more than
Jesus is
Jesus.
running through against Southampton. He chips it over the Southampton keeper to get City a 100-point season.
Gabriel Jesus-
And Nketiah's not doing that.
Nketiah gets into more goal-scoring positions, bro. He's a more natural goal
They
scorer.
play slightly differently. If someone's through on goal, I'd rather have Jesus to
Nketiah is
finish.
more likely to get in a 6-yard box, get a little tap.
Yeah, because he's a different kind of player. If they're both through on goal,
Exactly,
Jesus is
Gabriel.
a
I
better
don't want
finisher.
Havertz nowhere near here.
Let's listen to Miles.
Jesus, man. I don't want no Havertz and no exchanges, no 1-2s, no
See
tiki
the Arsenal fan behind. Get up.
Yeah, they don't like him.
Ah, just go up top, man. Be up there. I don't want him nowhere near our edge of our box, man.
He's offered
Trouble is,
nothing.
you don't want him near the edge of the other box either.
You want him nowhere on the pitch, really.
Oh God. If Havertz gets a 1-on-1, man.
Look at him running around. He just doesn't offer anything.
Come on, Reece Nelson, man. You're a Hale Ender, man. You know what it means.
You're playing with 10 men with Havertz on the pitch.
I want you here forever. Can you hear what I'm saying? Say how I feel. Leave you here, but I know that you're real. It's a banger, you know.
No, she's a legend, man. She's an
Oh,
absolute legend.
Big
God,
banger.
it's a bit, oh,
From Hackney. Wow.
From Hackney and
my head's
doesn't
going.
like go-karting.
No.
Oh,
No, she still does it. How do you know?
I was about to sing Imagine, but that's Shola, ain't it?
Yeah. She was from Kilburn.
Good. Who's that? Havertz. Well done, boy.
Who was?
You
So-
just
so
did
do Omar.
nothing.
Imagine if I told you that I want you. Imagine if it all came true. What would you
What?
do with me?
I
You
don't know,
won't
mate.
get kissed.
Would you
and
tell me
don't
that you
know
feel the
Shola, mate.
same?
What do you mean? What's Kiss got to do with anything?
What? It's
Got to do with it. That's what's love. Tina Turner.
Yeah, that song's not going to be on Kiss, is it? Kiss is a popular station.
Reece Nelson. Wait, I'll take the
Whoa,
call.
whoa. What are you
That
saying
plays
about
popular
Martina?
music.
Did you just say something negative about Tina Turner?
what
Because
is
that's
going on?
expulsion.
Yeah, you
Don't-
are.
No, I like Tina Turner.
Yeah, no,
Bullshit.
one
in peace, rest in
one
peace.
more of them. One more Tina Turner
Yeah.
slander. You're done.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
TT.
TT.
Yeah, as we call her.
I always whack Tina.
This is-
I like Hero.
Arsenal scoring very soon.
I've
I
got
hope
you
everyone
boys in
knows
my
this. This
ear.
is the history of Tottenham.
Yeah.
Adam
This
McKola.
is the history of the Tottenham. Yeah. This is the history of the Tottenham.
Someone just needs to go up to Saka and say, lads, it's Tottenham.
Yeah.
What a team talk that is. 3-0 down at White Hart Lane.
Lads, you're
Mate,
losing
boys,
to Tottenham,
Tot-
man. Oh.
Yes!
Is that Nketiah again? The
Wow.
movie's going to go nuts. If that's Nketiah, the movie's going to go crazy. So he's lurking at the far post.
He hasn't
He's
committed.
nowhere,
weren't him.
he's nowhere near it.
Weren't him.
He's nowhere near it. He's
They're
nowhere near
taking
it.
away
Should
from
he
him.
commit?
Should he be there?
Get,
No, you
Gabriel
can't now.
takes it off him.
He's meant to be his little fox
Yeah.
in the box, and suddenly he's dropping
He
deep.
was there, bro.
Yeah.
Gabriel's header, don't do that. It's landing to his feet. Or whoever headed that. It must have been a Spurs player. 'cause
That's
they're
too
not
deep.
important.
That Emirates is going to go bonkers if they do it again after what they did to Man United. Good tackle.
Oh, I love this kid, but
Leicester
come
going
on,
to score.
Where's Martinelli, man?
I think there's a goal. Do you reckon there's a goal coming?
Yes.
85th minute is a
Spurs.
goal
You
coming.
know,
Spurs.
it's not even that. It's the injury time.
Spurs,
I know who's gonna
Spurs
score.
win
Yeah.
this. Son hat trick.
Havertz is going to score.
Do you know who's going to score?
Who?
Richarlison.
Listen,
Yeah, Richarlison.
For Arsenal.
Maybe. One way or the other. Richarlison on the score
Nketiah,
sheet. One way or the
yeah.
other.
I thought we were all agreeing Arsenal were going to score.
I kind of believe it.
Such a little. I can't stand him anymore now.
Who, Declan
Now he's
Rice?
gone to Arsenal. There was a moment when he picked up the Champions League ball. Did you see that in the
No.
training ground? He was
Oh,
like
it's a
kind of looking
proper
at it like
weapon,
that.
isn't
I was like,
Yeah, but Buvey, you're just
being a wet
nitpicking.
white man. I'm not.
You are,
I'm
you
looking
are.
at videos on social
He's probably
media.
thinking,
I'm
I've
reviewing
never-
them, and I think
I'm
you
You
reviewing
just watch some of our videos and
a
go,
lovely
you're a
little-
wet wipe.
Oh yeah,
Havertz!
Havertz. He skies it.
Declan Rice watches the club and goes,
That is
he's a-
so
he's a
Declan
wet
Rice
wipe.
watches Havertz and goes, what am I doing playing with you, mate?
Look at
Bowen
this.
would have scored that.
Look at this.
No, edge of the box, last minute against Tottenham. That's what you do with it. You've just got to hit the target there, haven't you?
He's
On your
terrible,
favoured
man.
foot.
Oh, Teta,
You've just
why?
got to hit the target.
Oh,
there.
Teta.
Wait, is he
How much do you think Arteta's regretting? Sorry.
Yeah, I
that
do.
decision?
I do.
Because it's 60 million as well.
Was he on
Could have
5-year
bought a striker.
contract as well? I'm guessing 5-year
I don't
contract.
think he's.
Big wages.
I don't think he's regretting
Got a
it, but he's
68
thinking.
contract.
It's a regret.
I don't think he's regretting it, but he's thinking you got to give me something. There's only so much I can protect you.
I think it is.
I don't think it's
probably
regret yet.
laced with
Is it too
regret.
early to...
It's too early.
His
It's too
job
early.
was to score that. I'm not trying to be like
No,
Hit the target.
hit the target. Hit,
no,
all right,
no.
fine. Hit the target and make a real
Make
good effort.
something of it. Not give the ball back to Tottenham. Whatever he's meant to
Oh,
do, he's not
Granny
meant to give the
tackle.
ball back to Tottenham.
Who was that? Saliba.
It's his job. I've only seen one. Zinedine Zidane's hit that out of the sky like that. Other than that,
No, he had more
God's
time than that. He had
sake.
way. It wasn't on a volley, was it? He had
Yeah, I'm
way
just
more
saying, but
time.
that's the kind of
Yeah.
standard I'm going.
But you know, Kai Havertz was playing for Arsenal.
should have been on
Nobody
target.
signed for a lot
Nobody
of money.
has to score that.
Nah, no way. But he should be on
No,
target.
you have to hit
Not
the
even
target.
Haaland has to score
No,
that.
no,
You
but
have to
you
hit
have
the
to do
target,
more
mate.
than
I'd
what
rather
he
it be
did.
blocked.
It was going wide.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd rather it just be
Like-
shot and it be
Like,
blocked.
you know when you just lash it
Here we go.
wild.
He didn't believe he was going to even hit that.
I need him.
target.
Just
Odegaard.
lashes it wild.
Odegaard. Oh,
I don't think that
He's been
easy
quiet this
pass
game.
There would have been to Havertz. I think that the players aren't even playing to him.
Yeah.
Odegaard's. I think Odegaard's been
They're
quiet this
swerving
game.
past to Havertz. I'm telling you, watch. Havertz in the box.
We do that with McTominay, but usually because he's hiding.
Havertz to feet now. Nope.
That's a good
Great
ball.
pass
That's a
by
good ball.
Zinchenko.
Do something. Take him on. Take him on.
Nelson.
Got to get it across.
No, I'll take the corner. I'll take
Gotta get
it.
it
I'll
across.
take it.
You got to beat your man though.
You
Porro's
get
good
it
though. I
across.
like Porro. He's good. Good
It's
football.
been a good signing, isn't it?
Porro.
He was there last season, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alone.
On loan, yeah.
From
Is it
Lisbon.
permanent?
I think he came from.
Yeah.
Where did- I
He
think,
came from City to Lisbon. We had a buyback on him.
Wait, he was a City player?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
But we
you
didn't
can't
activate the
everyone,
buyback.
innit?
I don't get it.
And then just send him out
I
to
don't
New
think you
York.
need
You, you don't need him though.
Nah, you don't
No,
need
I know, but he's a good player.
That's a terrible header.
Oh, he headed it towards his own goal there.
Terrible header.
Who was that?
I think he just totally
Højbjerg.
misjudged
Who's this
it.
guy running? This
This
Jorginho.
dickhead or
Jorginho
what?
can't get there. Jorginho can't get there.
Tottenham still
Oh,
They're very calm. That's Sarri.
confident.
Very
I like Sarri.
Good player, isn't he?
calm and composed.
And look at this. The room
on.
at the Emirates.
Go on.
Now more direct. Over to
You
Richarlison.
just
That's
you know
better.
they still have Madison and Son.
No, but they-
No.
Yeah.
Now they got Richarlison,
They got right at the pitch there. It was really good from Richarlison.
no Johnson, Madison. Jesus.
Oh, for God's... Oh, well
Got
played.
it.
Rare.
He's
It can't
fouled
be a
Saka
foul.
there.
That can't be.
He fouled Saka there.
That can't be a foul.
He fouled Saka.
That's ridiculous.
Oh,
He
for
fell on the
God's
back
sake.
of his leg.
Yeah. I think he realised that he was never going to
Yeah.
retrieve the ball with Dogi and then just decided to like jump into the feet of Saka and somehow has won a free kick.
What is
This-
George?
Are they playing for time now, Arsenal? Are they trying to slow the game
I
down?
think he must be
No,
genuinely
fell
injured
on the
because
back of his knee.
he'd jump up, wouldn't he?
Yeah, look.
Like they're desperate to get a victory. They're at home.
Get him off. Get Saka off.
Well, I mean,
Hang on.
it's like pointless getting him off now.
No, let's get him off.
That's nice.
I don't want to see him.
Oh.
Could that be a second yellow? I don't think it is.
No.
I'm just asking a question.
No.
It's too far. It's too far down the pitch. If it was any closer towards the goal, then I'd say it could be.
Because it's just giving him a dead leg.
He's fell on the back of his knee joint.
Who's on the bench for us right now who can do something?
I think you've made your changes, haven't you? Like the ones that he thinks can win the game. Jorginho, Nelson and Havertz.
Oh, Smith Rowe. There's a moment here for him.
No.
Uh,
It's over, innit?
Got to get off the bench.
I don't know, mate.
I could be saying no.
No, it's over, mate.
There's a moment here for Smith Rowe, man.
Does Saka stay on or does he take him off? How many minutes we going? 7.
Here we go. Let's see what he does
5.
now. Let's see what he does.
He's got
Go
to
on.
win a free kick or a corner.
He's got to...
Or find
His goal is to try and bounce off a player to get a throw in.
Kept the ball.
There we go. Just find red.
What a pass that was. 5-yard pass from Havertz. Beautiful.
10 minutes added on.
10 minutes.
Told you, boys.
Where's that come
Well, it's not come from anywhere. They're making it up every fucking game.
Yeah, I don't know where that's
Sick of
come
it,
from.
man.
I don't know where that's
I've
come
got
from.
places to be.
I got places to go.
I got people to
see.
meet. The penitentiary ain't a
no
place for me.
That's a big song. You know.
I wanna eat and put the hold in you.
Nah, we've got, it's just El Nene and Smith Rowe.
Oh, God.
8 Mile soundtrack, that, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, that was good. 8 miles
Oh,
and
for
got my
look at
7th
this guy,
album coming,
man.
got my 8th album
What
coming.
was that from Van der Ven?
Freeway, innit?
Yeah.
Come on, let's see if Havertz, if you got anything about you.
Chelsea are into 11 minutes added on.
And still
4 minutes
I thought you
played.
were about to say
Still
we got
1-0
an
to
equaliser.
Aston Villa.
As they go along.
Liverpool are 3-1 up.
If you're making it up.
Diogo Jota
Yeah, it's
scored.
random numbers, isn't it? It's random numbers.
Here we go. Great defensive clearance that off the line. Saka there having a shot.
Good save,
He
keeper.
got it on target, but it had to be
Weren't a
saved.
bad hit. Yeah.
Had to be saved.
Yeah, had to be saved, but it's not a bad hit either.
He's played well today, Vicario.
Yeah, good keeper.
They did well to get him, didn't they? Because they were so tied to Lloris. Oh, a good play in Nketiah. If he'd got look, could Nketiah have got a little flick on this? Watch.
Nah.
Yeah, he should be doing better there in Nketiah.
What?
No, but you see how he's jumped over it. If he leaves a little
might go
trailing
in,
foot
though.
on that,
I'm
if he leaves a
joking.
little trailing foot on it,
But if
redirect it.
It might go in.
Yeah, I suppose.
He might be going in, yeah.
Yeah. Just leave
He'd
it.
make it go wider.
Wish Ben White would
Nketiah.
have a shave.
Corner. Come on, boys. One of you.
Look how emotional it is, man. I know it's Derby, but I don't know.
Come on, boys.
You've not controlled the
Yeah.
game. The last 20 minutes, you've not really controlled the game.
Yeah.
We
man.
haven't.
There is no control.
Two end to end.
Yeah, yeah.
This second half, we've been
Gambling.
terrible.
Yeah, you are right. There is no control. It's complete. It's been a mess. It's been great to watch, but it's been a mess.
Yeah, I've enjoyed this game.
Yeah.
Terrible. Just don't lose.
Keeper's flapped at that.
Flat, yeah. Just after we did
Oh,
well.
done really
Platt
well.
sort of did an assist, played an assist to himself.
Udogi's done well not to get him any more trouble because I know he's just
after
had that
early
instance
booking,
then,
innit?
yeah.
Early booking. Yeah,
No. Gabriel's headed it onto it.
Mate, what does that matter? You know when you go with a handball, it's always going to come off something.
No, but it's
Your hand's up there when you've gone up for a header.
Your hand's here and his head's there and the ball's hit it.
Yeah, your
That's
hand
not
shouldn't
fair.
be there.
Yeah, but
Oh, for fuck.
It's offside, bro.
what are you complaining about?
Come
An
on, Buvey,
offside?
man.
He should be holding his run.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
What are you complaining about the decision?
No.
Way off. Oh my god.
There we go. Let's see what he does. Havertz.
Smash.
That ball was terrible.
Boys, I want
I
this.
think that.
I think the draw, man. Let's just get out of
I
here,
don't, I
man.
don't know why we're not talking about that penalty shout again.
I just,
That
boys.
Adogi, there's no reason for his hand to be on it.
It's not anything. It's not anything. Rory.
Ball touched his hand in the box.
Nah.
I
Not,
don't even care, but the ball touched his hand in the box.
no, listen, Rory. If I was you, I'd love to get a penny.
I'm just surprised that it's not more of an issue, like not a VAR thing or anything.
What's the score at Stamford Bridge?
1-0 them.
Them.
Doesn't matter who, does it? It's always 1-0 them.
It was 0-0 last week against Bournemouth.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Little old Bournemouth.
Oh, where's someone's not
It
gambling
was 1-0.
near
It was 1-0 them last time we played at home, though. Yeah, that was Forest.
Was it actually?
Forest.
Oh, right, yeah. Pedro. I was about to say he's done really well
Here we
there,
go.
giving it away to
Havertz
Havertz.
can't beat a man.
Havertz
is so
pathetic.
terrible, man.
Little scroll.
Weak, innit? Weak.
You can't beat a man.
Cowardly,
He's got no
weak
pace.
man.
What, has he always been like this?
Yeah, weak.
If he went to Bundesliga, he scores 30 a season.
Coward.
He scores 30 a season for Leverkusen.
What Chelsea fans were just
No.
having
We
a
were right,
laugh,
man.
bruv.
We were right. Said it about Havertz and Werner, and we were right.
Havertz, bro.
Mate, do you know how bad you have to be to score the winner for us in a European Cup final and not be liked? Do you know how bad you have to be that guy?
Exactly. Oh, this stinks, man.
Terrible, isn't it?
If it stays like this before the game, Rory, you're saying you weren't impressed with
Who said 2-2?
Spurs, really?
I said 3-3.
Well,
Yeah,
you
no,
weren't-
this is a great result for them.
Yeah?
Yeah, absolutely.
Great result for who?
Tottenham.
if it stays.
Great result for them. A point at Arsenal,
Get
absolutely.
three. Here we go.
Remember, they're brand new on their project. Arteta's what, 3 years in, 4 years in?
It's 4, and it came 8th, 5th, 2nd.
4 years in.
It'll be 4 years in
With
December.
one FA Cup.
Yeah, so
the,
it's-
the, co- the
Arteta would have
COVID
got
FA
sacked
Cup.
at any other club.
Four,
Yeah.
4 years
A
in.
club with standards.
Arteta's 4 years in. He's 5 games in, and they've got a point. It's a really good
The
point.
only club he'd not get sacked at would be Spurs. Because they got no standards as well. So it's Arsenal and Spurs.
Spurs sack managers.
No,
No, but they sacked Conte because he was so aggressive towards them. They would have kept him. They would have kept him.
no,
Yeah,
Arsenal.
but Mourinho was a money-saving exercise.
Yeah.
That wasn't.
Yeah.
They didn't want. They didn't want to win the League Cup. They wanted to save some money.
Yeah.
Pathetic.
Arsenal.
What?
Oh,
Go on.
my
Please.
God.
Raya, David Raya, David
Please.
Raya.
Oh!
Doing, get off of me. Idiot.
The ball's deflected up to Raya, who caught it. on
Stop
his line
giving
like
it to
this.
him.
Yeah.
Stop
And Højbjerg
giving
tried
it to
to get his head in
him.
there.
Havertz is. Why is he near our box?
Look at that.
Man?
Look at that. Look, he's angry
Yeah,
there.
proper filth, innit?
Havertz, look, not bothered.
Wish this happened 5 minutes ago. 'Cause
It's not. I'm not even trying to scapegoat him, but I don't like him receiving the ball
No.
deep. That's not his game, man.
What is this game?
Just be up there, do something.
Yeah, I do know what you mean. I don't know
around.
the
He
answer
floats
to
around,
Buvey,
doesn't he?
I don't
He
know the
floats
answer
around.
to your question, but I know that Miles is right. On
Yeah,
it.
yeah, spot on.
I
Miles
don't know
is spot
what his
on, don't
game
get me
is,
wrong.
but his game's definitely not picking the ball up on the edge of his own box.
No.
No way.
No. Especially when you got Jorginho on the pitch. Like, I know Jorginho made a pig's ear of it today, but that's what he does.
God.
Here we go. You're on the attack.
It's the fact that we've just given it. Given this game away, man.
Yeah, you should have won the game 2-1.
Give
The
it
penalty.
away.
The penalty. Calm down and just knock the ball around.
Mate,
Yeah.
You're
hold
so
the
good on
lead.
the ball.
Hold the
Yes!
lead.
Oh my God! If he scores,
Yeah. Mate,
Emil
you have
Smith-Rowe's
you
coming
have-
on
If you go 1-0 up
for
against,
Saka.
if you go a goal up, whether
He's
it's first
just
time or the
taken
second
that
time, you just have to hold the lead for more than 10 seconds. You just have to. Got highlights in his hair, yeah?
I don't
Saka
care.
injured, you know. I
Fuck
reckon
him.
that flares up.
Yeah. But luckily we've got a game to rest.
Cup game.
Yeah. And half these boys ain't playing in the cup game anyway.
who have you
Yeah,
got in
he'll
the cup?
start.
We've got Brentford away.
Brentford away.
Yeah, Cardiff
He'll
Cup.
lose
You have to win
I
that.
don't give a damn. I don't give a
You
damn.
have to win the League
should.
Cup.
No,
Dude,
You have to go. You have to aim for trophies.
no, not for me. Cardiff
Well,
Cup
this,
for me
I
is
know
not really-
You haven't got
Arteta's won
many.
a trophy at Arsenal, but this team hasn't won a trophy.
Yeah.
That's fine.
You
I
have to
get
win
that.
silverware.
No, it's cool. And
Guardiola was gassed to win his first trophy in England, which was the League Cup. Same with Mourinho.
of course, but we've won.
I know
FA Cup.
Arteta's won the FA Cup, but that was a
Yeah.
different side.
Yeah, it
Different
was
side.
4 years ago.
Different side.
I hear it. I hear it.
It was a team
And
inherited.
it was the
Yeah,
COVID,
team.
it was the
Yeah.
COVID Cup. No one cares
I
about
don't
the
care if
COVID
it was
one.
his team.
Like
He
the
managed
Champions
it.
League that season, no one cares about that one. There was barely anyone there watching that one.
Yeah.
No, but what
So
I mean
the-
is this team won't feel like they've achieved anything.
Yeah,
this
they
group
have.
of players.
No, they haven't.
No, if they beat City in the League Cup final,
No, they would then.
of course.
Yeah,
Wembley.
no,
Oh,
I
if
think,
they-
I think we're all saying the same thing, but I
I'm
think
not
we're all on
really-
the same page here.
Yeah.
I'm just not a fan of the League Cup
Yeah.
personally.
No, silverware is incredibly important.
I don't hold it in high regard personally.
What
You should, bro.
I
what
don't.
do you?
I really don't, Adam.
So what do you? Coming fourth.
The FA. One second. Man's
Look,
on
you're
me.
always very unlikely to win the Premier League or the Champions League, so you
It's on me,
best
but-
get used to liking the League Cup.
Who, me?
Yeah, man.
Everyone.
Everyone. Yeah.
Even City. Even the teams that can
Can't
win
be
the league.
boys. Sorry. I know. I love all three of you. 3 minutes left. Please leave.
Yeah, just let me watch this game, please. Yeah.
please, boys. Not the League Cup. Please. My head's going.
Ask him another question, Rory.
My head's going.
Start singing
You
Gabriel.
guys want to be about the League
Yeah.
Cup? I don't give a damn about that. We'll play Brentford when we play Brentford.
But we have
this,
a football show. We have to talk about football
I know,
fixtures coming up.
But it's 3
Okay.
minutes
About
left.
this. Yeah.
Anything could happen. I just don't want him to hit us on the
Putting balls
counter.
through the ring.
Oh my God.
Havertz.
2 minutes
Nah,
to
it's
go.
a poor ball.
Free header.
Arsenal have been dominating the possession in the last 8 minutes.
Smith, no, you got to get back. You have to get back.
Spurs
Someone
have
does.
the
There's
ball
3
there.
players there and not one. Oh, right.
Oh, it's
I thought
poor.
there was someone running.
Ray, don't do anything silly because I'd run to the Emirates now.
That's going to work out, weirdly.
Oh, God.
Wow.
That's-
Good,
What
good.
the hell is that? Got the ball.
That's not a foul!
That's
He
never
got
a
the
foul.
ball.
That's never a
How you
foul.
got the ball?
That is never a foul.
That is a foul.
That is
a
ridiculous.
foul.
Totally took the ball 100%.
He got the ball, man.
That pissed me off, bro.
Fuck this.
What?
Refs
Just
in this
because he
country,
fell over,
bro.
don't make
He
it
came from
foul.
behind.
He headed
the
the ball.
contact sport.
He came in from behind.
Not never-
man.
that is never a foul.
It's
They
fucking
can score
Arsenal
off
again
this
at the
now.
Emirates. I'm sick of it, man.
It's for Arsenal.
We got some news from Stamford Bridge.
Forget Stamford Bridge.
Equal-
All time.
It's the least surprising news of the weekend. Chelsea got beat at home. The least surprising news of the weekend.
He said they'd beat us today.
Huh?
You said you beat them.
Yeah, because I support them. But it's not surprising news to anyone who's not like tribal.
Oh, how was that a foul, by the way?
Leicester City, who have spent
What's that got to do
a
with
couple
anything?
months in...
You can't. What are you doing? I can see it happening from a mile off. Come on, switch on.
It's over, mate.
It's lackluster.
Oh, that's
It is.
easy as well.
Foul him, Havertz. Foul him, Havertz. He's in the middle of the pitch. He just let it go past you.
This is
Foul
it.
him.
This is it
Gonna
now.
Nick it.
Go on, please nick it. Please nick it.
Got to get it over. You've got to get it.
How did Havertz just let him walk past him, bro? You've got to foul him. Then.
Got to
Foul
foul.
him.
Got to foul
Did really
him
well,
there.
Kulusevski, didn't
Yeah.
he? Picks out his man.
Oh,
it's a deflection. It's
deflection.
corner.
Corner.
I didn't realise it was a corner.
That was going on target.
Oh my God, it's a corner.
If they score this, it's the
He's got
best
a
moment in
toe.
club history.
Yeah,
On his-
it's to commemorate his goal against Sheffield United.
Okay.
They're gonna do.
But that Tottenham
They
away.
might do a Yunus Kabul on us.
If they score this,
We are
This is
now.
peak
10 minutes
club.
have been played.
This is it.
Club.
Last kick of the game. Last chance.
Come
of
on.
the game.
oh,
Ref
And
blown.
it's over. Full time. Desmond 2-2 between
Take that.
Arsenal and Spurs.
Off the back of what happened, you've got to take
Miles
it.
has been
Ah,
put through the
Jorginho,
ringer, so
man.
there's only one
Yes.
place to go. Miles.
Disappointed, man. Disappointed. And the fact that listen, it could be a draw. It could be a draw. But the manner of the draw. We showed no heart in the second half for me personally, and the way we gave them a goal straight after we just scored a penny. And I said, boys, switch on. Just switch on. Like Rory said, kill the game for 10 minutes. Kill it. Don't do anything. You have nothing to prove here. We're winning at home.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's
When
just,
you look at your team shape as well, when Jorginho was on the ball, I know Jorginho's to blame for that. Get rid. But you look at your team shape, it was everyone was still in Spurs' half.
Yeah,
and you've just
exactly.
scored. It's like, relax.
Do you know the other thing as well? It's like the lack of professionalism from Arsenal. They've gone a goal up twice, and they haven't been able to hold on to it. The second time they gave it away before they'd even like the Arsenal fans were still celebrating, and then the Tottenham fans are celebrating. Like, you have to be more professional about that. You go one, you score, you go up, you take the lead against one of your biggest rival in an intense derby.
Twice.
You have to win the game at
we
home.
should have won this game, man. Should have won this game. But listen, at the end of the
Credit
day,
to Tottenham, though. Man.
yeah, good
Credit to Ange as well.
Yeah, fair play to Tottenham because they did come play some good football as well, to be honest. And they didn't sit back and try to hit us on account of the whole game. So they was on the front foot. So fair play to them. It was a good game and they did play football. But at the same time, I think like Rory just said, you can't be winning the game twice and then
Yeah.
especially like we're trying to fight these guys for the league. So this 2 points dropped for me. But at the same time,
and
The
the problem
Spurs
is
fans
in the
might
league.
feel like that too.
I don't think I think the Spurs fans
they'll
will
be
be
happy.
buzzing.
Wait,
No,
come
but
on.
you know, given the game, when you have a few chances
Mate, they've been
like that.
losing twice.
Nah.
But what I would say is, one of the things Spurs fans would be massively relieved with is seeing Maddison walking about. 'Cause when he went down, that looked shocking.
The trouble is, though, because of the way that the league is, and Pep Guardiola's pretty much the architect to this, but Jurgen Klopp certainly contributed as well.
So look,
The value of the draw is gone. So this is a defeat for Arsenal. There's nothing in a point. You know, back in the day, 15 years ago, you nick a point and it's a good point. Whereas now, a point at home particularly, there's no such thing as a good point at home when you're chasing City and you're going to have to accrue in excess of 90 points.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as a good point.
yeah, it's no point. But at the same time, hopefully Spurs could go do this away from home to Man City or other teams and nick points because they are going to nick points off other top teams because they are a decent side.
Yeah. Look at this crap.
But at the same time, we could have won today. Man.
Today's results: Brighton 3, Bournemouth 1, Chelsea, the mighty Chelsea 0, Aston Villa 1, Liverpool 3, West Ham 1. Boo. Arsenal 2, Spurs 2, and Sheffield United and Newcastle play later.
I told
on.
you about Pochettino, though, didn't I? You know when he first got appointed?
But then you also told me something else when the season started.
I told you loads of good things. That's what I do. That's what I do. It's my friendship. I tell you good stuff.
First of all, can I just say thank you to Miles for joining us.
Pleasure having
Make
me.
sure you
It's been a
subscribe
pleasure.
into
Brilliant work,
Filthy
Miles. Thank you
Fellas.
so much.
Follow Mileage UK on all his socials and that. An absolute pleasure being with you and having you on the show. Thank you to you guys for watching, and thank you to Super 6 for sponsoring the club. We couldn't do it without them. We absolutely appreciate them. To help us out a little bit, download the app, Super 6. It's free to play, but you do have to be over 18, and join our league. The code is Club23. You'll help us a little bit, and it's a free, fun to play game, which you could win money on. So yeah, check that out. Whoever's finished top of our club league, you'll be contacted by Super 6 with your £100 classic football shirts voucher. And for now,
we're 14th. We're 14th in the league. We're actually not averaging a point a game. We're actually, I mean, that's relegation form.
You're close to Luton.
Our goal difference is -1.
You're closer to Luton than Man City, and you spent £1 billion in 12 months.
Yeah, mate, there should be a bowley out protest on the Fulham Road now. See you later.
Yeah, it's mad. We've